857 Video Game Podcast.
Hey, whether it's a beer, a shot, or even a glass of wine, grab your favorite beverage and welcome, as always, to your favorite live video game podcast. That's right, it's the Level 857 Video Game Podcast with your host, as usual, Algie857.
The sober 23rd Stallion.
Sticks.
Turbo 857.
And your boy Big Chuck. What up?
Oh yeah. What's up, everybody in the chat? What's good? What's
World Bizarre. D12 up in this.
good to
Got
see
D12.
y'all?
It's not
Good
D12.
to see ya.
But what's going on?
D12.
Yeah, man.
I do.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's good. This water. It's very good.
What is good? Water is not
Sparkling
good.
water,
You think
sparkling
water is good? I mean, for your health, yes.
By the way,
I love water.
Yeah.
Target.
The straight up water,
Water's the best thing you could drink, man.
I like sparkling water. This, by the way, is
the
dope.
best. Come on,
It's
Coconut
the best thing you
pineapple.
drink. Well, healthy for your body. Your body
Mad
craves water.
good.
of course.
Man.
So
good.
healthy.
But you have a favorite.
No
drink
calories.
besides
H2O.
water.
Yeah. Today's topic is about games with water.
Yes.
Okay.
My
Anything
favorite
to
is
do with
Mario.
water. Yeah.
My favorite thing.
Dark water for Genesis is pretty good.
Pirates of Dark Water was a good TV show.
Hey, what up, Cag?
Cag in the chat.
Cag man.
What's
What's
up,
going on,
man?
Cag?
Cheers, sir.
Cag man.
in the
Chilling with the jerk chicken. Okay, bizarre. That's what I'm talking about, son.
Chilling with the jerk
Get
chicken.
that chicken, son.
Jerk chicken's
Oh,
so good,
yeah.
man.
At
It's
least
so
you didn't
good.
say jerking the chicken. that
Wow.
would have been another story.
Yo, I went to that,
Well.
that Jamaican spot, the small Jamaican spot.
Tropical jerk.
one?
Like
Oh, down-
small one,
down
right
there?
near,
Golden Crust?
right near Subway.
Right.
Ah,
that
yeah,
one,
yeah,
yes. They just have
okay.
beef patties, I think, right?
No,
Nah, they got-
motherfucker.
They got
No,
more
you're
than that?
thinking
Oh,
of
no. No, I know the other
The
one.
one where the passport ID shit used to be.
It's on the corner. Yeah, it's like a
Just
thing.
a little fucking.
Nah, it's not on any
It's called
corner.
Golden.
corner.
It's
It was
Golden
the-
Crust.
It was the picture place before.
That's not
like,
Golden
Yes, okay.
Or it used to be anyway.
I know it mostly for the
You know
patties,
where
but I
you know
guess
where
they got
Dollar
more
Tree
than-
is?
Yes.
Right in front.
Right in front of that.
Yeah,
There's a small
right.
Yo, no, that's
Tropical jerk.
No, that's not tropical.
That's not
jerk.
Tropical Jerk.
No.
Tropical Jerk is further
It's
down.
yeah, tropical jerk is near the
Or Jamaican.
near the barbershop.
It's called
Yeah,
Jamaican
like-
something.
Dachshund.
Jamaican flavors or something
Yeah,
like that.
that's it.
See
Jamaican
what you did,
flavors.
Bizarre. See what you did.
No, I got a big size of the boneless jerk chicken one time.
Oh, word.
I fucked up.
High as hell?
No, it was dope. It was tasty.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of jerk seasoning.
Oh,
My stomach wasn't right for 3 days.
damn.
Nah, strong jerk seasoning could do that, but it's delicious.
A strong jerk.
Too much jerk.
Wow.
Style used the bathroom.
Wow.
Style used the bathroom. Couldn't walk straight for 3 days.
I had to get crutches and all that shit.
Wow.
Waddling like, oh.
Well, how are we talking about bowels on the video
Sorry,
game
man.
podcast?
I think that's the only way it should go. When it's a good podcast, it always comes down to that.
Oh, man.
Oh, it comes down to poop.
But all I can tell you is shit went down.
I like what you did there.
Yeah, see what I did there?
Not bad, not bad.
Thank you. Thank you. Take it.
So we're going to
please.
smoothly transition back into what we've been playing?
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, that's one of those.
Because that's how we start off the show.
Well, yeah. So, yeah, let's talk about the games we've been playing.
Yep.
Let's get on it.
All right, so who wants to start? With left or right? Never start in the middle. So
Never start in the middle.
Nah.
then we
We
get
start
confused.
with Chalk, man.
Yeah, we start with
All right.
I'm going to be right back, though. Hold on.
All right, cool. So
Bye.
I played some MultiVersus. Well, I briefly played MultiVersus to try out Black Adam.
Oh, what nice.
Dope
nice.
character.
He's good.
Dope character.
Actually, pretty good. I might start manning
Stop
him as
cutting
well.
off. Let him-
Sorry.
Yeah, can I finish? Is
Nah,
that
man. Nah.
You have your
that
turn. You're next.
Played a little bit of Gears 5, but mostly I've been playing Gotham Knights.
Gears 5 still gets run.
Game is fire. Yeah, Gears
Gears
5.
5 still gets run. Right
Hell
now.
yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Online?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Horde mode
Didn't
is
Gears
fun.
4? Gears 4 got run until Gears 5.
Yeah, it got run
right?
until Gears 5 came out.
There's like a community that always.
And no
will
one's
keep
talking
playing
about
that
Gears
shit.
6 at all.
Ain't
Well,
happening.
the thing is, they're not adding any new content to Gears 5, so you know they're working on Gears 6. But yeah,
Gears in
Gotham
motion.
Knights is fire.
Yep.
Loving it.
Fire.
From McDonald's.
Every character is so cool. You know?
It's 4.
Every character is cool.
Only 4 of them.
It's only 4 of them.
Damn.
Wow.
You got that pocket full of hate with him.
There, you finished, Hater?
You got that pocket.
But no,
Who's your favorite?
wow. That's a tough question.
So it's not even easily Red Hood.
Nah, not easily.
Ooh, someone won you over.
Not easily.
Uh-oh. Batgirl speaking sweet nothings in your ear.
For me, it was easy.
Wow, bro. Stop.
Oh.
Let me do it.
No, but Batgirl is like everyone has their dope like qualities. You know, like Nightwing is a vicious fighter.
Right.
Robin, I like the way he can He can silent take down the big characters.
He's fun.
Yeah.
Even Big Mama?
Yeah, he can silent take down the big characters.
Yeah, I get it's an ability, right?
Yeah.
I got to get that because Big Mama pissing me off.
Yeah, exactly. I hate fighting him.
Yeah.
hate fighting him.
So hold on, Robin's the best with the stealth, I guess, right?
He's a stealth guy.
He's a stealth dude.
Yeah, I mean, but Batgirl, she can also be invisible to like video cameras and like and mines and stuff. So it's like that's great too. You know, and then Red Hood is just a savage. Savage.
Oh, dude, I love
His
that.
long
He's
range
actually
is
a strong ass character. Like
He's
I never
super
seen him as big like that.
nah. He's not that big in the comic
he's
books.
not.
He's not.
There's there's no reason for him to be
made him-
like
they made him
AC
tank.
Slater huge. But I'm like, okay,
He's like Arnold
Because I'm like, you
Schwarzenegger
used
huge.
to be Robin. Robin's not bigger than Batman.
seriously.
He came back from the dead and got swole.
Yeah, he got
I mean, yeah, he's been.
They just pumped him up with a whole bunch of zombies.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, he was in the
That's
Lazarus pit, and he was probably pumping like mad iron after that. After he got out, he was like, "Yo, let me bench 315 to warm up."
He's
The
like,
best part of the workout is the pump.
it's like I got a second lease on life, man. I gotta.
Like
Word.
jerking the chicken.
No, he didn't do that. No,
Probably jerking the chicken.
there was no chicken involved.
Damn.
Back to the chicken.
But yeah,
What a side quest.
yo, oh, man. But Red Hood is cool. It's hard to pick.
How
It's
far are you
really
into the
hard.
game?
Well, I took out.
I mean, you don't have to ruin anything.
Wow.
All right.
Can you pick anybody anytime during the game, or does it change the
You have to
story?
go back to the Belfry.
Yeah, you gotta go
Oh,
to
but
the
you can't
Belfry.
pick and it won't change the entire storyline?
No, the way characters interact with you is different.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The dialogue per person.
Depending on
Yep.
who you have.
But you
at
can't
that moment.
switch whenever you want.
Yeah,
though.
you can switch up.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I've been switching with Robin and Nightwing.
I stay the same, man.
Yeah, I usually just pick one character for that particular night and finish out the night with that character, then switch to another one.
I just stayed with Miss Marvel.
What?
Oh my god.
Wow.
So I
Yeah.
In Avengers, he did. Yes.
But yeah, man. If you guys like co-op and comic book games, like, dude, Gotham Knights is the way to go. It's fire. It never gets old beating up a bunch of criminals with like Nightwing and Red Hood, or like Robin and Batgirl, or any combination of the characters. Like, dude, that game is fire.
Awesome.
Whoever gave it a 5 is out of their mind.
So you recommend the co-op?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's dope.
Hell yeah. And you can go off and do your own thing. Like, you could literally fight crime with one person and then have someone else go investigate another crime across town.
Yeah.
It's-
Oh, really?
Dude,
you don't have
yeah.
to stay on the same
No, we
screen?
can do
No.
2 different crimes
cool.
at the same time, then
Yeah.
meet up for another one, and then
Yup.
do a main mission.
It's not bad.
Jump in and out.
Yep.
It's like real life.
Like
It's like
when,
Yeah.
okay, when Turbo was struggling with the floating, the cape, he'd be on the cycle, and I'm floating above
that's
him with
right.
the glider like this.
You leave
Yeah.
him and
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, come back.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome though. 2 ways of transportation. You don't have to be in the same shit.
Can you get? It's
funny seeing them both-
the transportation.
What's up?
Can you update transportation later, or is it?
What do you
just
mean
the same?
update?
No, you can change the look of it. Yeah.
Oh, you can. but
can't.
but you can't get a glider later, or it's just the same
Everyone
for
can.
each guy?
No, the
everyone has
motorcycle.
their own different version of like Batgirl glides, Nightwing glides, Robin teleports, and Red Hood has this silly mystic jump.
Ah, yeah.
But they all could use the cycle, and there's fast travel too.
Right.
So there's
Okay.
like 3 different ways
Yep.
to get around.
The fast travel's dope. I like the way they do that.
But
Yeah,
travel
with
is
the
real
with
ill.
The
with
Flash
wing.
would pick you up and be like,
yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
when
that'd
Flash
be
is in the
crazy.
neighborhood, he runs you over there.
that'd be pretty funny.
Not A train, not A train, because he'll run right through you.
Yep.
Just like that.
But yeah, that's all I've been playing.
Just bring it back all
The
day.
game is dope, man.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, Gotham Knights, same a bit. I played because I'm doing a tips video for how to do the co-op. Chocolate helped me out with that a bit, and I played a little bit of that with him. And then next day I played a little bit of that with Eric, starting the campaign.
Paid a lot of that, man.
Yeah, we played for a few hours, and just the whole crime thing, and just
3 hours you guys play.
the traversal. When I got the glide, it's a little bit different, but I'm better at it now. It takes practice. It's like, but it's not that bad.
Dude, just doing a main mission co-op was sick.
Yeah.
That shit was just sick to me.
Reminds me a little bit of Origami 2. You know, it's like
there's
it's,
a lot of Origami 2 in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Except Origami 2 is 60 frames.
but the same thing.
Jesus Christ.
But Al, the same thing
Doesn't look
happened.
nearly as good.
The same exact
He
thing
just ran.
happened.
He ignored the.
It was the rogue. Kev did it twice. I said, "You're doing the rogue shit again. You're not even trying to listen."
that right away,
You're
though.
just going. The first thing he just runs in.
Try
and
to
I'm
go
like,
for. You just finished telling him the game plan, and he just goes off.
All right, on 3. 1.
Yeah. I'm I'm like, here we go again with this shit. But when you do it, you have to admit how ill it is when you like systematically just take out like 8 people without making a sound. Oh, it's fucking amazing.
Or when you need I need a hand over here. All right.
There was one point where the camera was set so cool where there was 2 enemies facing each other. And we popped down stealth, and we're both looking at each other while choking the other person out. It looks so fucking awesome. I'm like, that is so dope. So dope.
No, it was awesome. It was like, I was just like, why is this game? The thing that Gotham Knights, everyone's like, okay, this is a Batman game that we really didn't need. You know, why is it played?
It's not Batman.
It's like
It's not a Batman game.
a Batman game.
It's not an Arkham game, especially. But it's like it's there because everyone always wanted a 2-player Batman game. You kind of got a little glimpse of it in that multiplayer mode for for Origins.
Yeah.
When that came out. And now they were like, okay, let's make the campaign game, and it really is really cool. It works out very well.
They've been hinting at this shit for years that they want to try to do it the right fucking way. Because how cool is it to have characters from the Batman universe in this big giant city with different ways to fucking get around and tons of characters pick through and make a co-op. Like that's everyone's dream to play a game like that.
I think it was hindered by the bad press of the decisions they made last second with the 30
of
frames,
course.
and
Of
then
course.
also pulling out from the last gen.
Well, there's already criticism because you couldn't play it.
And
But as far
let's
as
be
they know,
honest,
you couldn't play as
they
Batman.
want to hate this.
Well, no,
early.
the second
Early
they
on.
said,
yeah.
the second they said you couldn't play as Batman, Batman was going in the storyline. Then people were like, "Oh, what the hell is this game?"
Yeah,
Honestly, that's what enticed me to want to play the game because it's
different.
It's taken a different path. Like
Yeah.
we've played how many Batman games for how many years now? We played
Like 4 of them, 5.
Exactly.
That's all I played.
Over the course of how many years?
I
Like
skipped the Genesis.
over like a decade.
it's a tough.
I mean,
though.
it's
most
a tough,
recently,
it's really a tough because the bar is set so high, right?
Well, you got to
And
do
then you-
better than that. That's what sucks about it. It's so good.
It's a high bar, and you got Rocksteady that did that shit. So
That's the
and then-
problem,
but
it's
you
a
have
high bar.
You have the other studio. What the hell, Montreal?
Yeah.
Warner Brothers Montreal.
when
that
Batman's-
did Batman Arkham Origins.
But when other Batmans were out, they didn't get rated based on the other Batman games. It's
Yeah.
not- but, I mean,
Yeah.
because it's kind of like the same. Is it? It's not Rock. It's not. It was the ones who did Origin who did this, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
WB Montreal.
Yeah.
Yeah, same
Okay,
ones
so
did
that's
Origins.
why it is similarities and why they're comparing mostly. But when like Batman and Robin came out, they didn't like put that towards Batman Forever. Like, oh, this is not as good as Batman Forever. No, it was a different company, different game.
You
different
can't
look.
compare it, man.
And this is still a different look, so you can't really compare.
It's
a
even
different game.
It plays different.
Yes.
The only thing that feels similar is like the bat cycle.
It's
Yeah.
reversible.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
but
sneaking around, though.
still-
sneaking around too. Though.
But yeah, the sneaking
sneaking
around.
around.
even
stealth,
even the hook, whatever the bat hook, whatever the shit.
Grapple.
Yeah, the
It's all
grapple
bad
gun.
hook. It's all bad hook. It's all bad hook.
But
Bad grapple.
yeah, no, it's a different game. You know what I mean?
yeah,
like
everything
it's an
feels
enjoyable game. It's good. I mean, I told you guys, I beat it in like 3 days.
You're not
I
stop.
got
That's
hooked.
hilarious.
Playing
You didn't
nonstop.
stop playing.
I hooked.
You
I
just
was.
slept.
Yeah, no, literally. I played
I didn't know
like
you was
16
into
hours.
Batman like that, Al. That's hilarious.
I
He's
didn't think.
done that before.
I didn't think I was gonna be addicted to the way I was, but I just
very
it just gravitated.
Easy to get
It
addicted.
is. It's got the Avengers thing. It's like Avengers. Like
It's
it's play.
It's the
It's
side
not-
shit, the combat,
Yeah.
the suits.
Yeah.
The suits is what makes.
Oh, the
Holy
outfit's
shit.
awesome, and they were killing the crafting in that game. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
such unneeded crafting. I'm like, the crafting. I'm like, I got 4 different outfits for Batgirl. I can mess with a freaking visor. I'm like, this
Yeah.
is. I'm like, this is awesome.
There's
I'm like,
a lot.
what
I've
the?
never seen
something.
people get mad at options.
Well, that,
Yeah,
well,
I don't understand.
This is when you know you're buying into the negativity for the game, which is it's too much as it is. Because I was listening to this one review, which was complete horseshit. The guy's like, "Yeah, I have problems even getting loot. I have to stand in the correct spot and hold down A, and it's not even working." I'm like, "You fucking idiot! You have trouble picking up the loot. I don't."
You stand in front of the box and
And you
hit
hold
A.
down A.
Yeah,
Like,
that's-
he's like, it's not even precise. I'm like, so now you're fishing around things.
Just
to
don't
add
play
to it.
anything.
Yeah, like you're
Yeah, don't play
so when you
anything.
play games, people gotta hold your hand.
Well,
You
listen, there's
fucking
been whole
moron.
generations who've been playing mobile games constantly,
Yo.
and they're just about old enough to pick up a controller now.
Speaking of mobile games, there was another bad review I saw of it. They were comparing the crafting system to a freaking mobile.
To
Like
a mobile game?
Those
Wow.
corny RPG mobile games where it's like a looting. I'm like, no, man, that's like.
I'm like, look, if
like,
I got,
you're
if
trying
I
to
have-
bash the game. I get
if
it.
I have the right materials and I could update my weapon and it's stronger, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna look at the properties. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna choose not to do it. Choose to do it. Doesn't matter. Got all these different
Not
outfits.
needed.
Is it a
like-
perfect game? No, it's not. It's
The
by
combat
far,
could
it's
be
far,
sped up a little bit, but I bet you this: if it was 60 frames, I think the combat was made for it being 60 frames.
This is WB Montreal. They made Origins, which arguably had the best, in my opinion, had the best boss battles.
It might have, yes.
But this, if I had to give any kind of criticism, is just the boss battles of this.
What do you mean?
And besides, I beat the game, so I could,
Al, how
say-
long was the campaign?
The
Paul?
ending boss battles are great, but throughout the game, I'm like,
Did you investigate Harley?
yes.
Did you fight that?
Stop
you fought that
spoiling
boss?
everything.
I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, but yes.
All right, Al, how many hours?
I eventually went
Paul
back and
C's
I did.
asking how long the campaign was.
I played about 25 hours.
That's
That's pretty good length.
20, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't complete like
Bro,
everything.
beat him up.
everything.
Beat him up. So like 9
For
hours.
beat 'em up.
Some of the bosses are side bosses, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
you can get
yeah.
away with not fighting a lot of
Yeah,
bosses.
Yes,
but
right?
those, I mean, for me,
No, they were.
the boss battles that I took on were fun. One I played last night pissed me off because it was difficult.
Oh, okay.
But
But did you have to drive a tank Batmobile around for 90%
No,
of the
it's
boss?
not,
No.
nice. Not like that.
No.
Then it's better. Then
all the
Damn.
boss fights you had to fight.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
much,
yeah.
Then it's much better than the last Batman.
No, it was-
Batman Arkham Knight had the worst boss battles out of all of them.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
I think I can.
'Cause there
agree
was
on
like
it.
two.
If you're in a
Yeah, yeah.
boss battle and after you beat the
Yeah.
boss, you're like, "What? I didn't fight him though."
Yeah, it was
Yes.
a Deathstroke in a tank. I don't want to fight him in a tank.
Yes.
I will say the last boss battles, the last I think 2 boss battles in Gotham Knights, it made up for it in my opinion. That's what made me go, wow, this is freaking, it's great.
Good.
Interesting.
But throughout the game, I was like, I kind of wanted, because again, that's why it's not fair to compare to the other games because it's a different game.
yeah.
So it's like I'm still in that mindset of that old, the old Arkham series, which is not.
So, what a boss is better
So-
than the Genesis Batman? That's the question.
No. I feel like the boss battles in this game were better than Arkham Knight.
Because you know he did
Oh,
have
no,
the grappling.
Oh yeah. No,
He did
hands
have-
down.
He did
That's-
have the grappling hook
yeah.
in the Genesis.
Arkham
That's where it
Arkham
came
City was fucking crazy boss
Ooh,
battles.
Mr.
Yeah.
Freeze, man.
City, I should play those.
Clayface.
Arkham City is arguably the best Batman game.
You know
I
what's
had-
messed up? I thought I had the entire Batman collection, like Arkham collection on the PC. I don't know where. So I think I downloaded it, but I don't know what it's
City was incredible.
for. Fucked up.
City
It's
was
on
incredible.
EA? No, it's not EA, right? Because I'm trying to figure out which which launcher it's in. Because I damn sure knew I have it, but I didn't. I was setting up my launchers and I don't have
Yeah,
it.
you had to be Clayface, Joker. Wait, did you fight Joker in Arkham City again?
Yeah, I think you did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Arkham City, yeah.
That's the part 2. Yeah.
Yeah, he was still around.
yeah.
That's when he was sick.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was Monster Joker.
And Origins boss battles was
Those were pretty fun too.
really.
You know, I didn't see much of Origins at all.
It gets a bad rap. It was a
didn't see
really
much of
dope game. It
I
gets
saw
a
you
bad
got
rap.
the stupid hand,
Well,
the gauntlets.
Those are dope.
No, you got the ice
The
suit.
shock.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the bat it was basically his suit that he wore to fight Mr. Freeze.
Iceman.
You know what it is? I think it's just. I think it's just the developers, man. They just got. They get a bad rap every time they do a game.
They do.
WB Montreal gets like.
the game has glitches, so it's a terrible game. It's like no, that doesn't translate to a
I
terrible
played it.
game.
I-
It just translates to a game that wasn't ready yet.
I
Well,
played
those
the
around the
game
time-
when it came out.
Just put it in the
I played
performance
it-
mode.
I got the PS3 late in its cycle, right?
Yeah,
Right before
they
it died, right
ironed out
before
all
the
that
PS4.
shit. Yeah.
They didn't iron it out. I
But
still
I got most of it.
because I played it.
I had no issues.
I got the system
Zero.
that came with what was it, Uncharted, and it also came with Arkham Origins.
Yeah.
So I
White
played
box and-
Origins, and it was so broken at one point. Which I love the game though. That's the thing. I love the game, but it got glitched out so bad that I had to restart the game from the. I got halfway through it. I had to restart
that
because
sucks.
the next mission, you know, how like on the map,
Wouldn't
the
load
next
up.
mission wouldn't load up. So I'm literally
damn.
and I did everything on the map, thinking like, oh, it's gonna.
Just watch
nothing
YouTube.
came up.
Just watch YouTube.
And I see on YouTube, I'm like,
just
wait,
watch the rest.
wait, what
Watch
happened?
the rest.
Yeah. Why go back?
Well, you can't. There's no progression. It was like literally
Hold the controller.
nothing.
Act like you're holding.
Wow.
Hold the controller.
I don't
Like
do what
you're
you do, man.
holding a controller.
Kev, what
I
else?
beat every game.
What else have you been playing? Good sidetrack.
Oh yeah, sorry. Live Alive. I got further in that. Yes.
Beat that already.
I'm tired of hearing about that game. By
Beat
the
it
way,
already.
I'm gonna beat it
It's
soon.
freaking 8 freaking stories.
I'm
man.
gonna-
It's like
and I-
8 games in one.
And I'm up to the 8th story. I beat the caveman one, and that was some time. Like, that was a good one. And it's like, and I started playing the new one, and it plays like a typical SquareSoft Final Fantasy. It's
Oh,
like
for real?
old school.
So
Like,
finally
yeah.
gets to it.
It's like it's all medieval, you know, and it's all like generic, but it's great because you play all these different stories, and then it comes back to this,
Oh, that's
and I'm
cool.
like, oh, I was like, I see the point of this game. I see what they're doing. They're taking it's a role playing celebration of video game genres. The
Makes sense.
like you remember the Cube thing, the distant future one. There's no fights except for the boss fight.
Right,
There's
the
no
one
fights.
that I said, I was
because
like, ah.
it's survival horror.
Right.
It's like I'm like, oh, that's a survival horror turn-based role playing type. I was like, you got one of the. I was like, why are there two martial arts? I'm like, one martial arts is like taking Street Fighter 2
Right.
and making it a role playing game.
Right.
I'm like, that's what they're doing right here. I was like,
Gotcha.
You got the ninja. It's like a shinobi game, but with
Yeah.
role playing elements in it. And it's just
Right.
like you got the other one. I was like, you got the
Western.
the Western, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
and there's no fights in that. There's like maybe 3 fights in that, but it's
I mean,
not
there's fights, but it's more like setting up traps.
setting
and
up
shit.
traps. It's
Yeah,
a different type. It's like a strategy.
Yeah, each story is like a completely different game.
Different play style. Taking a role playing turn based style,
Yeah.
but it's celebrating a different type of genre.
Where's the role playing racing game though?
You know what? They
Where's
haven't-
the out
Shit,
one?
they don't have that.
they didn't have that yet. That's Live Alive too.
yeah,
That's Live Another Life.
Live a life.
which will never come out.
Live a life too.
Live a life. Live a lie.
It'll
But no,
never
that's
come out.
I see what it is, and I want to see how it comes at the end. But I know that
Damn.
this is
Damn, pause.
Come on, man.
I want to see how it comes together at the end.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Okay, and it's like, I want to see how they pull it off. But it's really, it's cool. But that was it. That's all I played. Besides, excuse me.
Wow.
Besides,
More Smash Brothers. We played Smash-O-Matics. It was painful.
and we're making a decision.
So you might be retiring Smash Brothers soon.
It's not gonna get retired, but it might get.
Oh, it might as well.
It might be. It might as well be.
Damn.
To be honest,
I saw that stream, man.
To be honest,
Listen,
I'm
Final
like-
Fridays can live forever. You can still do it there. You might have to join in to play there.
yo, I'm cool with just making this a MultiVersus show. Dude.
Yo.
Called Multi
Damn.
Smash-O-Matics. It has to be played sometime. man.
Listen,
Yo, it was that bad.
I'll get to it when we get to me. I got a lot to say. All
was
right, I got a lot to say.
That was fair. That was it. That's all I'm gonna
Called
yell.
multi-manic.
Oh boy.
Multi-Matics.
Changing up.
Oh boy.
Oh my
What
god.
did I play? I didn't. All right, so this is what happened.
Hey, this is what happened.
This is what happened. Let me explain myself.
What happened?
What the hell?
No,
Playing
I
something
played-
or not?
No, I did. I played Tetris.
You play
played-
Promise Not.
I played Tetris Effect. I played it on the Steam
the
Deck.
hell?
On the Steam Deck,
You
I
didn't
played
tell
it.
me?
No, because it was on the Steam Deck. I was just testing up
damn.
some
Nah, he was
emulators.
hiding.
So I wanted to see how it played. I wanted to see if it, in comparison to how it played on the Switch.
Oh, okay.
If I played it on the Steam Deck with
Okay.
more RAM and stuff, if it would be fine.
Steam Deck.
And it was actually. It didn't slow down or anything. It was fine on there. But I
It's
was playing.
optimized for
Basically,
it,
I was
yeah.
playing the Switch on the Steam Deck. But I wanted to see if it actually improved on how the frame rate was and everything.
It did?
And it did. I didn't have any problems with it.
I have
There was
to
a little
go-
like on the start menu. There was a little pop in the sound, but then when I played the game, it was gone.
Did you play on the Switch also just to verify that it's because I know they patched.
No, I didn't get any patches or anything. It was just a regular,
Okay.
regular thing.
I got to go back and play that.
Did you play with your jerk chicken?
The jerk chicken.
I had no chicken. I had no
Damn.
chicken. I had no chicken.
Oh, so you just
I had
jerked.
teriyaki chicken.
Jerk.
No, no, man. There's no jerk at all. You're the jerk.
Jerk.
All right, so I learned a whole bunch of stuff about setting up emulators. I swear, if I recorded myself learning this stuff, I would have a whole
God.
channel based on just building emulation stations.
Dude, this.
Dude,
I got
that
to
was-
add to that. But yeah.
that could have been content.
I know. I
Actually-
sit there with this should be content.
I
But
brought-
you don't want to see that though.
I had
You
to
don't
bring
see
this down because
Oh, yeah. I'm
I
sure
got the
you'll get to
Retroid
it.
Pocket 3. It just got this thing. It took a
Nice.
month and a half to get this fucking thing.
It's highly sought after.
And it's a dope. Well, this one in particular, this is the retro
pretty.
color whatever set,
It's like a Switch Lite.
which I found out that's the reason why it took so long because it depending on which one you get determines how soon you're going to get your system. So this took a month and a half, but man, setting up emulators, dude, it
Let me
was.
tell you.
It's still not done yet. I'm like,
So Steam Deck,
God Lord.
Analog Pocket, and the Switch all this week, starting from scratch, basically setting up for
Emulation.
like jailbroken emulation, anything
Oh, jeez.
possible. So I started from scratch on pretty much all of them just to learn,
right.
so I know what I'm doing because I could do it half-assed and be like, oh, this works, but that doesn't,
On the PC,
and this works and that doesn't. So, and I was doing Steam Link, testing that again, and that's pretty dope. That's
Steam Link
pretty damn
works good on
crazy.
here.
Yeah,
I tested
it's
that
pretty
out.
crazy.
Yeah.
So I did all that, and I also learned another thing. the thing about Alex Kidd that I never knew, and it's crazy that I never knew this. I never knew, and I just learned yesterday, that Alex Kidd was originally supposed to be a Dragon Ball game. And I was like, that's why Alex Kidd looked like a freaking monkey in some of these pictures. And it's true.
That
That
makes
was supposed to
sense.
be Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z.
The Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball.
Wow.
Because
That's
Dragon Ball Z
funny.
didn't come out until 2 years after that. So they were starting it, and then they had the license taken away, and they said, what could we do? And then they started looking at Mario and was like, maybe we can make this like a Mario game, which is insane to me.
Doki Doki Panic.
They said he originally fought, instead of the punch, he had the staff. And he was supposed to be the Monkey King.
Wow.
It was crazy.
Wow.
And some of the pictures looking back, I was like, yeah, his hair was crazy. And he looked more like a monkey than a human. And it makes perfect to him sense.
40 years
Son
later.
Wukong.
That's funny.
Yeah, exactly.
40 years later, you discovered.
Yeah, to 30 at least.
30.
Look at Dragon Power. He looks very similar to that
He's
character.
about the same. He's the same guy as him. He's Goku.
Dragon Power, yes. Ugly ass Goku was in that.
Fucking hated that.
But
game.
that doesn't explain why he had blonde hair on the cover.
He was already Super Saiyan,
He
bro.
was Super Saiyan. That
Super
Alex Kidd.
Saiyan already, yeah.
That actually makes sense. Because he had blonde hair with the punch
Right.
on the cover. He
he
doesn't
did.
have blonde hair in the game.
No, he doesn't.
No, not even close.
Oh. Well,
So
the
he
cover
was
they gave
Super
blonde hair.
Saiyan. He was Super
Saiyan.
That's insane.
Insane. Super Saiyan.
Yeah, and they never got the license. What they got it though? What they actually had a Dragon Ball game instead of Alex Kidd.
Somebody's going to
and
make
he was
it.
the mascot for Sega.
And he ended up being a mascot
wow.
for Sega.
Sega.
Goku.
Wow.
Goku's a mascot
Imagine
for Sega.
Sonic,
Imagine
move over.
Wow.
Well, they said Sonic did get Super Saiyan, so he did get some of the power.
That's true.
I wonder where that
Sonic.
came from.
Yeah, that's
He's
all Dragon
gold.
Ball. That's all Dragon Ball. That's crazy.
He's gold.
And I
Yeah.
never knew it. I'm a huge Alex Kidd fan. I never knew. But it was like in Spanish. It was another language when they did the interview, so it wasn't really known like that.
That's funny.
Yeah. I think the video was in French. I don't know.
The-
It's crazy.
The influence of Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But that's all I played. And listen, I did intend to play, because it was Halloween. On Halloween Day, I intended to play Resident Evil 8. But you were already playing the Resident Evil, and that time was coming up pretty soon. So I was like, damn, I'm not gonna
Nah, you could have done that.
Could've done it.
Well, you
could've done
should
it.
have
Yeah,
done
man.
Resident Evil 2 remake, like
yeah,
you said
shit,
you were
yeah,
gonna do,
chicken shit.
which would have been much better.
Right. You were like 2 minutes from a cool part, and you fucking bailed on it.
And he went to freaking
Chalk.
code name
The fuck, man?
Veronica.
Chicken.
Punk.
Yes, Kag. Emulation Station is cool on
Yo,
the
didn't you play it though?
I did not play 8 though, so I'm because I got the DLC for it, and I want to play 8 in third person mode, which is why I picked it up.
Yeah,
now.
you definitely should have done
So definitely going to play it, and I have Bayonetta 2 in line because I want to get to Bayonetta 3. So all that stuff is down the pipeline.
Can't play
Hopefully
3 without 2.
soon. Yeah,
Hell no.
Can't play 3
exactly,
without 2.
exactly. But yeah, and I know you wanted to play it, so we're gonna get to Bayonetta 2 soon. But that's it. What you doing?
Oh, dude.
All dude.
Oh, boy. Here we go. Now, anyway, speaking of Bayonetta,
Oh, yeah.
picked up Bayonetta 3. Oh, my God, man.
Nice.
This game, I just checked. It's number 1 on the, whatchamacallit, for the sold list. On
doing
the
well, huh?
eShop. It's doing that good on the top 10 list.
Well, it's got to
Well,
be
I
better than
guess
number 1.
I guess nobody donated their money to charity instead of buying the game.
yeah. The boycott is a
No,
failure.
this is even during the boycott. It's still doing great. For some reason or another, it's not. That didn't work out.
But holy crap, man. I got to say, I was excited, first of all. I waited so long for this game to come out.
It took them long enough.
And
Thank Nintendo.
fired it up.
Thank Nintendo.
And
No, they platinum.
I was like,
It didn't start.
this is freaking crazy. No,
It's off the wall, right?
it's super off the wall. Just as I expected.
Is my song back?
Just as I expected.
No.
The song is different. And you know what?
Damn it, I want the song.
Because of that bad press with the voice actress or whatever, I was like, gee, I wonder how she's gonna sound.
Basically the same.
I didn't notice. To be honest, I didn't even notice the difference.
Damn.
I honestly
'Cause they're
didn't
playing
notice the difference. She did a
she's
great job.
character. She's a character. She's playing a character.
She killed it. She killed it. I forget her name, but she killed it.
Jennifer Hale.
That's it.
Or is that the old one?
I don't know,
Nah,
but whatever, whoever it is.
Jennifer Hale.
the
Why you
original
shouting
was
out the
like
old-
Helen something.
yeah, hell
Okay.
or something.
Well, something. Okay.
She don't need to be named.
Damn.
Good job on 1 and 2.
Wow.
Good job on 1 and 2.
Anyway, the game is dope. I didn't play that much of it. I got up to, I think it was like chapter 3, and that's because I started playing Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope, and I picked this up also like a few days before.
You like a lot of physical copies, don't you?
For games that I love, yes.
Preferably.
Yeah. I mean, digital if it's whatever, if it's a deal or whatever, it's something. But if it's like a game I'm anticipating and I want to play, I get the physical copy.
It's gonna be a busy month, man. It's a busy month this month.
So I started playing Mario. I was like, you know what? Let me just play it. And the first time I played it was last night for Tactical Tuesday. So I'm like, all right. Started off okay. Started off decent. The stream didn't do it justice because that was like the very, 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 very beginning of the game. And
Tutorial stuff.
Yeah, tutorial stuff. And the battles are like super easy, but they're like showing you things. And I was getting tired. I'm like, damn, I'm freaking tired. I'm going to end the stream after like around 2 hours or so. Like just shy under 2 hours. So I'm like, I end the stream. And I'm like, I got to go to work in the morning. So let me get ready for bed, go brush my teeth, come back in my room. And I'm like, the system is still on. And I'm like, let me just get through this one battle before I go to bed. Dude, I stayed up until 3 in the morning. I played 5.5 hours of this game in total.
Wow.
And I'm still not done on the first island it's like there's so much stuff you
I guess
can do.
it's good then.
It's great, dude. It's great.
I haven't seen a bad thing about it.
There is a difference though from the first one. Now, for anyone who's played the first game, when you're choosing where to go, like in a strategy role player, when you have you have the grid, and then you have your cursor or whatever, where you before you move. This one doesn't have that. They did away with that. It's more like XCOM, where it's like free roaming. So you see an outline of where you can run, and you can literally
move the character within that.
You move the
area.
character, yeah. But it also it makes it
Lad 2.
yeah.
Lad 2 does that.
But it also because you get the team jump. Remember in part 1 they had team jump where you have your co-op partner for the DLC.
Yeah.
That you can jump off of your opponent or not opponent, your co-op partner, and you can jump off their head to make the traversal on the map wider, whatever. So you can go to different parts.
They
of the
throw
map.
you, they kick you far. Yeah.
So they added that off the pun intended, the jump. So you get into the beginning, you could do that. Then also you get these star bits characters that you can equip on any character, which have different abilities, and then you can level those things up. Then you can level up your weapons, and you can level up your attributes, and
So it's a lot deeper.
It's super. It
sounds
insane. And I got like so into it, man. I was like, oh, I want to get this power up, man. I want to get this this move. This is cool.
So you playing it tonight?
I'm playing that shit every day. I was playing it at work today, man. On my break, I was like, dude, man. I was like, yo, this is an awesome game, dude. I'm gonna be playing this for a long time. Let me just flat out say that. So I got to play something else to like kind of.
It's the strategy role player, man. They
Yeah,
always
dude.
do it. You only could be playing that game. That's
God of
it.
War is like 10 days away. So
I know.
Oh, and
I know.
coming Sonic
That's
Frontiers.
And that's a day one.
Sonic Frontiers.
that's 9 days away.
I did mine.
Damn.
I reserved mine already, so I'm getting that.
I will be playing none of those.
God of War Ragnarok 60
For a
frames,
long
right?
time.
60 frames.
Okay.
60 frames. I'm just
How
How
putting
about
it
you
so
to say
60
something
frames.
else besides
Holy
60
No,
frames?
60 frames. Gotta make sure it's 60.
It's like the game is garbage.
play
It's
again.
at least a 60 frames.
At least 60 frames.
Take 60 frames. Shut
It
my
could be
eyes.
garbage, but at least it's got 60.
Oh,
No, Turbo, it cannot.
Wow.
It cannot be garbage and just be 60 frames and that be okay. No, that's not okay.
kidding,
That is not okay.
A shit game's a shit game.
Exactly.
Whether it's 4K or 8K.
Smooth shit or choppy shit.
If Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite was 60 frames, it would still be trash.
yeah. It'll just be polished trash.
You ever polish a piece of shit?
Damn.
I don't want no polished shit.
Damn.
Polished turd, man. That's all it is.
Polished turd.
Damn.
I'm gonna get Sonic Frontiers, probably 60 frames for that one.
Oh, wow, that's
Probably-
Not going to front. I miss Marvel vs. Capcom, so
I just hope Sonic is good. Like, even if it's like good. I just want it to be good.
I'm sure it's gonna be good.
Doesn't have to be
we
great.
need it to be good.
It doesn't have to
Sonic
be
needs
great.
a
It
needs a
to be
good game.
It's good for the industry if it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it increases competition. And
It's just
then-
hard to believe that a 3D Sonic could be good.
No, it's not hard to believe.
Knowing what we know about
they've had
a
3D
lot of the
Sonic.
ones that came out had good elements. All you
No,
got to do
that's
is
what I'm
just
saying.
put them together. Don't
But
put
there's
no
a lot of-
werewolves in there.
No.
That's why I heard that game is way better than a lot of people say.
Yeah, I heard it's not the worst.
And I looked at a video
What
of
was
it.
the iron? The one with the armor was really bad.
No.
Oh, Black
Black
Dragon.
Knight, the
that
Black
was
Knight or something
Black
like that.
Knight or Black
Black
the
Knight or
Dragon. It
something?
was fucking terrible.
I heard that was real bad.
Sonic and the
You
Dark
played
Knight
some
or
of that,
something.
right?
Sonic.
First level?
I played
You play like a dragon or something?
Sonic and the Black Knight.
Yeah, that was terrible.
That was,
No, Jay, I think
played
you
one
you
stage.
played it for like a
I played it,
stage.
right?
Got to the dragon that you can't even hit
I
his
played it
head.
for a stage too. It was bad.
It was like
was
bad
bad.
collision. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like
No, Sonic 2006 is the
Sonic
worst.
and the Seven Rings was the first Wii game. That wasn't too great, but
Sonic
it wasn't that good.
Sonic 06 for the Xbox 360.
No one ever even played that shit.
That was trash.
I heard that was awful. Yeah.
I didn't play it at all.
They had a,
I heard Heroes was good for 3D,
Heard Heroes, heard Colors.
and Colors was
Colors is
probably
awesome.
the best one in 3D.
Colors
so
is
far.
awesome.
I like Sonic
So
Heroes,
fun.
man. I still think that was really good.
I said Heroes.
That last
I
theme
know.
song,
I have to reinforce.
that final boss theme song from Sonic Heroes is on my
good?
workout playlist.
It's like Sonic Adventure 2's last
is
song.
fire.
Sonic Adventure.
learn.
Adventure 2 was good.
Sonic Adventure is overrated to me. I don't like them anymore.
Whoa, easy. That's
Hot take.
Well,
Yeah.
Sonic,
Hot take.
Hey, I played it. I recently
take.
played it, and I don't like it.
That's
Sonic
hot
Adventure 2, I could understand, especially the Tails and Robotnik stages.
No, I
weren't
played
that great.
one.
Knuckles and the whatever bat stages, search and find
Well, those aren't
gems.
fun. Yeah.
Those weren't that great. It's
I'd rather play as big as the cat.
the Shadow
go
and
fishing?
freaking Sonic stages were where it's at though.
He said deep cut, Jay.
Listen, play it again. It's not
Sonic
great.
Adventure
Plays
1
out
was
Amy.
good though. I like that a lot.
For Dreamcast, it was great because the controls were bad back then. Controls are better
It didn't
now.
hold up because it didn't have two freaking analogs. So
Yo,
it's like,
yo,
yeah.
that Code Veronica control. Ooh.
You was complaining. I didn't complain like that.
No, bro, it was bad.
That's a tank. The tank controls.
controls
Tank controls.
Bad.
with that controller.
I was pretty used to it. You could not pick it up
No,
for nothing.
Really?
no, I would no, dude. I was just like, nah.
Could have prevented that if you play Resident
got
Evil 2
ill with
remake.
it.
You know,
Now
pick
you
up
know.
where you left
Yeah,
off.
shut
you know
up.
what I'm saying?
Now you know not to
Shut
jump
up.
back that
Yeah,
far.
don't do that again.
Don't
Sean.
do it.
You learned your lesson.
Wait till they
Yeah,
come
hold
out with a new one. Wait till the new one.
All right. What you been playing, man?
Pretty much the same. I played obviously Gotham Knights with Turbo. Spoke on that a little bit earlier, but of course, still dope, man. I fucking love it. Really love the co-op. The co-op is so dope.
it's great.
Did you try out all the characters? Or you just
Those two so
just,
far.
Nightwing and Robin.
Nightwing and Robin.
I just tried Batgirl.
They're all
That was it.
Robin.
I
except
don't.
Batgirl.
I don't.
They're all
know.
Robin except Batgirl.
I don't know who I like
Facts.
better. I don't know who I like better. I thought I liked Robin a little bit better. Then I went back to Nightwing and during the stream, and I was like, no, Nightwing's kind of fun.
Is there still a kid Robin or no?
Tim Drake's kind of
Tim-
like a kid.
Tim Drake.
Damien.
Is he like a teenager?
Tim Drake is a teenager in the
In the game?
but the youngest Robin right now is Damian Wayne.
And that's Batman's son?
Yeah,
Like real son?
Damian. Yeah,
Who's the mom?
Talia al Ghul.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
He got all up in that Al Ghul.
Not a thing.
It's the first thing that came to my head. I was like,
God,
That's what you get for that, bro.
Oh,
Fuck was that, dude?
got all up in that Al Ghul.
Yeah.
Shut up, man. Shut your dumb ass up. Stupid.
That was the most ignorant shit you could ever say.
it doesn't even mean that.
Ass.
It doesn't even mean that.
All up in that Al Ghul.
Man said got all up in that Al Ghul.
Oh, man.
I was going to say, do you think they'll add him as DLC then?
I would hope so. I really
Damian?
want Damian
Yeah.
Wayne in the
if
game.
they put him in the game?
A lot of people love that as their favorite Robin. He's just like a little short, angry guy to me.
With a sword.
I wouldn't say he's
Yeah,
my
the
favorite
Thor?
Robin, but I think he's
Yeah,
very
he's a
intriguing
katana, yeah.
because he's
Violent.
violent. He's
You got
violent.
anger problems?
But the thing is, it's like it's Bruce Wayne trying to rein himself in. You know what I mean? And that's so interesting to watch.
That's a interesting take. I think the Grayson's the best Robin, easily.
Oh yeah, easily.
I
yeah.
thought Tim Drake is supposed to be the best.
But they're saying Tim Drake's greatness rivals rivals.
I do like a lot of people
Nightwing's.
shit on Tim Drake. I do like Tim Drake.
I don't know why. He's dope.
No, he's
dope.
well rounded in a lot.
He was
I don't know,
supposed
like-
to. He
I don't know
uses the
anything
bow.
about any Robins.
but he was in the
was in the
Arkham one
circus.
with the shaved head and the hood. I was like, that's badass as fuck.
Yeah.
that is badass
Yeah.
as fuck.
He did look cool in that.
But
He looked
No.
kind of like the Star Wars guy.
Star Killer.
Oh yeah.
yeah. He actually
Yep.
looks a lot
A
like
little
him.
bit.
But I kept finding myself like when we were done with the stream, I'm like, all right, let me do a couple of crime missions. Let me do a couple more crimes.
Then you just keep playing.
Let me do a couple more crimes.
Yeah.
Got hooked by
Let me
that
do
game,
it.
man.
It just.
Sucks
I'm
you, man.
probably gonna 100% that game. I'm telling you, I'm probably gonna 100% that
Yep.
game. It's just I love the atmosphere. I love the character. I just love everything about that game. Played Smash Brothers Ultimate for multi
that was last.
Smash
that
Smash
that was crazy.
And yeah, I'm I might be done with Smash Bros, dude.
No, man.
Yo, you retiring?
We can't let that happen.
Yo,
No. This
you
is
retiring from
happen.
Smash?
No, I never said I was retiring from
grow
Smash.
with multiverse.
No, this is the thing. This is the realization that came to, okay? Is because MultiVersus does such an incredible job at co-op battles. It's made for that. It's great for that. And
It does it better, yeah.
the different combinations of characters you could put together, and everybody has the equal chance to get back onto the stage. Everybody.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same. You know, there's no cheap throws. There's no edge guarding where you can hit me twice and I'm at like 0% and I'm dead on some bullshit. In Smash Brothers, the problem with Smash Brothers, it wasn't made for tag team. And since the game is finished, there's no updates. There's nothing that's going to fix the problems that they have. So there's so much time that has went by. People have learned
A game of exploits.
Game of exploits, and in tag team, you're supposed to be able to hit each other. There's no option for that.
Yeah,
So
in tournaments they do that.
Yeah, tournaments they do that, but
Friendly fire.
so you can't. They have that in tournaments, so you can't cheat. So some people will pick the same character, keep spamming the same moves together, and then the match is over. I'm like, we were doing a stream. I'm like, if we were just fighting like good teams, I'd be like, all right, we're just it's not our day. It just wasn't fun.
Stop being fun.
Me and
That's
Turbo,
not good.
we got our ass beat in MultiVersus fairly recently. Went on a streak of losses, then we went on a streak of wins, but it was still fun.
Yeah.
We were not having fun anymore. I'm like, is this? We kept saying, is this over yet?
And I'm like,
This
as
is not
long as
fun anymore. I was like, turn this shit off. But if something takes the fun away, like there's so many. I mean, let's be honest. The Smash community is toxic as shit, and a lot of those people play that way specifically because there's no updates to fix it. So they get on there, they jerk each other off, and they do these things online, and you fuck up the game for everybody. So I'm like, I don't want to be a part of a circle jerk. So it's like I'd rather one-on-ones are still what they are, which is fun.
No.
I think it's more of a one-on-one game, and I like figuring out strategies on how to break down the cheap people. But when you have 2-on-2, it's just so much going on. It's so
they need
chaotic.
to allow
for it.
online to at least have friendly fire. At the very least, put the friendly fire on. People will play. It'll be.
If they came out with a new Smash Brothers and it was very themed around 2-on-2s, I'd be so intrigued. I'd be like,
They might have to do that.
if they want to do this
they're gonna do
type of
another
franchise,
one.
yeah.
It's called MultiVerse.
And you call it free to play. But there's always a difference because as long as they don't touch any video game properties and they stick to, Warner Brothers, anime, TV,
movies.
and Smash Bros. Does video
Cartoons.
games,
Yeah.
then there's always a difference between the two.
Yeah.
If they went free to play, though, I'd be smacking the face because they would make bank. All the music and stuff they have, they'd be like, yo, $2,
I would just be like,
$7.
to be honest, I'd be like, that's not even fair, dude. That's not for y'all to do. That's not.
1,000 songs.
Somebody's gonna calculate how much
Yeah.
it costs.
And
to
they
get
put all the
music.
good,
It's
they
like
put
$5
all
grand.
the good shit in there too.
Play
At that
$5 grand to get all the content
yeah.
of the freaking game.
At that point, they make everything like I gotta buy that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for Multi Smash and Max, I'm like, I to be honest, I'd rather just play MultiVersus for tag. To be honest, I mean,
Listen, it's a growing franchise. It's best to get on ground floor, move up with everybody. I was there watching, you're learning, they're adding stuff. It's a cooler thing to do right now.
and since we would be playing weekly, we're growing with everybody,
Yeah.
and we're not getting left behind. So that's something that we'll probably have to discuss. But I played as Black Adam just to kind of see if that's my kind of character. He's very interesting.
He's good.
He's very.
He's actually a pretty good
he's
character.
Very interesting.
But we'll talk about that.
And the character
later
look
on in
is
the
just
show.
dope.
Well, I played the game, so I have to talk about
We'll
it.
talk about it later in the show.
We'll talk about it also.
All right, stay tuned, y'all.
But he plays very well. Had a lot of fun. Played a lot of online matches. Played the arcade mode, which was fun. But yeah.
Stay tuned, y'all.
And what else? Did I play anything else besides MultiVersus and Gotham Knights? I think that is all. I think that's all I played.
Anyone use a fight stick?
Nah.
No. Actually, I did buy
I used to.
a controller. It is a gaming fight pad, and I will talk more about it.
Shit.
You
In
can use it for
comparison-
Series X?
I'll compare it.
Ah.
I'll compare it more to.
Hold on that news. I'm going to get some more water.
Oh, go
I
ahead.
killed that shit, man. Cool.
But I got
I'm
one,
up here.
and it was $30 on Amazon. It was it's a Razer. It's a Razer controller, and it used to be like $110, and it was down to $30.
Oh, yeah, you can't go wrong.
And I was like, I gotta get that. Even though it's a PS4 controller, you can use it on certain PS5 games and stuff like that. It is wired because it's a fight stick.
yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's got a digital D-pad and it's got the like it clicks. So I was like, oh man, I haven't played with a clicking controller since like Neo Geo Pocket. And I was like, I could do that.
I was
could.
like super clicky.
Yeah, but it was precise as hell though.
Yeah.
And I was like, I have no controller that does that. Let me try it out. And then after I ordered it, I looked at the reviews and it was like, yeah, the first ones don't have a pivot point. So if you push in the middle, it's going to ruin everything. I was like, did I get the new, because they improved it. They fixed it later. I was like, damn it, did I get the new one or a bad one? And I was like, $30. I probably got the bad one.
No.
And of course, when I get it, it's the bad one.
You can always swap it out, though.
Well, I have to add a pivot point in.
You
So
can
I had to
always do
order some rubber pieces. I had to figure out what they were doing to fix it. We'll see. Maybe I'll record that. I don't know. Some content.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's an easy.
I'll
it's
see if
fine.
I can fix it. If it does get fixed, it's an awesome controller. But
Yeah.
stay tuned for that. I'll talk more about it down the line. And I'll
we go.
compare it to other controllers that are similar because I do have the improved versions of that. So we'll see how that goes down.
My phone's still at 100%.
Shut up.
Wow.
What the hell?
Wow.
It's not really. It's
Sal just got a new phone.
Sorry, guys. I just got a new phone. It feels good to have a good battery.
100% after an hour. It's
Yeah.
gonna drop it, right?
It's probably going to be at 98% if you don't touch about at the end of the night. Tomorrow morning is probably going to be at like 96.
Nah, 90, 95.
No. So what are we talking about? Oh, fight sticks. Yeah, no one uses fight sticks.
I mean, I have
No,
a few.
yeah.
I have a few also. I've tried it with Tekken.
Did you like
7.
it over a controller though? I'm so built with controllers, I can't even.
You know
do
what it is? There's certain things that it does have an advantage over a controller.
I'm pretty sure it's more precise over the long run.
Not really so much precise. It's just Fight Stick has the buttons flat, so you can do combinations of buttons a lot faster than with your fingers.
If it was
on
an
the controller.
arcade cabinet, yes, I can fuck with an arcade cabinet. I can't play with it on my lap, and I can't play with it on a table unless it's
Yeah.
like
I
attached.
can.
Arcade
Is it
cabinet
'cause of
so
the
much more
arthritis?
comfortable.
Is it- okay.
Yeah, why do I feel like this is the second time you got him with that?
Oh, sorry. I was just
No,
kidding.
it's-
Okay.
Wow.
World of Bizarre said it best. There is a learning curve to it, and it's just you have to just dedicate yourself to it. That's all.
I bought some expensive ones, and it doesn't. They're never the right. I should get an oversized one. I think that's the problem.
Just gotta
'Cause
get
I'll
used
get
to it.
smaller. Well, I get smaller ones, and my hand is like hanging off the side. I'm like, ew, I can't play like
It's
this.
the opposite.
Kev was
Can't
waiting
do it.
for that joke for like a long time too.
Is it the arthritis?
I tried at a friend's house. He had a smaller arcade stick, and I
hate
tried using that, and that was like for me. I was
terrible.
like, nah, this is impossible. I can't
'Cause
keep it on my
moves.
lap.
It moves.
I
You
can't keep-
play with a controller that moves.
I even had suction cups so you could put it on a table, but even still, it was like
Yeah.
my hand sliding off and shit. I'm like, nah.
That's rough, man.
Give me a regular,
I need a pad.
What is it? The Victrix Pro.
I got the.
I think I did. I
that's
think
a
I
good
looked it up. I think I did just look that up.
Quamba is a good one. Also, forgot the name of
The NES Advantage. Is that what it was?
But I got.
Yeah. The advantage or the max. The
Oh,
pad's the
advantage
max.
of the.
the Max is the little pad.
You mean
That's
when
the
you had
pad,
to mess
yeah.
with the wire that would get it to
no?
work?
That was the one.
The
that you
jammer.
had.
That
was
Jammer.
the jammer. That
Jammer
was
sucked.
not an NES license.
So
that
I
was
got-
not made by
We
them.
wanted the advantage.
Which one is that one?
That's
No,
exactly.
the Advantage was a good one. The one you had was the low budget one.
That was a bad one.
Which one is this one?
It's the Mayflash.
Work with a work,
Mayflash.
man.
Yes.
F500.
I think that one's good. though.
Mayflash. This one's good. This is before. This is like the early version of Mayflash before they had the stock buttons, which are like the Chinese whatever buttons. But
They're
I
not
swapped.
the Sanwa. or
I
whatever.
swapped it out for Sanwa. So the white buttons here are Sanwa, and then these are the original stock buttons.
Oh, Mesa.
And I also have the 8-way gate for the joystick.
You
And
don't
I
like
get
the square gate?
The bat type. No, I don't like the square gate.
Some people do actually.
Some people do it, but it depends on the game that you're playing.
Yeah.
You're playing shooters and stuff like that. Square gate.
Interesting.
Certain Street Fighter games is good.
Trying to get that badge.
But
up.
I got
don't know.
the Mayflash is good starter fight stick if you're looking to get into it because it control. You can use it on a 360. You can use it on a PS4. You can use it on a PS3. You can use it on an Android. You can just pretty much it's versatile.
Not bad. How much? 200.
No, that shit. I got it for I think it was like one at the time. I got it for about 130.
No, that's not bad.
It's not
Not
bad.
bad at
Not bad
all.
at
It's not
So it's
bad.
probably even cheaper now.
Has
But
anyone
I
ever played with the it's like a arcade stick, but it doesn't have a stick. It's all buttons.
Oh, the hitbox.
And what, a pad?
No, it's a hitbox.
No, it's all buttons.
It's just buttons.
Yeah.
It's
And people
it's a
swear by
fight
it.
stick. It looks like this without the
It's
stick.
like
It's just
this.
it's just buttons.
And these are buttons.
A
over
button
here.
to go up, down, left, right, like diagonal.
And people love that shit.
They love it.
Because there's no look.
Wow.
There's no miss.
There's no travel. So you move an arcade stick. There's travel.
Right.
It's like a millisecond. You hit a button. 1 second.
Because I
Like,
couldn't even imagine
there's no
playing
time.
like that. I guess if you type like crazy, I'm
Yeah,
bad at
if
typing.
you're a good typer,
I'm
yeah, I
bad
think
at
that would
typing.
work for
Again,
you.
it's all about just getting used to it, man. You just do little exercises.
But I guess
do
your
practice.
memory.
Yeah.
I mean, some people can type without looking. I cannot.
I do that.
But if you play and if your fingers are like made like that, and you can do that, and
Yeah.
it feels like you're just moving,
Yeah.
Right.
yeah, muscle memory.
I'm pretty sure that's why it's easy for some people. But
Like in the arcade, I'm okay with a fight stick, but
not when I
like
was playing you
when
on
I'm
Tekken.
home.
yeah.
I pretty much.
Yo, you want to pick up Tekken 7 right now?
Uh-oh.
You said it doesn't count for points, so no.
It does count for points. It
No, you said
does.
it must be on streamed. I read it. I found out.
The shit
We
talking
streaming
is real.
right now. We streaming right now.
Well, if you
You want to pick up Tekken 7? You want some points?
Oh,
hell yeah.
man.
You want this smoke
Listen,
Talking
there's no,
trash,
There's
man.
no winning in Tekken 7, please.
for me?
Yes, for you.
All right, you know what?
There's no
Not one. Not
Bruh.
one win.
Not one.
Not one
Friday,
win.
Friday.
Far, 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 far.
If you play, actually, you don't have it for
Sure.
fucking-
I have it for
I have a
Xbox.
PC. I have a PC.
Sure.
What that mean?
Can I do it? Can I play that?
I don't know.
Microsoft.
I don't know. You talking an awful lot of shit and not
Namco.
being able to back it up right now.
I will find out. I will find out.
All right, guys.
Yes.
I think
Impossible. We'll do that.
I think we're ready for everybody's favorite segment.
Are we talking? Wait, first we have to wait for Jay to get his phone
Sticks
ready.
wants to get smoked. That's what it. That's what he wants.
I don't smoke. I do the smoking. Wait.
What?
I don't smoke.
Oh boy. Oh
There
man.
will be no smoking.
The derail was real.
Oh,
Anyways,
man.
it's time for the news.
It is time for the news.
Gold dust.
Why gold?
Because I did the
Kev, one of these days you're gonna do it, man.
never.
I found a good melody.
You're gonna
no
get
faith.
possessed by
I have
rhythm.
no faith in his rhythm at all. All right, on with the news.
That's the next one. It's going to be.
The Witcher renewed for season 4, even though season 3 didn't happen yet. That's crazy. By Netflix. Liam Hemsworth to replace Henry Cavill
Who the fuck is that?
as Geralt of Rivia. Rivia?
Liam Hemsworth.
Rivia.
If you saw the
Wow.
second Expendables movie,
Yo, I thought they were getting the guy, the
He was the
Helmsworth
sniper in,
Thor dude.
huh?
I thought they were getting the Helmsworth guy who played Thor, but they're not. So I
It's
was
his
like,
brother.
it's his younger
It's
brother.
his
Yeah,
brother.
dude.
I should have got the older brother. It looks more like the Geralt Witcher dude.
The girl.
The girl, the Witcher dude.
What?
Dude.
What?
The girl.
Yo, how many beers did you have,
Yo, dude.
bro?
This is the second.
First of all, that basically proves he's never played the game at all.
When I first
I
read
had
it,
played the third one.
when I first read it and I just saw like the last name, I was like, "Oh, word, it is Thor." And I was like,
thought it was
"Damn it,
Thor.
no, it's not Thor. It's not Thor. It's
Damn.
It's Chris." And I was like, "Damn." But I mean, if he sounds like his brother, which I'm pretty sure he might, I don't know. I haven't really watched him act, and if he has even an inkling of the acting skill that his brother has, I think he'll be fine. I mean, he's not in costume. They show obviously.
it's his acting.
Yeah, that's a jarring comparison right there. Like
Yeah, they
he's
show-
like, my man is in street clothes,
Yeah.
and we got Henry Cavill in full costume.
He's in his
All
headshots,
brooding
man.
and shit.
His acting
pretty-
headshot.
I'm pretty sure if you put Hemsworth in that picture, if you put his face on that picture,
And not
it'll
lighting
line up
That'll be fine.
pretty fine.
I think it'll be fine.
I mean,
And it's not like he
call
has,
me crazy, but give the man a chance.
No, I know.
You know?
Definitely. But I'm pretty sure, like, listen, Henry Cavill wasn't given an Oscar-worthy script in that show.
No.
He really just stands there most of the time.
And says fuck a lot.
It's
He's
replaceable.
good.
It's replaceable. It's a replaceable
He's
character.
good, but he's not the standout guy. in
He
the
should have
show.
been Guts for a live
definitely.
action Berserk.
Well,
should be.
I'm just happy that he's going to be Superman again.
Yeah.
I didn't hear
Spoiler.
that. Why, I
didn't hear that?
I didn't know
You didn't
that.
hear the news?
I
You didn't
he was
know
coming
about
back.
That's all over Twitter, bro.
Dude,
I don't go on Twitter. I'm not a social media guy.
No, we don't
I'm
go on.
not
Is
a
it
social
'cause
media
of
guy
the
either.
Elon
So,
Musk
so who
thing?
fucking ruined it for
You
me?
gotta
I'm
get over
joking.
it.
I knew
Wow.
he was back. I knew he
Oh,
was back.
I tried not to know he was back, but the internet wouldn't let me.
I noticed I can't avoid anything.
no.
No, you
There's
can't.
nothing I could avoid.
can't.
Spoilers everywhere.
But I mean, listen, I'm not mad. I mean, I'm pretty sure I didn't even know there's going to be a season 4. It's not a show that I think for like in the future for. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
this is a good show. Is it going to get another season? I'm never sure if it's going to get another season. Last season, I mean, listen, it's a good show. I like the second season better than the first season.
I don't go crazy for it, but I like it. I like it.
I like
Yeah, I
it.
enjoy. I'm still gonna watch
Yeah,
it.
I'll watch it.
Yeah, because when it comes back on, I'm gonna watch it. But he's gonna be in the third season.
Right.
Like Cavill's gonna be in the third season, so maybe he'll have.
Maybe they'll cancel it after the third season.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Damn, disrespectful.
We might not even make it to season 4. Who knows? What if it does that bad?
Liam's gonna
They're
get
like,
the
sorry,
paycheck
dude.
though.
Sorry, dude. You're fine.
That'd be so fucked up.
Nah, he'll still get paid for it.
He won't even get in the makeup.
He'd be like, what the fuck is this?
He's like, at least I got my check.
What
All
if
right,
it goes like left, like completely bad, and he's like, "Yo, I gotta join this now. Fuck, I made a bad decision." And his career is over.
cool. No, that sucks.
Because I don't know. Listen, I don't follow the Witcher story, and I think this is before the Witcher. Obviously, the Witcher 3 is, I think, in the future. I don't know when that storyline.
Throw a coin to your witch.
Yeah, I don't know when the storylines takes place, but I think it's in the book, so it's not really parallel with the game at all. So, pretty sure they have a lot to tell.
Yeah.
A lot of things to play around with. So who knows if they'll go more in the direction of the games later. But I don't know.
I wouldn't
never followed
know.
the book.
Yeah, I never messed with them. I remember
Yeah.
playing 2, dying, and then having a horrible checkpoint, and I said, fuck this game.
When I was checking my
I
games,
played a little bit of
I
3.
just realized that I had The Witcher 1. It was free from somewhere.
It's
and I
too
was like,
late to start. It's too late to go back.
I have The Witcher 1 remastered. It was great. But yeah, I think it is before the games. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm not appalled. I could see another person playing him because he's very much not the same character that he is in anything. So I'm pretty sure someone else could pick up the mantle and do fine.
Yeah.
Hey, who knows? He might do a better
Kid
job.
Amazing thinks the freaking quality's gonna go down
It might.
without Cavill.
I don't know about that. I don't know if it'll go down because, like I said, if he's not really the main guy in the story.
I don't think it was like.
It depends on the writing.
He's like Batman, right? Like it's not really about him too much. Like
Yeah.
it's just
It's
the
about his people around him.
People around him have so
Like
much.
second season was more about the little
Yeah.
girl, and he's just a standing guy. But I mean,
He had more lines
Yeah.
this time around, but I mean, like
Definitely.
it's.
But who knows? Maybe
it's
it's like I said, in
replaceable.
3 he might be crazy. He might be like, "Oh, I can't see him. It's no one else." So don't do too well in season.
Yeah.
3.
Hopefully he stinks it up in 3, so he could be replaced in 4.
Maybe he half-asses it. Like, yo, they already got somebody.
Damn, man.
Could you
Still
imagine
filming.
if he mailed it in and
And
was
it's
just
just-
like, yeah, why does he have no lines? Oh, it's because his ass is
He
leaving.
wasn't even in this episode. He left halfway through the show. You didn't even notice.
One take.
Oh man, yeah, he's known for one take.
One take.
Damn, Paul.
I didn't say Witcher was a girl. That's
Damn,
what Turbo
Paul.
said.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
said
Going,
girl.
Paul coming after people today.
I said Geralt.
My man.
I tried to say
straight
girl,
attacking
but it
people.
came out like Gert.
Gert.
Nah, it came out girl.
It came out
It's
like
a girl. That girl.
Girl.
Who the fuck is
I
that?
tried to say girl, but it just didn't come out.
Girl?
Like that, yeah.
Well, listen, people don't really like look at him and say he's from The Witcher.
Exactly.
Whenever you see him, you say that's Superman.
Superman.
He's
Pretty much.
Superman. He's still Superman.
Pretty much.
And that's what you're gonna see him as.
Or that
in
dude from
everything.
Mission Impossible.
Oh, he wasn't Mission
I
Impossible.
forgot he was there.
No, I thought he was dope in that movie.
But
He
you
had
know
the
him as
mustache, right?
Superman, though.
Yeah.
Oh, he always had the mustache.
Yo, that mustache was so
mustache.
He did
bad.
have the mustache.
That's fucking shit. Tom Selleck style.
It's
man.
like
Yup.
it's like, was this necessary? Didn't he have to hide that shit for the movie?
They did.
Yeah.
No, they didn't
They did
hide it. They
CG.
CG removed
he?
it, and it looked.
And it looked weird.
Did
he need it?
It didn't look bad. It looked weird though.
Because when
I
you do
felt like it looked bad.
because when you're doing a movie, you're under contract, so you can't like.
It was
there's certain
his
things you can't
mustache.
do.
Yep.
He
for
couldn't cut off
continuity.
a fake.
How long did he need to grow the fucking mustache?
It was a pretty
Well, because he
thick-ass
had to keep it because of for reshoots for Mission Impossible.
Right.
Man, that's trash.
And they're under contract to keep that
Yup.
shit, which sucks.
Well, I mean, you're getting paid a lot.
But I mean,
You
yeah.
gotta keep your damn
I mean,
mustache.
yeah,
He's like, no, but I
cut-
can't be Superman.
You can't
with a
cut your
mustache."
hair like a certain
A
length. and shit.
Superman with a mustache. That's Omni-Man.
Yes, it is.
Damn.
Yes, it is.
That's
Yeah, but he
Omni-Man.
needs
They
the gray
should've
hairs on the
dyed it.
side.
Yeah.
They should have dyed it skin colors.
He's the gray
You see
hairs.
it.
That's Omni-Man.
Yeah, he does need gray hair. But yes, I'm not. Listen, I'm looking forward to seeing what a season 4 would be like on The Witcher, and if it's a new guy, hopefully he does well. Because if he doesn't, there probably won't be a season 5.
There'll be no coins for The Witcher.
There will be less going
Wow.
at least.
Oh, boy.
But people are always down on it. Whenever there's a new character, people are down on him.
You know how the society is. Hate.
But he's gonna have
Until
to
they
prove
see
everybody
it
wrong.
and they shut people down.
Yeah, then
You
like,
know what I'm
oh,
saying? Everyone's like, "Yo, Robert Pattinson's gonna be a terrible Batman."
Yeah.
And they murdered that.
now you killed it.
Yeah.
Get it.
As an actor, if you're doing your job well, you're gonna kill it.
You guys thought he killed it? He was all right.
Damn.
Oh, you guys done.
Okay.
Right.
English is
We'll have somebody like him on The Witcher.
It sounded like Turbo sounded like straight out of Street Fighter 2. He was like,
Kev, weren't you drunk last week?
Yes.
Maybe,
It's time to
yeah.
upgrade
Every week.
to
Yeah.
a new system. It's like 128-bit where you can talk. So it's like,
yeah,
damn.
needs an upgrade, man.
you need a better soundboard or something.
Moving on, guys.
You guys call it what you want.
I'm bad.
Oh man.
All right. So, as you were talking about earlier, Black Adam comes to MultiVersus with arcade mode.
Yay.
Big update.
Yeah, buddy.
Big update.
Anybody try that?
Yeah.
I didn't
You
try
guys
arcade
tried.
mode.
I did.
Well, you
both.
guys tried Black Adam.
Yeah, man. He's dope.
I try a little bit.
He's
of
not
like
voiced
that.
by The Rock, but what you gonna do?
Well, he's a white guy.
Way too expensive.
He's a white guy.
He's always been a white guy.
Nah, he hasn't been.
That dude right there is white.
He's not necessarily Caucasian.
Nah, he's Italian.
Look at these.
He's kind of like
He's Italian.
Is that
He's supposed to be
Italian?
He's supposed to be somewhere in the Middle East.
yeah. I don't.
I mean, I guess you can tell by the
he's
hairline.
always kind
He's
of
got
been
like a
like
Vegeta.
tan, you know.
The Vegeta hairline.
Vegeta hairline.
He did have the Vegeta hairline, the
He
Widow's
does have
Peak.
that. Yeah, he got that.
No,
So
he
it's
does.
possible.
He does, yeah.
But he ain't The Rock.
He's Shazam with a bad hairline.
He does look more like Shazam.
Damn.
He even says Shazam.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah.
Technically, he was the first Shazam.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
but
cool
he was-
though.
But if he was black, he'd be like, God damn.
Yeah, Bizarre said, "Yeah, Black Adam's not white." I don't
Yeah,
think
he's-
I never thought Black Adam was white.
Nah, he's from a fictional Middle Eastern country.
So it's
But his name is
Kondak.
Black.
so White Adam.
What?
Well, his name, he's not.
Wait, that's
white.
He-Man. What's that?
You
like that?
You gotta play that sound.
I just did it. You know,
Yes.
it got overshadowed by everyone's fucking groaning. I'll play it again though.
There you go.
Yo,
Everyone's groaning.
on to the next article, yo.
Nah, man.
On to the next article.
I'm on fire
Dude, you
today.
can't talk.
Questions though. Does he play anything like Superman? I know he's like
Zero.
a tank.
Zero.
Nah.
He has
Zero.
a cape.
Zero.
Nah.
But he doesn't play as
His flight is even different than Superman.
Everything
you got to press
is
up
different.
and special for his flight, and you kind of could like, you know, he kind of floats kind of like Superman
So
does.
it's more of a
that.
levitation thing.
Superman's flight's more vertical. His is kind of like his could kind of be horizontal, but you're kind of floating.
But he's a tank though.
Superman's flight.
No,
turns
he's not.
into
He's a
move.
bruiser. He's definitely a bruiser.
Bruiser?
A bruiser.
Yeah, he's a bruiser.
Hybrid bruiser. Hybrid bruiser. Bruisel.
He's an experimental bruiser.
Bruisel.
Yo, when you said that first, I'm like, bruisel? What the fuck is that? It took me a second to realize you meant
Sounds
bruiser.
like an exotic liquor.
A bruise. You have that bruiser?
Yeah, well, I need some bruisel.
Top
No,
shelf
Cact
bruisel.
said, yeah,
he's
Egypt
from
is
Egypt,
his
okay.
place of origin, so there's no way Black Adam could be white.
Yeah.
No way he
okay.
could be white.
He should be darker though.
Middle East.
He should be a little darker though, because
He's
that's
from, was he from the Bible?
that is White Adam.
Is he from the
God.
Bible?
Damn.
They were light skinned in there.
man.
I
They're not
can't-
supposed to be.
I'm not. I don't even want to get into that argument on this podcast.
Though his moveset is pretty dope. He has a dope moveset.
He's got a good moveset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not what, electricity, right?
Yeah, it's tricky. His one-on-ones is different because like if you play 2-on-2s, which I did not, he has a lot of nice setup moves.
Does he
Yup.
fight like Lucas in Smash Brothers? With his
No,
lightning?
no.
You see the lightning go down.
man.
It
Like,
made me think
No.
of it. I'm like, no, not
really.
at all.
Not really. Yeah, he's got like a barrier move too, which is kind of cool. It just shuts down projectiles.
There's
which is
one.
cool.
There's a barrier one, and then there's one when he jumps and you do that same. I think it's neutral. I'm not sure special, but if you're shooting projectiles on him, he flips them back at you.
oh wow!
I never
tried
saw it
that.
in action.
I've never
So
tried.
I just
that.
go up and just do nothing, and I'm like, what is
and
this
he get
fucking
punched
move?
through the ground and hit you too.
He punches through the ground and lightning pops up under your ass.
Yeah, I lost the match like that.
But you could be
I was on the side of the stage.
you could be
he
on
did
the
that
side
shit.
of the stage. He punches it and the shit could hit you on the
I did
side.
not know. I was
Oh,
like,
really?
he did that shit. I was so mad. I didn't say nothing. I was like,
Sounds like
Yo, was that on stream?
no, it was not a stream.
I
No,
guarantee
man.
that guy who beat him was probably like, you didn't know, did you?
I was so
You didn't
I was
know.
so mad. I didn't say a damn thing. I just looked at the screen like
to just pop you up. That's
I
funny.
just like it was a foul because it was a good match and that's how I lost. Like, yo,
I played three matches
Hmm.
with him.
Mm-hmm.
Lost the first one because I don't really know how to use him, and I won the next two.
Hmm.
And I fought like a pretty annoying Harley. But like I think about MultiVersus, it moves so quick, it kind of forces you to know the moves.
yeah.
You know, it's like it's
anticipate
very
the-
user friendly, and you could say that because
Yeah,
you
you can
played 20
anticipate.
minutes of the fucking game.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you know we started off a little rough, and then something started clicking.
You start anticipating moves when you see
Yeah.
certain patterns. You can anticipate.
You
how,
do that,
how
yeah,
they-
you see
It's
how people
faster,
move.
but it slows down. If that
Yes.
makes sense.
Yeah.
It's and I've learned that with my Aria recently, that things have been slowing down, and it's like all right, that's
That means
the
you're
magic.
learning.
That's
Was
the
a
magic of the
character.
character.
Wasn't he originally pushed back? But it was like a day.
He got pushed back like
a day?
3 days or something. He got moved from like Thursday to Monday or some
I think
shit
what
like
he was
that.
supposed to come out with the premiere of the movie,
Yeah.
and it got pushed back a little.
The arcade mode is pretty cool.
But you did play it, right?
Yeah, I won on some bullshit.
What's it like?
Oh, word?
It's just like the Smash one. You just fight different people.
Oh, they pop out?
with it, and they're kind of like over powerful.
Okay.
So there's an easy mode, which is only 3 stages, a medium, which is 5, and then the hard mode is 8 stages, but you can only die once. So all I remember is
Like a survival kind of.
Gizmo's a piece of shit. I fucking hate him. And I was Superman. I was like, I could probably run through it.
Is it progressively hard as you go through it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the last boss is Rain Dog, like evil Rain Dog, and he can hit you 3 times and you're dead.
Damn.
So I killed him once, and he killed me in like 2 seconds, and he was about to kill me again. He spazzed and fell off the stage. I said, yes! I was like, yes! Because there was no way. I was not going to beat him at all.
Yo, what up, heavy metal?
Heavy metal.
Place, Coach.
It keeps reminding me every time I hear you guys do that. It reminds me that I have to get that fucking sound effect in there.
It'll be easier for our throats.
It's so freaking busy. I gotta remember. I'm gonna make a note.
But the thing I love about MultiVersus is like every time they say there's a patch coming, they add so much stuff. They tightened up a couple of characters. Superman actually got buffs. I'm like, finally.
So they're not half-assed updates. They try and actually fix what people
Yeah,
are
I feel
complaining
like
And fights
the
feel-
hitboxes are
they
better. Yeah,
feel better.
The hitboxes are a little bit better. The last 2 times I played, I was like, something feels different.
Well, that was the biggest complaint. So
Yeah.
hopefully they did fix that.
It just feels better
Yeah.
and quick. And the job they do with these characters is mind-blowing to me.
It should be impossible.
It's like the amount of attention to detail. And these are not just like, oh, I'll just give them lightning and whatever. No, there's like really do such an incredible job with these characters that it's mind-blowing to me. It's just really and it makes you excited because it's like, oh, Joker's going to be popping in, like this
There's
other
so
characters.
many more characters.
There's so many, and I want to see what kind of treatment that they get.
Like you said, like we said before, man.
Scorpion.
We'd like to
Yeah.
see. When was it? August. It was released, right?
I think so.
Beginning of August, I
They
think.
had a long period of like being a beta.
Massive.
But anyway, when it was officially released, I think it was either August or September.
September, it feels like it was.
September,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, I think it was.
But when it was officially released, remember we were like, we'd like to see. I can't wait to see next year. What it's
Well,
gonna
whatever
be.
they're doing it well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like none of these
like
characters
that
are
LL
half-assed.
Cool J song.
Oh God.
Yes, doing it well. Yes,
There you go.
but they don't half-ass. As far as so far, they haven't half-assed any character.
No,
No.
they all got great treatment.
Even like Gizmo, like they put in some.
But they're
design.
never done with everyone who's there.
No.
Like they're always
add- yeah.
because they have to as new characters come in. They're like, oh wait,
to adjust
but
it.
Superman could do this to him. Let me turn these things down, and it's constant
like
attention.
It's like a puzzle.
Whoever
man.
driving that damn car with Gizmo, just stop that.
Yeah, the car.
There's so many issues I have with that little fuck. I don't know if it was because of the arcade, but the things he was doing felt like it was somebody online. I'm like, this is stupid.
They took the attributes from all
He
the
knew where I was
asshole
going. He
online
said,
players.
boop, boop, pop, pop. I'm like, wait, why did this little fuck knock Superman off the stage like that? I'm like, that makes no sense.
Well, if he
hilarious.
did ever fight him for real, that's what will happen.
yeah, Gizmo will give him the work.
You don't know nothing about Gizmo. He's like, you're not human.
He's a fucking bona fide Ewok, man.
Yes,
Get the fuck out of here.
And he looks very Ewokish.
But no,
Ewokish? Come on.
Ewokish.
I can't even.
It's not a word, man.
He looks
Ewokish.
very Ewokish.
I can't.
Ewokish.
But their pass ends. Season 1 ends November 17th, I think.
So it's coming up.
So
right?
so I don't know if they're doing one more character or this is it. But I'm excited to see what's season 2. What are they doing?
Well, I haven't heard any other characters
No,
for
nothing.
season 1. So
I've heard the leaks and stuff like
they'll probably
the
be
Joker.
gearing up. Though what I'm probably saying, they'll probably be gearing up for the first entry into the second season now.
I'm just waiting for freaking Neo and Scorpion and Raiden. Bring him in.
Well, I haven't heard anything about
They don't know
Raiden.
any characters. So
Joker,
we're just waiting
get the
for the next character.
Joker's definitely in the
Joker's
game.
coming.
The worst part is hyping up characters that aren't in the game. So let's just wait.
That's
until
like
they
me
announce
saying. That's
them.
like me
makes
saying
you-
Thundercats. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
haven't
yeah.
heard a damn thing about
I've been
Raiden.
saying for years. They're like, when are they coming?
Yeah. But
Orange Piccolo.
Nothing makes you sound more dumb. When
I just,
Raiden.
I will settle
sound
for anyone from Lord of the Rings, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Robin and Nightwing, obviously, that's highly possible.
If they're smart, they're probably going to line it up with stuff that's actually coming out from WB. So if you want to follow what movie dates are coming out,
Right.
if they're doing it smart, they're going to announce those characters with something around.
Keep an eye
Like
on Mortal
Nintendo.
Kombat.
Blue
Yeah.
Beetle.
Keep an eye on Mortal Kombat.
Well, actually, what Game Awards they might announce the next chapter in that? Maybe,
for what, Mortal Kombat?
maybe.
So
it's
that might,
rumored
that might be a time.
Oh,
because it's been a while
Mortal
since you heard
Kombat
anything
12.
Mortal Kombat. So
Cag, I
maybe.
think right now there's 21 or 22 characters at the moment in MultiVersus.
The Dancing Frog, yes.
yeah.
Hell yeah! Why the
Hanging
hell
up
not?
WB.
Yes.
Hello, my baby. Hello,
He
my darling.
has to be in the game.
WB Frog.
Can
Hell
he
yeah.
sing? I wish they
Nah.
get the rights to that.
I just want him to go.
At the end of that, well, after he beats you,
When he wins. Yeah,
after he knocks you up, he drops the cane and
But
everything.
every,
Yo, the
move
hand-
has, every move has to be a kick.
Yes,
when he
yes,
kicks
yes.
his legs out.
I want to see the hand come in and help him.
Yes.
Help him do all the moves. Yo, off the screen, off the side.
It would have to zoom up.
That would be ill.
It would have to zoom up mad close though.
The hand just comes out the side. It's like,
Yes.
like a
I gotta see that again.
puppeteer.
That was such a legendary cartoon.
That was my favorite.
That was a legendary cartoon.
That
And it's
dude
just
went-
that one little cartoon.
That guy went insane too, man.
And it's been, and that was a long time ago.
That was depressing.
Like when I was mad small. I
like
saw
the
that when I was
40s.
mad small.
Still holding my
long ago.
breath for the Animaniacs.
I heard a lot about that.
That's Black Adam is in black. That's
I was waiting for a Harish.
Yo, Harris, yo, welcome back, sir. It's been a minute.
Dude, that's what I said earlier today. I was like, Black Adam ain't even black though. That's crazy.
he's not white though.
He's not.
So we don't know what he
He's
is.
Middle
He's
Eastern.
Egyptian.
White
He's like biracial.
okay. Moving on,
Moving on.
guys. Yeah.
Leave it in the comments what you think of Black Adam and the arcade mode.
Let us know what you think of The Rock.
What?
Forget
Kev, I'm
about
gonna
that.
throw something at you.
Throw a rock at him.
Chuck,
Yeah,
Chuck, from
throw-
now on,
Throw a rock
What?
at
if you see him pick up a second beer, you take that shit and you put that back in the fridge.
him. Just hit him with the,
Like,
hit him with the
like,
empty
no
bottle.
more
No, I'm
two
gonna-
beers for him.
I'm getting a foam bat to give to, for Chalk to just smack him in the head. with.
yes, pop him in the head.
It's not happening.
This gets fucking.
Oh, we'll
torched.
see.
Yo, they got to throw the gargoyles in multiverses.
Oh, from the anime?
Nah, that's Disney.
Yeah, from the
That's Disney.
What's the difference?
That's Disney.
rap, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gargoyles is Disney?
It is.
Yes.
It is.
Wow.
Yeah.
They will not be in there.
Cut some money exchange.
No, that's
No.
Threaten some family.
Disney will have their own multiverse. It'll be called Multiverse because they own that.
That's too many. It's too many platforms, man. Can we do that?
They would do their own before that.
Fair enough.
Will
All right.
Eisner created that.
Imagine if they just came out with like all Disney characters in a fighting game like that.
Too many.
It would
Crazy.
be weird.
That's
Imagine.
too
It
much.
would be definitely
That'd be
weird. Mickey
weird,
Mouse can be
man.
like, woohoo!
Yeah, exactly.
Nah.
Get your ass off the stage.
If he actually said that, I'd buy it. Get your ass off the stage.
Get
Oh
your
my God.
ass off the stage, huh?
Yeah, yes, and laugh after that. Curse and
I was
laugh.
actually imitating that voice earlier. I was like, that's not bad. I wasn't a bad Mickey. It's just
All right, what's this?
Oh, Gorge. I killed you again, oh, Gorge.
that would be funny.
Oh shit, we got news. So shit, we got
What's this current news article about, sir?
Dude, I haven't even drank. This is water, I swear to God.
Jesus.
Moving on with the news.
cocaine.
Water is
Coke. Sorry.
Hey,
Wow.
all right. Assassin's Creed multiplayer confirmed by Ubisoft from For Honor.
Yeah.
Good.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Good. About time.
Wait.
What?
I'm confused. Confirmed by Ubisoft from the For Honor devs?
Yes.
Never
yes,
played
For Honor is the game.
Gotcha.
I know it's
That's
a
a game.
I'm like, what?
That's that medieval shit, right? The war.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, yeah.
Anybody play it?
I know it's
seen videos.
massively multiplayer, right? Isn't there multi?
I think
I never
I've
played
seen
it,
I've seen
that's
somebody
what I
stream it.
I think
Okay.
there's a lot
Looks
of
crazy.
multiplayer
It's like
going on.
it's like a first player medieval game or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
It
wild.
was pretty popular for PC.
Dude, I just want the
Was it just for
Assassin's
PC?
Creed
No,
Unity
it's
shit.
for- it's for
That's all I
regular
want.
Assassin's Creed.
Give me that multiplayer.
Yeah, is this
Unity shit.
multiplayer? Is it a mode? Is it a game? Or is it a
No,
mode
it's gonna be a
attached to
game.
Mirage or something?
Multiplayer is confirmed as the game. If
Attached
they
to
got
the
For
game.
Honor, it's going to be. Sorry, does not like For Honor.
Damn. Yo, he came out with the.
He mad. Came out swinging.
Fuck bomb.
Threw the F-bomb at him.
There's no honor for honor.
F-bomb.
But if they're going that route with the online, I think that's like a lot of people online at the same time. So this could be like an all-out. Remember that game we were watching?
Oh, the one that you want to mess with.
Yes. I just downloaded
Chivalry?
Chivalry 2. And that's like 64 players online. It's just a war. Of
That's
real
actually
people
pretty funny. It's actually
online.
funny.
And I got it for the PC. I'm going to probably play it at some point. But that's everyone you're fighting is a real person. And I was like, ooh, I've been
Was
waiting
it
for that
64 and 64?
64. I don't know if it's 64 and 64. I know it's 64 people on the
Oh,
map.
on the screen. So
That's like,
yeah, so it's like, I think it's 30.
32 each, 32.
There was another game that had
32.
that on the PS3.
Yeah, it was bad though. SOCOM had a lot of people in it.
So
I don't know if that was that many players, but there was a war game that had 100 players or some shit, and it was not ready yet.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
not ready yet. But now you can do something like that, and if they're gonna do like, I don't know if they're gonna be 5-on-5, 10-10, like if it's like that type of game, and they're really like touting this multiplayer,
I just remember.
I think it's gonna be more like a war.
Resistance was the game I was thinking.
Resistance, really?
Yeah, it was 64 players online at the time.
The shooter,
for
right?
PS3.
Yeah.
First
I
person
forgot
shooter.
how many people Warzone you could play.
Jeez.
That's like 100, right?
Yeah, I think
It's 100 now.
it was.
I never got into anything like that. And I
Same,
always
man.
wanted to
Call
as a
of
kid. I was
Duty.
like, yo, if I played something like that, I'd be crazy.
If I grew up with that shit, I'd probably, I'd be on
Yeah.
that.
But I never thought it was ready. But I think if they pull it off without it being skippy and shit like that, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, you'd be like, all right, everyone's cheating. 'Cause they're real people. They're real people. So everyone's
Everyone's on
what
PC.
yeah.
Cheat.
They were like, yo, I'm ready to play.
That's the whole point of most of these games. How do I cheat and kill everyone?
There's 10 people
Hanging the
fighting me at
freaking-
once.
How do I ruin everyone's experience online?
I'll be like, yo, guys, let's get in this game. Join up. It'll be 5 against 1 every time. Let's kill them all.
What was that?
Or actually 6.
I think it was a
Yeah,
Twitch
PC.
streamer or somebody that was cheating. He was actually streaming and shit too. He had like he was playing Call of Duty or something, but he was like he had a cheat on,
Oh, yeah.
and he forgot to cheat. Had this shit on camera. And
Oh, no,
everything.
you're done.
And he got.
You're done after
I
that.
was like, yo, you idiot.
There's some chicks. I
why
see
would
some
you do
chicks playing, and they leave the you can see them through the wall,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh, who did this?
'Cause he's like
who
killing
turned this
people-
on?
It's like
I
you
told
did.
my sister to stop playing my game, and then now it's over.
Lying
it's
ass.
over.
No.
Let me turn that off real fast.
Banned.
They're done. You're done.
Get the ban hammer on you.
Mag was a game that had that. Yes.
Ah,
That was a multiplayer army game. Is that what MAG stands for?
multiplayer army game.
That would be the wackest game.
Oh, I mean,
But if
Imagine.
they're looking to get something like that going for Assassin's Creed, it'd be cool. I don't know if you can like massively assassinate me,
Well,
but you did
each other.
if they do it, if they.
Yeah, the people.
But the thing is, there'd be no difference in the last fucking games they did. The Odyssey
Yeah.
fucking was a big war.
Yeah.
But was it multiplayer though, like that?
No, I'm saying that if they
Oh,
if they're
if they
thinking
added
that,
people
if
and
they,
did it
yeah,
like
if they
that,
did
yeah.
that kind of
They have to
multiplayer,
get
it would
away
be no
from that.
difference. So I'm hoping the multiplayer they're talking about
It's
is the
like
shit from
stealth.
Unity.
It's stealth.
That was
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Or
Up to 2 to 4 or some shit like
yeah,
that.
something similar to that, but or just
10 people
scratch
start them all around the map. That'd be pretty dope though. You gotta get to the middle. Everybody sneaking around to get to the middle.
Hey, if you're in,
And you start
if
a
you
big
go into
circle.
some big ass fortress or some
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
fire. That's fucking
Yeah.
dope.
Or if they have like one target that you have to assassinate,
Oh,
and
you'll be like
everybody's
this guy.
everybody's fighting to kill
get
that
to
one.
him.
Yeah,
That'd be pretty cool too. That's a different type of game.
And you have
But
to
then
get
you'll
away.
see Kev, you'll see Turbo. Oh, there he goes.
yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be like, all right, guys, we're gonna take him out nice and quiet. Turbo's like, no.
He'll put his arm up.
The alarm. The alarm
Turbo be
or
like,
it has to be like it has to be like each person has their own job, and you have to execute it like at a certain time and shit. Like that, I could see that being.
You would
fun.
just see like the assassin division where you could look through the walls. You'll just see Turbo and like 10 guards chasing you. Like we just got to the place. Why are you getting chased?
Keep him distracted, Turbo.
Yeah, I mean that works. Yeah, that works.
run around like an idiot. I got it.
No problem.
Look, I don't do that all the time. It's
like, oh, he's a natural. He's a natural.
Do it all
The cool thing is, look at the first couple of. Why are your eyes squinted, Kev? What is going on over there?
He's drunk.
Trying to finish this beer.
I'm not drunk. I'm really not.
Sorry, got it right. Leroy Jenkins.
Yes. I remember those videos.
yeah, man.
Those videos are crazy.
That was funny. Shit.
Eric says Chivalry has a huge mandatory tutorial. Well, that's great. Looking forward to that.
Oh, damn.
I won't stream the beginning. I'll wait. I'll play it second.
2-hour tutorial.
Yeah, I'll play it
But
second.
there is something like, since we're talking about stealth, Gotham Knights stealth that feels dope when you do the Origami 2.
Origami 2 is
now if they do
Origami.
anything like that, then they're on the right path.
Yeah.
Well, when they were
That's
announcing all these Assassin's Creed games in their little, their little show they had, And that's what, 4 of them, 3 of them, 4 of them. If they're going the correct way, because they said they're going back to the past, trying to do it like the old Assassin's Creed.
Assassin.
If it's like Assassins with the hoods and all that,
I'm thinking Unity.
if they're going back to that, I think it could be cool. But if they don't, and they're doing massive multi-war type things, and they're still doing it like the new ones, that's a different type of game.
That's Odyssey.
But
Yeah.
assuming, because we have pictures, we're seeing pictures of the
Doesn't
old
seem like
type.
Assassin's
So it
Creed.
looks like it's going to be the original type Assassin's Creed, because they know that people
That's
were pretty
why I'm
pissed.
thinking that, because there's hoods, there's now hiding, there's stealth.
Yeah.
I don't see
Are they gonna
multiplayer wars with assassins. That's stupid.
Are they going to Ubi this up and add a whole bunch of shit that people don't like?
No, they can't. They've been killing it lately, man.
Is it going to get a little oozy?
No, I knew you were. I knew you were. Building.
Yo, that segment was hilarious.
It's going to get a little Ubi.
Oh my
It's
god.
not Ubi enough. It's gotta be
It's
more
not
Ubi.
Ubi enough.
Y'all saw that segment though, right?
yeah, hell yeah.
Oh my god.
But this is like I said, they have a lot coming up. There's a lot of chances for it to be any type of game that they'd want it to be. This particular one, because they have one where it's in Japan, where you're hopefully like a ninja. That'd be pretty dope. And then they have other
gotta
ones that
be.
are similar to the old school ones. And then they have this one. Thinking of like the For Honor devs, I'm thinking it might be like the newer ones. I don't know. I could be way off base, and I'm sure people would like it to
That'd be
off base.
such a big fuck you to everybody. 'Cause they
Yeah.
just said they were
Yeah.
going away from that.
But if
who
they
knows? I
have
don't
all
know.
the like For Honor, if they have armor, if they have swords, if they have all that, like they already did it.
maybe some things, maybe some elements they'll take from that. Maybe, hopefully not.
Hopefully they can integrate
No,
it together.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can put two things together and
Yeah.
make it like peanut butter and jelly.
I hope they go
Microtransactions for different assassinations. Yeah, definitely. I do smell. I do smell microtransactions.
They'll call it micro assassinations.
Micro assassination.
Oh,
You got to pay for each.
So your
different-
wallet's getting fucking murdered.
yeah.
Micro, small. But I'm interested. I don't know what they'll do, but if it's like, I don't even know if it's gonna be like massive multiplayer. It could be just like 2 players, 3 players, 4 players.
It could be 2 players.
Leave it 4 top. Leave it 4 tops.
The 4 tops.
4 tops.
Nah, I think 6 is a good number.
Ooh, he wants.
If they can pull up
damn.
6, if they can pull up,
That's
that
like a
many,
clan. That's
you
a
could-
clan.
I've
Yeah,
always-
that's a crew. That's like
I honestly wanted that for Avengers. I want 6.
Yo,
I want
6?
Yeah, I want 6.
yeah, 6 would have been
That
cool.
would be cool. Yeah,
would
at least 5. Damn it, get everybody.
Yeah, words.
Exactly.
Everything should be 5 players because of that.
And no one's gonna be the same character, which is
No,
fucking
no,
amazing.
yeah.
It's perfect.
But yeah, if you think if you're happy with the For Honor devs taking over this particular Assassin's Creed, what type of game do you think they'll do? Leave it in the comments.
Now are you excited?
You don't have to tell us what you're saying.
Perfect. You don't have to touch it.
You have to tell. All right. Microsoft loses up to $200 on each Xbox console sold.
Damn.
So this
Wow.
isn't anything new. Particularly this after 2 years, yes, it is kind of new that they're still losing $200 each console. But
So what? It's supposed to be $6.99 when it came out.
so when a system first comes out,
The hell.
they usually a company will use like Sony and Microsoft dealing with these type of components.
They take
They're
a
usually losing $100 to $200 or even $300 per console.
Right.
As that first year happens, that's why the second year or so you'll see different editions of the system come out with cheaper components inside of it.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to make that money back. They're trying to recoup it without changing the system because it gets cheaper as time progresses to get those chips.
Yeah.
And then they put
Chips.
different stuff inside them.
Because they
They won't tell you. They won't tell you because it's not important.
No, because they have
Like,
contracts.
they use less copper. They use less metal.
They have contracts with the chip manufacturers for
Yep.
those particular parts. So when they actually do release the system, they're like the first ones to get it, and it's expensive.
Yep.
So yeah, like you said, they have to recoup their loss.
They'll get deals down the line.
So it's
stuff
an
like that.
install base that they're looking for when they first release a console.
But
Interesting.
I didn't hear much about Microsoft losing money to this extent
No.
on any of the systems, and especially since they have 2. So apparently they're losing like $100 on the S and $200 on the X
Right.
That's how I
for
interpret
the
it.
system. Yeah, but I mean it's a lot. But they're not really investing on people buying the system. So because they want you to buy their
Service.
they want you to
Their
get
dongle.
their online service for Game Pass. They don't have a dongle. It's not out yet.
It's going to come out, though.
But they just want you to buy Game Pass.
Right.
That's what they want you to do. Whether it's a Trojan horse to get these systems out for as cheap as possible, just to get that, it seems to be working for them because they're making money. They're not losing money
Dude,
right
I-
now.
I
They're
can-
making money.
I can get Game Pass for the PC, like upgrade to the PC version.
Yeah.
And not even have to get a console.
For the most part, yeah.
For the
You
most
could
part, you can play everything.
I was playing Gears of War, like what 4? I think
Yeah.
on the PC. Fine when it came out back then,
Yeah.
and it was dope. But Yeah, they're not worried about selling you systems. They would prefer you not to buy the systems, just get Game Pass. It's just that losing money on these systems.
I just wish Chalk would have told us.
Yeah. you
What
know
happened in
about
that
this.
board meeting, man?
They didn't run it by me. They after I left, they talked about that.
Ah,
But they were
I was
talking-
like, because I was like, yo, why don't you get this goddamn Halo multiplayer out there? Like, nope.
2020.
And,
Is that still a thing?
I don't
well,
know, man.
listen, Halo is free to play.
I don't fucking know, man.
Halo is free to play.
Fuck.
So they need to change that. They did say that they're trying to make like changes to get more money. And they're recently going to announce something that's gonna make people mad.
Yeah.
Remember when they tried to double the price of online?
Yeah.
Of Xbox Live?
Yes.
Yep.
And they tried to double it.
Yes.
And they were like, no.
Yeah.
And then later on in that day, they said, okay, guys.
We reversed that. We
People were
reversed
like-
that.
We didn't say that.
We were kidding.
We didn't say that.
We're just
at all.
playing. We're just playing. It was a joke. It was
I
a joke.
remember that shit.
No,
No,
Microsoft
That was
has,
MultiVersus.
Yeah.
yeah.
That was Xbox in the multiverse.
No, the
Soko, listen, like, yes, Microsoft has enough money to be like, I don't care how much we lose because we're making so much daily, this
Yeah.
doesn't hurt us.
Yeah.
Like, if I was making a couple billion, like, all right, a couple million a day, just as me as a person. I'm like, yeah,
million.
I've invested, I'm making millions a day, and I lose 300,000 a day. I'm like,
Yeah.
so what? I don't care. I'm
Yeah.
trying to infiltrate the market
Yeah.
and get more money down the line.
It's the install base, man.
yeah,
That's it. You
It's
get
a
people
plan.
hooked, man.
It's the long game.
It's a plan.
Get that rock.
It just shows how difficult it is to break into this industry.
If they can give out free systems, which I'm pretty sure they almost will be doing if they get this little
Dongle.
the streamable
The dongle.
Xbox. I don't know if it's dongle,
Yeah.
but if they get the streamable Xbox out,
Yeah.
that's going to be pretty much like giving it away.
Yeah.
Just like how Google,
Yeah.
they give out like the speakers and everything. They give those to you. It's like,
Yeah,
oh, you
yeah.
got a Gmail? Let us know and we'll give you this for free. It's $30. They'll give it to you. I've gotten so many free things. I got Stadia for free.
And then you're hooked.
I got Stadia for free. We weren't hooked. No one was hooked on Stadia. But they gave me that for free. And they gave everyone for free, apparently, because they're giving all the money back that people spent on it, which is crazy.
They have the money.
crazy.
They have deep
It's good
pockets.
customer service.
I read
Look
an
at that.
article today. Actually, it was because I was like, damn, it just came out today. I could have added it to this, but it was too late, obviously. But Sony lost, I think it was like 2 million PlayStation Plus, PS Plus.
Yeah, they're still making more money though.
Yeah, no, they're still
Yeah.
making more money than Microsoft with the thing, but they're
Well, Plus is no longer a thing, so they're like, okay,
yeah.
people left.
Since they implemented the new tier, whatever the three,
Less
tier
people
thing.
have signed up, but they're making more money,
yeah,
which is
Weird.
the process. They want to make more money. So
Yeah.
if anything, if Xbox is going to announce anything for more money,
yeah.
I think it'll be the games because apparently they haven't done the $70 game thing yet.
Yeah, they have.
It's $70 for the new stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
it
the
is?
two games that
Gotham
came out
Knights.
was how much?
Gotham Knights is $70.
The two
Is
games
it?
that came out.
Yo,
Xbox
shut up, man.
I'm talking about first party. I'm talking
two
about
games.
first
Shut up.
How much was Forza? How much was Forza? And how much was
Yo, shut up, man. I got those on Game Pass.
Halo? No one buys these games.
Shut
They're
up.
part of Game Pass. What do they care? But yes, if they said that was one of the things for the choices that they could do. They could either add money for live or whatever they call it now for Game Pass. Not for that. Do not do that, Xbox. Don't do that. Especially since you don't have the games to back that up just at this second. Watch. When that first game comes out, they're like, yeah, we gotta add like $5. So don't worry about it. Just add $5 per month. And I'd be like, no, I'm already on for another year. We're good, right? But I don't know what they're gonna do to add. But losing money on each system, that's not that they don't care about that really. Any other system, yes.
about the
But
game.
who would have thought 2 years into the lifespan of the Xbox and PlayStation that they'd be having to raise the price because they're not making enough? That's crazy.
Inflation, bro.
It's crazy. It doesn't
Yeah.
work that way. It's supposed to go down. Where's the $99 systems at?
The economy is trash.
Dude, PS3 should be $100 right now. Remember?
It should be, and it ain't.
If you can get one.
Because PS2 and stuff, they would drop to $100 for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
And people would everyone would be waiting for that. Oh, my mom got me the system finally, like 8 years down the line.
Right.
And people would be getting it. And that's why they have 100 million sold.
And
If they
that's
did
why-
it for the new systems, you know
that's
how
why-
many freaking systems would have sold?
That's why everybody freaks out when they threaten to close the stores.
Yeah. Yeah, they just got the system. Oh, you closing the store?
Like, damn it, I just got this.
Dude, if the Switch should be.
It's like it broke
Switch
halfway.
Lite? Switch Lite should be 150.
Switch
no,
stick.
no problem.
Switch-
No, Switch Lite should be 150.
Yeah,
by now.
yeah, yeah.
Easy. Should come in Mario Kart. That should be some sweet deals at this Christmas.
That's Nintendo though, man.
They should be on sale.
Nintendo's like, shut the fuck up.
They'll never
Listen, they had the DS Lite. They had the DS. They had all these things.
Breath of the
$100.
Wild is a how old?
Oh
is
no,
that
the games
shit?
don't drop price. No,
That
the
shit
games
is
don't.
still $60.
But the
That's
system,
still 60. You ain't
Sony
getting
be
no
like,
discount.
yo,
Maybe
Sony-
40 sometimes.
Sony be like, yo, we'll give you
Mario
PS5 and Spider-Man for PS4 for $1,000. That's the deal.
that is the deal.
And then you still got to pay $10 to upgrade the game.
It's like, you can get Miles Morales for
Run
cheap,
that.
but if you want that Spider-Man remastered, you got to fork over that 20.
Dude, the systems that came out, like Switch, should be $50 less all around.
Yeah.
all around. By now, they should be $100 less.
Oh, Black
to be
Friday.
honest.
Black Friday. Man.
It's like almost 6 years.
How much y'all got Breath of the Wild for? Oh, it's 65, 65.
How old is that shit?
How much is it?
2017?
How old is it?
Why is it
$60. How old is it? $60.
How old is the
That's
game?
how old is it?
$60, bitch.
We got a discount.
$60 years old.
We have a 10% coupon.
We got a thing for 3 days. It is going to be $49.99.
10% coupon
Everybody pick it
for
up.
2 hours.
Yeah.
What am I going to do with this 10% coupon? You can shove it up your ass is what you can do with it.
Listen, special deal today. You can get 1-2 Switch for $60.
Oh, God. Don't even fucking mention that game. That is the biggest ripoff.
Why didn't they give that for free?
That's the
beyond
deal.
me.
Should have been free.
That was disgusting that was that expensive. That piece of shit game.
It should be free now.
Tech demo.
It should be free now.
It's
Should be
not.
free now.
Freaking sports should be free. Give us that. Something. Give us anything.
I fucked up. I saw, what was it? Metroid Dread. They dropped it like,
For 3 days. It's done.
no, it's like 9 days.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was down.
they
It was
did.
down like 40
44.
bucks to like $40. I
Oh,
said,
you'll never see that again.
I said, damn, I should get it, but I can't play it right now. But I should probably get it though.
You'd never see that
It's
again.
$60.
I ain't never gonna see
You're
that.
never
right
going to see that. Was a freaking lightning.
Bro, so buy that.
No, it was
a
a
unicorn.
mistake. It was a mistake.
Oh, definitely.
Someone
You
fucked
should've
up.
Bought it. So
you need
yo,
to
the
buy
sales
it.
in the game is going crazy right now. What the? Oh shit! I fucked up the price.
Nah, you can only buy Switch games from eBay. That's it. That's the only time you get a discount.
Yeah.
On eBay.
Damn.
The lowest I did see at the that
Secondhand.
retro spot we did a video at, they had Fire Emblem Warriors for $30.
Really?
Yeah, for $30.
That's the way to get it.
Yeah,
You got to
yeah.
get it secondhand.
man.
Yeah.
That's it.
PS5 and Switch is all you need. Damn. A PC, that's all you need.
Yeah.
And then you can play the Switch, you can play Xbox, all the new games,
Yeah, you
whatever.
can play
That's really all you
play
need. All you need. You can find a way to play Switch.
I
on that.
found Triangle Strategy for like, I bought it for like 48.
Well, that's not first party, is it?
Yeah.
That's not. No, that's Square. That's Square.
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 Yeah.
That's not first party. You can't find
And
nothing
I was like,
unless it's like a Dynasty game, or what you call it, or the Ubisoft games. They drop. Like you can get Mario Rapids.
Yeah, Namco
Rabbids.
games, they drop.
Mario
Ubisoft
Rabbids,
drops.
you
Capcom drops.
$15. You can get Mario Rapids for one for.
Sometimes you get for like $9.
Harris
Yeah.
made a good point, man.
What's that?
Take advantage of Game Pass, basically. You're saying.
Dude, Game Pass is great.
Yeah, take advantage of it now.
I don't take advantage of it because like
advantage of that
I
shit.
emulate everything, but I should take advantage. Listen, I got Humble Bundle for the PC. I take advantage of that. That's like Game Pass basically. You're just buying like 10 games for $20,
Right.
and I don't get to them because it's just building the backlog. It's kind of that's the
well,
game I play right now. Is building the backlog, and that's a game a lot of people play online now.
I mean, that's Game Pass, pretty much. You just
Yeah,
described.
you just put like I'm playing this soon,
Like, oh.
and then they take it away, which sucks. I hate that they take it away.
Oh, yo,
I hate that.
Speaking of Game Pass, you know that game? We saw it at the.
Dude,
when
they
we
took
did
away
the
12 minutes.
in the eShop. We saw this a while back. It was called "You Suck at Parking."
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
That fucking.
Oh, yeah. That's on Game Pass
It's
now,
on
right?
Game Pass.
So
I
it's
tried that. Yo, that's a good ass game, man. It's mad fun.
Are you good at parking though?
No, the controls are. It's weird
It's
controls.
Octodad in a car.
It's Octodad in the car, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
And they have weird obstacle courses, and you gotta like stop the car. It's
Jeez.
fun though. It's
I always think those games are fun to look at, but when I try and play, I'm like, oh, this is frustrating.
it does, but then you do get the hang of it though. You do get
I want
a
to
little
play.
bit.
I want to be good at Octodad and that fighting game. The fighting game that we played, what is it?
Gang Beast.
Gang Beast. I want to be good at that. But I can't ever feel like I'm playing it right because it's broken.
That's the point of it.
Yeah, I know.
That's the point.
But yes, so the fact that these systems lose money on each like release, if you buy it, they lose, but they win. I don't know how it works, but that's business. I don't know how it works. Whatever. Leave it in the comments if you think they should be making some damn money by now after 2 years.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Hell
think they
yes.
should be.
All right, man. I gotta use the bathroom. So let's go in our bathroom break here. We'll be right back, y'all. Stay tuned, y'all.
Guys in your bladders.
Yeah.
Stay tuned, y'all.
Yes, we all have them.
stay tuned because we're gonna have a continuing on the great podcast. So
Yeah.
don't go anywhere.
Stay where you are.
Don't go nowhere.
Go somewhere. Just come back.
Hell yes.
Get your drinks. Do your piss breaks.
Take your piss.
Number 2 if it's fast. Just hurry up.
Wow.
Just hurry up back. Just remember to wipe.
I mean, they don't have to. I mean,
Ew,
they
man.
don't even have to rush. They can take the phone and just watch.
Oh gosh, yeah, I guess you could. Just don't tell us what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. I ain't trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
For real.
No, I'm good. I'm actually good. I didn't drink any beer today. This is just how we act, sober, except for Turbo over here.
Yeah.
He's the
Turbo's
lush.
been shit-faced.
You
for
guys
2
need to
weeks.
get on my level. I don't know what the problem is.
Listen, I'm gonna give you like a fan or something. Like I don't know, anything to wake your ass up over there.
Nah, I'm fine, man. I got the right buzz on. I'm good.
Beach
I'm good.
class.
Yeah. He's like,
You understand it. As long as you understand me, it's fine.
How's you talking about? And what shows? And,
Homelander's definitely racist.
yeah, Homelander. He's not.
Super racist.
He's the most villain ever.
Wasn't Jeffrey Dahmer eating predominantly black people?
Was it?
That's why nobody cared.
I guess he liked the dark meat.
Oh,
I knew you were gonna say that. If not,
anyways.
Kev was.
Yeah.
What about? I could see your girdle, you fat, disgusting fuck. Get the fuck off the stage.
Bow.
Listen, Homelander's a perfect character to hate. He is.
For
He's a
real.
perfect character to hate.
He said,
And there's not
the fuck off the
no
stage.
pain.
Yo, when is Guilty Gear coming to Xbox?
When is Guilty Gear?
Yeah, I thought Guilty Gear Strive was supposed to be coming to Xbox.
I thought it was Game Pass already. I thought it was like for like a month.
On Game Pass?
Yeah.
I didn't see it on Game Pass yet.
I didn't check. I definitely read it. And I was like, oh, I got to play it now. And you were mad because you just bought it. You just bought
No, I
something.
just bought more DLC.
Yeah. So
I
it
mean,
definitely was
There was
announced
no way
then.
I was gonna. There was no way I was gonna play. I was
Guys.
gonna buy the DLC for Xbox. 'cause-
Guys in the chat, is Guilty Gear Strive out on Game Pass? That we just missed it. Like I said, I don't really check on Game Pass. It's just see the
Yeah.
first page and that's it. They should like have something that just all the new shit just pop it up quick on the homepage. They need to get their advertisement straight. I know they keep changing what the page looks like.
Game Pass?
They do.
No,
Yeah.
the front page of Xbox. Like they keep changing what it looks like all the time.
Do they? It seems.
It always looks
They
like
change-
it looked
they
like
change-
Windows 8, but they added different blocks. They make it look
just
like the
changed
TV.
the tiles and stuff.
It looks like
They
Netflix now or like your smart TV. They make it look more
Right.
like that with the tiles.
Oh, I gotta go myself.
Well, now you gotta go.
I
After
do.
complaining about bladders.
Keep going, yeah.
Motherfucker. Wow.
Late, dude.
Sorry, man. Just start without me. I'm ready.
Mad time left. No, man.
I'm ready.
Hurry back.
Nah, the bladder just started right.
One line. Who won't?
This guy
close?
said, "You guys and your bladders."
Oh,
and then now he's like,
Yo, did he just stumble?
Damn,
"Yo, he's drunk as hell."
wreck.
Yo, he just bumped into the.
Yo, 2 beers. 2 beers.
Did you hear him laugh at the top of the stairs? He was like,
Each fucking trip.
Man, he's drunk.
If only we had a camera on him.
yo.
Oh, it says spring. Spring is when our Strive is coming. Okay.
Nice.
Damn, that's still a ways away. It's not even winter yet. Actually, it is winter. No, it's not.
Nah,
winter.
it's still
fall.
fall.
It's fall.
Still fall.
Turbo.
It's
knows
not
about fall.
officially. It's not officially winter till like December 20th.
December 20th. Really? I thought it was right after Thanksgiving. No.
I thought it was a tree lighting.
I know it doesn't start snowing until after Thanksgiving usually around here.
But yeah.
Ooh. So we got a show for y'all.
And what's up, Doc?
Joker. Joker. I don't think Joker's ever racist.
Nah.
It doesn't
Remember,
it doesn't racist stuff.
Joker went ape shit on Red Skull because Red Skull's a racist.
Oh, did he? Is that a thing? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down on my comic game right now. I vaguely know about stories.
Yeah.
Like I used to be like in the world.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up because there's so much stuff coming out each week, and comic books are like $4 now.
Dude, I'm
Speaking
just
of
happy to
which-
tell my old stories still. I'm like, yeah, I remember that shit.
I tried. I remember the God of War comic. I tried to get into that.
There's a God of War comic.
There was, yeah, it was. It was like a limited print, and I was trying to get it.
Yeah.
And I was in Midtown Manhattan, Midtown Comics, and I was like,
You know how hard it is to get like first run shit now.
dude, they were like, all right, you're on the waiting list. And I'm like, waiting list?
2 years
To get the
from now.
freaking comic? What the hell? So I put my name in.
Uh huh.
Still haven't gotten.
Damn.
I haven't gotten anything, man. This
Dude, I
is last
remember-
year, dude. This is last year.
What was it? Every Wednesday they used to have comic day.
What is that walk,
Right,
bro?
Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah.
Because Tuesday was music. and then
Tuesday's
Wednesday was comic day.
Yes.
And people would be like,
Hell yeah.
put all the comics that you get in my bag. They pay for it right away before they even start.
It's crazy. People would have like orders of comic books when I used to go by.
Oh, stacks.
Oh yeah, they'd have stacks and
I
stacks.
go to Cosmic Comics and then just bags full.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
I would go there and be like, what
Yo.
I got left?
Hey, your flashlight's on.
What the hell? Still learning the phone.
Still at 100%?
Still learning the phone.
I could see Joker being a racist if he was real.
He's not.
Oh boy.
I can see that.
All right.
But he does paint his face white. White face.
Oh dear.
That's bad.
A lot of mercy.
Dangerous territory right now.
They never have a black Joker. They did, right? They did have a
We
black
might get
Joker.
canceled.
Yeah, we're in a weird place right now,
They
y'all.
did have a black Joker.
Did he? On Halloween?
No.
We're getting racial and shit.
No, in Batman Beyond. It was a Jamaican Joker, wasn't it?
Guan Guan Batman.
Jamaican
And
Joker.
Batman being, are you talking about
The cancel bots are
not
coming.
Batman?
Why?
No, are you
Oh no,
thinking
he's got
about-
me. He's got me.
Are you thinking about the cartoon The Batman? Where he had like dreadlocks?
That was a
know what that
dreadlock.
is.
That was a dreadlock Joker, but that's not the Joker.
That's just a real thing.
Oh man.
All right, y'all have a conversation over there. What you talking about?
Cancel bots.
Enough of that.
All right,
Okay.
our,
Guan Guan. Book.
our,
I don't remember Batman Beyond.
I don't know. He was in one of the cartoons.
I remember the original Joker came back.
You guys know in the chat what I'm talking about. It was a, I don't know what he was. I know the voice actor was. At least I
he's
know
a-
that.
he's
And
a
Red
pretty-
Hood. And Red Hood, the Joker was a black voice actor.
Oh, okay.
all right, guys.
Batman
right.
cartoon.
I think
Okay.
we're ready to go back
all right. Ready to go.
to the main topic, yeah.
And we're back, y'all. And this, we're gonna talk
Welcome
about,
to the China Club.
All right. Hey,
Sorry.
shush. And we're gonna talk about games that deserve recognition.
ready for that.
I guess I'll say it again. So, and we're going to talk about underrated games that deserve recognition. That's the main topic of the night. Not the China Club. I don't know where that came from.
Wow.
Caught me off guard with that, man. I'm mad, man. I was like, what?
All right, so I got a little list here. It's not crazy. Some games that we've played that deserve to be talked about that people don't seem to talk about enough.
I have 50 games. Let me stop. I'm joking. I'm joking. No,
Whoa.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
You look at your own show.
I'm like, we're not surprised, Al.
You sure to look at our shorts. He's gonna
Look, I play a new game every week, man. Come
he'll be on TikTok.
Come on, man.
Each game will have its own short. Be sure to sign up
I
on
should do
TikTok.
that.
Level 857.
I got one.
I got 6. Nothing crazy.
I probably will
13.
have more as we go.
It's true though. 2 drinks is all it takes. I don't know why.
I thought of 3 like today.
No,
I don't know
I
why.
made this
No,
list a
it's
while
all-
back too.
I'm not talking about drinks, I'm talking about games.
Nah, man. For real.
We're not talking about underrated drinks.
Underrated drink. I'm
Underrated
gonna say
drink.
this Modelo right here.
So, guys,
fall
in the
asleep.
chat, you guys let us know, and in the comments later if you're watching.
Yeah.
But, yeah, let us know what games you think are underrated and that we should be talking about. And we'll tell you that we never even played those. Nah.
Yeah, so we talk about the games we played.
Well, we might find some hidden gems with y'all talking about it. So
True.
that's the point. That's the point.
That's the point of this. Yeah.
Exactly. So,
Sharing information.
I'll start off first with Halo. Nah.
I was gonna say we're starting with chalk, so go ahead.
Yeah. Halo.
Hello.
Gears. Halo Dragon Ball.
What are you looking for? Halo.
Halo.
Is it me?
I mean, those aren't underrated.
No, it's not underrated at all.
Those
Yo,
aren't
y'all done?
A
Y'all done?
little bit.
Y'all
All right.
finished?
What you got? What you got? I know you got something.
Curious.
I'm not even gonna bother. No,
We broke them.
no, never that. Chill. Power Stone 1 and 2.
Ooh, Power Stone.
Okay.
Yes, we did talk about that, and people do find that underrated.
Yes.
Yeah, because I feel like that should be a whole series of games at this point. I know Capcom isn't really good counting past 2, but
They've actually done pretty well with this season.
recently, yeah.
Recently, yes.
But yeah, man, those games were pretty groundbreaking. I mean, the first one came out around the same time Smash did.
Well, it was like the first party fighter.
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, one of the first.
Arena, kinda.
It was an arena. Yeah, definitely.
Arena fighter.
Yep.
Yeah, man, it was really really good, and like you just haven't heard anything from those characters anymore.
But they weren't really standout characters.
I mean, granted, they weren't standout characters, but it was still cool. I mean, one of the main characters I think I can't remember his name.
Red guy, blonde hair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know that he was added as a skin in Street Fighter 5 for Ken.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Ah, that's cool.
Or was it Street Fighter 4?
They still think about it. I still keep hearing about. People bring it up every now and then. So I'm pretty sure it's still.
Well, 1 and 2, they did take some stuff out of 2, right? What was it? Did they add just stuff to 2 or?
No, they added stuff to 2. They added more weapons. They added a crafting.
Were the boss battles different? Like kind of. I think 1 had better boss. I'm not sure. Some about 2 was not as good as 1 though.
No.
Yeah? Was it overall
2
better?
was better.
Yeah.
2 was better, in my opinion.
That came out what 90.
First one came out
That
like
was like
90.
Well, it had to be 99, 2000. Because
Yeah,
that's when
99.
the Dreamcast was out.
Yeah.
Those are the 2
And
years.
then the second one, I can't remember when the second one came out.
It had to be 99, 2000. Because that's the only time Dreamcast was around. 2 years.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Power Stone 2 came out in 2000.
2000.
Yeah. Everything happened in 2 years in Dreamcast.
That's
it.
crazy.
That's it.
1999 to 2000.
It's like your favorite wrestler's title run.
Yeah.
It's like 2 seconds, like 2 years. Like, damn, man.
That's a long time.
Goes bang, bang. It's over.
It's a lifetime.
It's over, ho.
It's a lifetime.
But yeah,
that's
it
the
was-
most successful failure.
Turbo, you sleeping, man?
Yeah. It
No,
was
I was
Let him
about to
sleep.
say, what the hell?
Power Stone. Yeah, no. Power Stone 1 was only one-on-one
Oh, that's what it
battles,
was.
and then Power Stone 2 was
the team
four-person.
That
It could be team,
was-
but yeah, it was
It was
four-person
free for
battles.
all.
And it was you could do tag too, right?
Yeah, I mean,
The
yeah,
first one was 1-on-1.
it was cool,
They
man.
just zoomed back a lot further too. 'Cause they had
Yeah.
more people.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, depending on how far you stretched out.
That was
the
ambitious
map.
though. At the time, it was very ambitious.
I
Yeah.
would like to see what they would do nowadays. That'd
Especially
be
with
pretty cool.
lock on
Yeah.
and better cameras.
Yeah,
and just overall better control of the characters. 'Cause
Just
back then, it
care.
was just. I'm surprised they pulled that off.
yeah.
I'm really surprised they got away with that.
It was a solid fighter, man. It was a solid.
That was
fighter.
good.
Tell Tony Wynn.
2
about it.
especially. 2 is much better than the first one.
Yeah, I agree.
Definitely underrated.
Tony Wynn's like,
I guess I'm going to get this one. This has come up in previous podcasts, I think, before, but it's not talked about enough. Shadow Monks, Mortal Kombat.
Ooh, good one.
Shadow Monks? I never heard of.
Shadow Monks.
Shaolin monks.
Shaolin.
Is that what-
Come on, co-op Mortal Kombat. That was awesome. Even the level design was great.
It's definitely not talked about enough.
Not enough. It came out Xbox, PS2 era. So it's just like Kung Lao,
Was it PS2 Xbox?
Liu Kang.
Or was it 360? It wasn't
No, it
360?
wasn't 360.
not
Wow.
PS2, Xbox, original.
Damn, that needs a remake. Come on.
That
What the
needs a
hell?
remake.
I think Ed Boon mentioned something about it. It was like
Oh, they get
hinting-
giddy.
Yeah.
No, they get giddy when they mention that.
Yeah,
Because they canceled something. They canceled the
Fire and Ice.
There was
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero and Scorpion.
Scorpion one.
Even
Even
they came
though,
out with that shit one with Jackson Sonya, I think.
yeah.
3D.
Oh,
It was bad.
Oh, that was bad.
all right, that was trash.
It was
That
like
was
a
bad.
special ops or some shit.
Yeah, bad.
It was real bad. So they canceled it for that.
no,
That's when that Tekken game came out too with Nina. That's not underrated. That's just,
Oh,
that's just bad. That's just bad.
Shadow Monks is dope. Like that combat system, like
Yes.
you could juggle someone and your
Throw
boy
'em in
could
the
jump in,
air.
catch him, and throw him into the spikes. Like
to pull off a 2-player Mortal Kombat. Jeez,
so good.
that shit was great. And
It-
it had
it was-
like stage fatalities. You just throw them into
It
the
was
wall.
no reason to be that good. It wasn't
No,
like
no.
supposed to be that good, but it was incredible.
Yeah, if you see some footage online and YouTube and stuff, I was watching. I was just like, this game still holds up. It
Yeah.
looks. I was
And
like,
it can look.
looks
It can do
great.
so much better now.
Oh man,
It can be
imagine.
so much better now.
Imagine.
Even the gameplay could be the same. Gameplay was fine,
Sifu, man.
but you can make it
Sifu.
look good. Yeah, exactly.
Add a couple of more moves and just have it play the same. More characters, you're good.
Yep, kicking someone and throwing them into the spikes. It never gets old. Never gets old.
Make it like
Nah, it's fun because you can toss them into the air, then the other person can grab them and throw them into the space.
Yeah, it's fucking
great.
amazing.
It's great. Just do it again, man. Just do it again. Make it over.
Nah, shut
And
up.
everyone who's played it reacts the same way. They're like, yo,
It's like,
that-
oh, that when you think about that, like, oh, that game's crazy. The game's awesome.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back a little bit.
Way back.
Way back.
Back into time.
It's the only one. It's the only one I got on the list from way back.
E.T.
No. You'll love it. You'll love it though. You guys will like it.
Uh-oh.
Fact Xanadu.
That's a good
That
one.
is dope.
Underrated.
That's a good one.
Doesn't get talked about enough, but people who do know of Fact Xanadu for the NES, Nintendo Entertainment System, know what a great game it
Facts
is.
I do, Fasanadu, however you say it.
One of the most
Yeah.
memorable shop themes.
Yes, the
You
song
know,
was great.
It's and this is the thing because it came out after freaking Zelda 2. So you had Zelda 2 was like side-scrolling
Yeah.
Link Adventure, and it plays similar to that.
Yep.
It plays similar to Wizard Warriors, Wizard Warrior 2. It's better than
It
both
has
of those
more.
games.
It has more RPG elements in it, but
Yeah.
it does keep it adventurous like Link.
Yep.
Especially, it's it's very similar to how
they talk about Battle of Olympus was another game that they sometimes
Battle of Olympus
talk
is a
about.
lot like Adventures of Link. Yes,
Yeah.
it is. But
But
they never talk about.
They never talk about Faxando, but if you like Zelda
it's kind
too,
of like it's almost like a mix of Trojan
yeah,
and Adventure of Link, kind of similar in that,
Kinda, a
that
little
type
bit.
of thing. But yeah, I mean, it's just special.
it is, and
just
it's a good
special.
game. It's a solid
Role-playing elements.
action RPG.
The music was good, and how you feel when you get new armor and new sword is almost instantly.
It feels like the
Good.
game is long, but it's not. It's not a long game, but the world that they have you in is pretty good. It's not super hard to beat. If you want to beat the game, you can beat the game, but it is difficult. It's not the easiest game to get through, but you can beat the game
That's
if you really
good.
want to. And yeah, I don't think they've ever talked about a sequel. I don't think they've ever talked about the game. They just don't talk about it. But like I said, if you know about it, you know how legendary it is. Actually, I do have another one, but that's
Awesome
another
game.
throwback.
You can,
I'm
you can
just
say it if you want now. Or
want to just finish the throwbacks. If I got one more.
No, do it. Yeah, no, because
So,
I have a lot, so I'm gonna do three at a. Yeah.
I thought another
Three at a
NES,
time.
another NES one just popped in my head.
If
you watch my streams, you're gonna know all these games because I play them and I know about them. Guardian Legend.
it's
not talked about enough.
No, it's not.
It's a game that, like a lot of games that I liked back in the day, were two genres combined into one. And I realized that recently, like that's why I like those games a lot, because it was an overhead shooter, and then it turned into a overhead Link, like Legend of Zelda type game. And they were combined. Like you go to stages, it becomes a shooter, overhead shooter playing.
that was ahead of its time.
And then it went back down to
was
Zelda.
very ahead of
And it's both of those games combined. And the music in that is dope.
It's good.
The gameplay is dope. And this is a time when every shooter, and I'm not talking first person shooter, every shooter was the same game. And I was like, oh, if it's not Power Strike, like the people who made Power Strike made so many shooters back in the day. And it's like Xanac, like these titles, you'll know what I'm talking about if you play these games. But they're all the same game. So the fact that they added a whole Legend of Zelda game on top of the shooter that they had in there, it's crazy. And the only game that reminds me of it even slightly now is Nier Automata. It seems like that would be like the new version
That's exactly
of Guardian Legend
Yeah, that's exactly
if they were to do it now.
Yeah.
And that's what they did back on the Nintendo Entertainment System. And people don't talk about it enough. If you did, like I said, if you did play it, you know that it's great. But technical man. No. but yeah, that's another one from the throwback. That's the only time I'm going to NES. I'm sure there's a lot more hidden ones that people love but don't talk about, like Crystallis and everything. But I'm not gonna say everyone. But yeah, all right, we're gonna move on. But yeah, that's a good one too.
You just said it. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, might as well, we can go into it now.
All right, so let's see. Enslaved is a forgotten gem.
What the fuck was that?
The game
I
is
like that game.
The game is awesome. Great story.
It's like Alex Kidd. Since I just found out that it's like Dragon Ball.
Oh.
See? Yes, it is.
I was like, wait, what?
Throwback.
Because that's just like Dragon Ball.
He brought
Yeah.
it back. He brought
He's
it
the
back.
Monkey King. It's the
Monkey.
same guy.
His name is Monkey.
He has a staff and a tail.
Sun Wukong.
He has a staff and a tail. That game was dope.
No, the game is amazing, man. It's an awesome, fun ass game.
Adventure game.
It's an adventure game, third person action.
You guys see me play it. Looks amazing.
It still holds up today. Every game I have on the list, I have to let's play it real quick just to see if it held
No,
up.
it holds up definitely.
That shit still holds up. I want to see a remaster of that, or at least a freaking remake of it, or anything, or just a sequel. Anything.
I forget the studio, but they're highly known now. They're doing.
They
well.
are?
Yes, they're doing very well now.
Oh, good.
So I don't know if they'll go back to it, but that was a great game.
That's something
to
that
find that group.
it shouldn't be
that's a great
forgotten,
game.
man. That's a great game.
Weird ending, but
Super weird. I mean, the story was
it
very
was kind
weird
of like
too.
a Matrix type story if you think about it. But the game was amazing.
It was out there.
Harris just
Harris
Shat
just
all
killed his
over it.
slave.
He said it's disposable.
Wow.
it's like it's mad mid.
Wow. All right.
Great
Still
game.
holds up to me, man.
Great game.
Awesome game. The next one is Burnout 3. Burnout 3 doesn't get enough praise.
It
Doesn't.
it should. Yeah, I understand.
It doesn't get enough praise,
because
man.
Need for Speed gets all
these
the praise.
freaking yeah.
Need for Speed gets all the praise. When you think of a racing game, Need for Speed is the title. Like, oh, that's the Madden of racing.
It overshadows
Madden
everything.
of racing.
Yeah, the
Yes,
Madden
yes.
of racing, yeah,
Yes.
and Need for
Right.
Speed,
You
yeah.
know
Madden of
nothing
racing.
about racing. You're like, oh, Need
Yeah.
for Speed is dope.
For arcade racers, Burnout is just
Burnout's the top tier.
yeah.
Top tier. Burnout 3, probably doesn't get enough run because they talk about stupid Burnout Paradise.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
I'm sorry, that sounded bitter.
It's very bitter.
Question: Why is Burnout Paradise so bad?
Because open world.
Yeah. So
Open world. You can't take an arcade game and make it open world.
No.
Oh,
That's like, oh, you want to start a race? Find the red light. Stop at the red
It's
light.
actually
Wait
one of
10
the best
minutes
games
to
I've played.
start the race.
Yeah,
I'm like, dude,
you
hit
can't-
start.
You
Let's
can't
play.
just go into a race like in all the other burnouts.
You
It's
have
like,
to find the race. It's
Yeah.
terrible.
Burnout Paradise is probably one of the best racing games I played.
You don't play it at all. Shut up.
played it, you lying ass.
And I'm mad as hell because they remastered that one.
They remastered it and it's on every console. It's on everything.
Yep,
Yo,
everything.
Forza Horizon 5 is crazy because it's like you can just drive next to a car
Yeah.
and hit X and you can challenge them to the race no matter where you are. And you can just start the race there. It's
Wish they
dope.
did that in Burnout Paradise.
Listen, it's underrated because people don't talk about it enough.
Nah.
It's
lot of
underrated
people-
because it's about family.
If you played it, you know it's top tier.
It's a fun, mindless arcade racing game.
Yeah, when you hear racers, you hear Ridge Racer. you
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
Outrun.
Hey, right.
Which also, they're in their own right, those
Well,
are
they're
also good
forgotten.
games too.
They're forgotten.
They
yes.
are forgotten. Yes.
But the fact that there's no burnouts, it sucks.
It's crazy.
It sucks that that's not a thing anymore.
The third one I'm going to shout out here is Assassin's Creed Unity.
Yeah,
Good
it's on my
call.
list.
That one
I
has
respect
to.
that.
That one's like
It's the underrated. It's
Best
awesome.
one ever made.
it's
My
underrated.
favorite.
Better Brotherhood?
Yeah.
You know what? It
I
felt.
like it better, brother.
It felt it was victim of the time that it was released. It was one of those games that was when it was released. It was like there was a lot of glitches and stuff.
Is
like
that the one you're talking about the faces where you can see through them?
Yes.
And the eyes?
I mean, there was tons of glitches when, and hey, when a company releases a game and
Well, it's part of
and
meme
not
culture.
finished.
It was part of meme culture.
Yeah,
That's from culture.
It got
But-
fixed relatively fast, and no one cared after that.
Yeah,
they
it's true.
did, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a victim of that. It's like and everybody jumped on the bandwagon of hating, but
And they gave free DLC. Dead Kings was great DLC.
Yeah,
They
I'm
made
pretty
it
sure it was
free.
hard to get multiplayer working correctly to begin with.
It's-
At that time, exactly.
It's one of the only Assassin's Creeds I played like 90%.
Yeah.
Like 95 or something. I almost got everything.
And what was
in the
that?
fucking
4
game.
player? Two player? Was it 4
you
player?
can do four.
There is
do
some
four,
there is
bro.
some
Four.
missions that are 4-player.
Yeah.
You know, and if you own a Series X, you can play it in 60 frames.
4K? Is it 4K?
I shouldn't have.
No,
brought it up.
Look what you did, Al.
ain't
Shouldn't have
worth
brought- he
playing.
was gonna bring it up anyway,
It
but
ain't worth
whatever.
playing if it ain't 4K 60.
Son
all
of a
right.
bitch.
All right.
120 frames.
I know. I don't even know about 100 frames. You know that's a thing, right?
I know
doesn't even know what
120.
You know 300 frames is the thing.
My
right?
can't even
TV
process
can't
it.
do it. My TV can't
240.
do it. And only Eagles can see it.
Turbo's like, my game man break can't even tell. I don't even know why 60 is something.
Damn.
I could only differentiate
Damn.
between 30 and 60. I see 120 on my phone and it looks like 60
A lot of people can't tell. I can. But a lot of people can.
because you got those eagle eyes. After you take your
Next game.
yeah, it's like someone cut him off.
Yeah, those are the three I'm gonna mention that I got. A lot.
Yeah, Unity did age well.
You know what's fucked up? I thought of like 4 more while you guys were going. I'm like, fuck. All right,
can
so
throw another one.
so I got knock out 3.
You can throw 'em.
All right, I'm gonna say Astral Chain.
Nah, we talk about
That's
that
on my
too much.
list.
Astral
Nah, we talk
Chain.
about
We
too
talk about that on the show.
We talk about every week.
Talk about underrated.
That's on my list though. That is on
Astral
my list.
Chain.
That was a good one.
I don't know why you
Overrated.
I don't have to bring that up.
Because I keep telling y'all. All right?
Overrated.
Suckers out there don't know about Astral Chain.
I played it, man.
They be sleeping on it.
It's good.
This whole podcast slept on until I told y'all to play
Nah,
it.
it was
After Al
alright.
gave me the chip.
I had to
alright.
find a
Changed your life.
drone. I had
It was
to find a drone for hours.
trying to find a drone for
That's because
hours.
you're a shitty player.
Oh damn, you
It was
got
alright.
lost.
Why?
That's the one part.
Jay needed a whole
Oh, in the beginning of the
walkthrough.
game?
Yes.
Yeah, I got, It
I
took me
wish
a
it didn't
minute.
start like
For
that.
hours, you got stuck on
I
it?
got stuck for a
No, at
minute
least
looking
an
for
hour.
that
At least
drone.
an hour.
Jay gets lost in every game.
Real
True.
good. Real good.
I didn't get lost. I knew where it was. I was like, oh, there it goes. Astral Chain, man.
Not what you
Towards
do.
the end.
A nice evolving combat.
All right, next game.
Nice story. Most incredible soundtrack you will
Listen, you
hear
won us over
in the
with
game.
that, yes.
Yo, Bizarre, let him know.
Don't let
Let
them
them know
Don't let 'em
about Astral Chain.
You already let us know.
I mean, who do I have to slap?
You already slapped
All right,
everyone.
no.
So I would
Who's left to slap?
Let's
You
go
gotta
on.
slap that baby over there.
Talk to them out there.
So, Astral Chain, number 1.
It's
Next,
underrated. Yes,
next
it's
one.
underrated.
Astral Chain. No, man.
That's your whole.
Imagine every game on the list. Astral Chain.
Next
You would have
one on
said
the list.
Bayonetta if it wasn't for the shit going on.
This is probably see. There we go. Thank you. Bizarre. Thank you.
Yes, exactly.
Someone killed Styles, Mike.
Here we go.
Next one. This is gonna be on someone else's list. We got Vanquish.
Shit, Vanquish on my list.
That's a good one, man.
Vanquish is
It's
dope.
on my list. That's
That
on
should
my
be on
list.
How is that not on my
everyone's
fucking list? I should have put that.
Is
one.
every game on your list a platinum game?
Yeah, every
Ooh,
platinum
I
game.
forgot one actually. I'm
Metal
actually
Gear
glad you-
Rising.
Yep. Thank you, Kev. I forgot that one.
Yeah.
Vanquish is so dope. It's so dope. I played it one fucking time and I need to play it again. Anything that you could, a third-person shooter where you could slide in slow motion and shoot people.
That's
Well, that
kinda
was
cool.
redone actually. It was 60 on the new systems.
Ask Kevin.
Could they remaster? They did
Six
remaster. it. I would assume they remastered
Look
it to
at
60.
Look at
You never
What
played
game we're talking
Vanquish.
about? We're talking about Vanquish.
Vanquish. I've had played Vanquish a little bit. I didn't beat it though. I thought it was good though. I don't think it was.
I don't.
why
I
didn't
don't.
you-
I
It
don't
was
like.
60. I don't remember. It was.
I don't like your tone.
It was one player. It was one player. Third
You
person
sounded
shooter.
so.
I was like,
You sounded
It was like
so unenthused.
It was like a mech Gears of War. You would love it if you didn't play it. You didn't play it?
No, I played. I played
you played,
it. I
okay,
played.
okay.
I beat the shit out
No,
of
that's a
that game.
chalk. That's a chalk
Yeah,
type
that was
game.
like you
That
didn't
was
play that. It's over.
Fire.
That's a chalk type game.
Ooh, bizarre. Yes, lost one too.
All right.
Astral Chain. Astral Chain at 60's gotta look crazy. That would be nuts at 60. Actually.
Oh.
It would be. It would be on a higher system. I wish it wasn't just stuck to Nintendo.
All right, I'm going with for my third one. I know a few of you could agree with me. The new Battletoads.
New Battletoads is underrated.
Agreed.
'Cause
Oh,
a lot of
that's
people be
good. Yeah.
hating.
Very, very underrated game.
Yeah, it is.
And the hate comes from nonsense. Yeah.
Well, it might be coming from one player. I can understand.
Also, actually, it could be coming from one player and people who don't know the history.
Yeah. Yeah.
And people who don't have friends.
That could be highly
That's
possible.
it's a hindrance to the game.
Yeah.
If you don't play it multiplayer at home.
Yeah.
But the thing
yeah.
is, I'd rather hear people say I'm just not into it rather than say this is the worst game I've ever fucking played.
Exactly.
I'll tell you the worst fucking game. I could show you 5 games that are no one in the world likes.
Total Recall for Nintendo.
Total Recall, Superman 64. I mean, come on.
Superman for NES sucks too.
Spider-Man for NES.
X-Men.
Superman 64.
Yo, I remember playing X-Men for NES.
That was
I-
terrible.
Oh,
feel
that
bad
is
for you.
god awful.
God awful
I
game.
feel bad for you.
Those are the worst games ever made.
Those are the worst.
Dude, I was
Those are the
obsessed
worst.
with it because it was X-Men.
Those are the worst.
But
but
then remembering it, I'm like, this shit's
Battletoads
trash.
combat is underrated in that game. Combat hits
Combat was
hard.
awesome, though, yeah.
Combat was very good. The
No one
different
says a damn thing about the story.
the different planes,
story's
the
awesome.
different planes that you could
Hilarious.
fight on is underrated. The story, the dialogue is hilarious.
Yes.
The bike part is
Tolerable.
challenging.
It's just good
tolerable
enough.
now.
It's
beatable.
challenging, but
It's good enough.
it actually
fun
didn't
now.
piss you off.
It's just challenging enough. Yeah,
Well, it's actually fun now.
It's actually fun. Yeah.
And when he's like, "Yeah, we gotta go and yo,
What, you got to read that for the audio listeners.
hey,
Come on, Chalk, read that out loud.
Nah. Bizarre's going on timeout.
Bizarre says Halo Infinite multiplayer story is underrated.
he got him.
It can't be underrated because it's non-existent.
it's unreleased.
It's unreleased. But yeah, you guys can go back.
All right, what you got? All right. You was gonna say Halo, wasn't you?
No, I wasn't gonna say Halo.
Damn.
Dick.
Metamorphic Force. What was it?
That's on the list, man.
How do we know?
Hell yeah.
How do we know?
Nah,
Talk about
'cause
it, talk about
No, it's mad underappreciated.
It is.
It's underrated.
It is.
That
No,
game
all jokes
fire.
aside,
It is. No,
It is
it-
underappreciated.
If you play it,
Alter Beast gets all the run. I'm sorry.
It does. It does, and it's sad because it's a way better
It is
version of
a
Alter
better
Beast.
Alter Beast.
A much better
better
version of
Alter
Alter
you
Beast.
can kick people when they're down, man.
Yeah.
You can stomp them out,
It's
man.
picture Alter Beast with X-Men arcade physics.
Yeah.
We'll talk about
Yeah.
physics. Who's not physics?
Yeah.
Whatever, man. But yeah,
Wow.
Metamorphosis, of course, was a fire arcade game, and
It's not talked about at all.
nah. I wish more people had access to it. Another game I'm going to talk about real quick: Rival Schools Project Justice.
Capcom in the house.
Yeah, man, that game was fire.
A lot of people love that game though.
Yeah, man.
They do. I mean,
Hot
but
fire.
I know, but it's been
everything on Dreamcast is underrated.
It's forgot. Yeah. pretty much.
exactly. I mean, they brought back one of the characters for Street Fighter V DLC.
Yep, and that was great. That was Akira, right?
Yeah, Akira. Yeah, and
He was one of the dopest looking characters that they had.
yeah, man. But yeah, that with the school teams, like they had the sports team, and then
They actually integrated that into the new game too.
yeah,
I liked
Calls them
watching
in.
that game. I didn't play it much, but I liked watching it. It looked
That's
pretty
some
cool.
cool tag moves.
Yeah, it looked pretty
Pretty
cool.
dope.
Yeah,
But that wasn't
man.
was it a tag game? That one was, right?
I think so.
I think
it
you
was,
could tag
it was
people
3-on-3. It was
Okay.
3-on-3.
I know you call people in for your moves,
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
hadn't played enough
yeah.
at the
man.
time. But they had weird shit like Star Gladiator and stuff like that too back then. Like, a lot of fighting games people don't know about,
Bro.
especially nowadays.
Yup.
Then they had all those Saturn fighters, man, whatever.
Yo, Fighters Mega Mix was a
Damn, man.
classic.
They had a lot of fighting games
Fighters Mega Mix,
that nobody talks about.
Last Bronx was
Yeah.
Last Bronx is on my list, son.
We
You know,
played that. We played
Throw it
that.
up, throw it up.
We played that.
And I'll talk about Last Bronx because that was a fun fighting game. It was just when like the weapons-based fighting game genre like kind of started because Soul Calibur came out like the year before. No, sorry, Soul Edge came out the year before they changed it to Soul Calibur. You know what I mean?
Nah, it was Soul
And-
Blade.
Was it Soul Blade?
Soul Edge was an arcade first, and then Soul Blade for PlayStation.
Soul Glow.
something like that.
No,
Not Soul Glow.
yeah, I wish it was.
Something like that. I think you got it right. But yeah, man, like Last Bronx, it was a cool weapons-based fighter.
Yeah, it was.
And that was
Which one had the
that was
armor
just-
breaking?
That was
Fighters.
fighting Vipers.
Vipers.
Fighting Vipers, yes.
Vipers.
And Mega Mix kept that, right?
Yeah,
Mega Mix had it.
I mean,
That's why
Mega Mix.
I took Chalk's armor off and I sent his bitch ass through the fence.
That was like the one match you won. Wow. Wow, my man, we live in one victory from over 25 fucking years ago.
It had that impact, man. It had that
He
impact.
said, "No, take that off." Like, get the hell up out there.
Yeah, I think the armor came off and he got kicked out of a glass window off the building or something.
Yeah, that shit was funny
It
though.
had that impact, man.
Yeah, it was fast.
No, when you
Sega
get knocked
Rally.
out in that game, that fence will break. It's like,
Well, at the time, that was
and then
like
the
way
instant
over the top.
replay. Was
Way
oh
over
yeah, that was foul.
instant replay.
Because I was Akira, you were a Tokyo or Tokyo,
Yeah.
whatever his name was.
In Mega Mix, you had the Sega Rally car, right?
Yep.
Oh God, please.
It was always
Yeah.
there.
Whose idea was that?
I don't know. It needs to stop.
That was some last minute. Oh, let's go to
needs to
Daytona
stop.
car. Yeah.
I would love to see an updated version of that game.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
Mega Fighters Mega Mix.
Mix?
I mean, leave out
Get
the
my boy-
rally car
Yeah,
and leave
get-
out the Sonic characters.
Nah, put them
Get
in.
my boy Alex Kidd in there though.
No, with the old.
With the big fist.
No, put them with the old graphics though.
Oh,
Put
hell.
the car with the old graphics.
Hell no.
Just leave it
no
with the
Saturn
pixels.
graphics.
Oh,
Saturn graphics need to go
With the
away.
polygons.
No,
I think they
sir.
should remake the Saturn just because of how bad those graphics.
There we go. Thank you.
Remake
So
the
Saturn
Everything
2?
over.
Saturn 2, let's go.
Broken
Do every
poly-
one of those games over.
It's called the Dreamcast, guys.
No,
They actually didn't do any of those games over.
No, they did.
they did none of those games.
So yeah, that's it. That's I mean, yeah.
All right, my next one is Justice League Heroes.
Oh,
for
good
the,
call.
Xbox, PS2. I think it might have came out for the game.
Oh,
Is
good.
that like overhead?
Never played that.
Yeah, it's over. It's like DC's answer to the Marvel Ultimate, kinda.
Ultimate
Diablo, Marvel Ultimate Alliance games and stuff.
That was good.
It was
DC.
only 2 players. They switched out the characters depending the story, but it was good. It was really
Had
good.
everybody. Flash, Green Lantern.
That
Never
came out
remake-
at the end. Like,
No
why'd that
sequel.
get passed over?
It got because it came out at the same time as Marvel Ultimate Alliance, I think.
After.
Yeah, I think it came out after. Marvel Ultimate Alliance was 4 players, and the cast was bigger. And DC had their 2 players, and they were switching characters every.
Was
freaking
Black
thing.
Adam in it?
Black? No,
Shazam wasn't even in it. No.
I don't think
Shazam wasn't in
Shazam.
it?
I think
Shazam.
they had characters like I think Green Lantern was in it, but they had several Green Lanterns in it.
But they had the
Huntress.
Justice League, right? It was Justice League, or
Justice League.
that's who the main characters are.
Yeah,
Martian Manhunter.
They had the
Huntress,
Flash.
Green Arrow.
I never liked
Flash.
Martian.
Superman, Batman.
He's like Vision, right?
Nah, he's. I
He's
mean,
not?
he has Vision like
Character
powers.
design wise, he's like him.
Nah, not design.
He just
Wise.
fly around and shit with cape.
I mean, a lot of dudes fly around with a cape in DC.
He could. He
But
can
he's-
morph. He can morph.
but
Okay.
he's,
Yeah, he
he's
can morph into
basically slightly less powerful than Superman.
Yeah, I don't think Black Adam was in that game.
No.
Not as a playable character.
No.
Definitely not as a character though. But it had a good selection.
That was a good game.
They had a Hawkeye.
Oh, it's supposed to come out with the movie.
Hawkman, I think, was
not know that.
was a special character. Same thing with Aquaman. I think was in
Hawkeye?
as a special.
That's the wrong-
Hawkeye, no Hawkman and freaking Aquaman. Good game, man. I wanted to see a sequel. Never made a
I
sequel
mean,
to it.
name one.
That was really good.
They rip off everybody's characters. They just bring the same.
They
guy
rip off
out.
of each other. No, Marvel and DC, they rip off
Exactly.
each other.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Imagine
Competition.
back in the days when you didn't have those characters. The second they announced me, you're like, yo,
Yeah. The X-Men
Waterman,
Legends
Waterman, let's do
was
Waterman.
awesome.
They got Aquaman, Waterman.
It's selling hell.
Waterman.
Somebody
Actually-
already got
Talk
that.
about Waterman.
Nah, I
Waterman.
think. Nah, I
H2O
think,
man.
I think
Water Boy.
when it comes to that, I think Namor came first and then Aquaman did.
Oh, we had this question earlier. I said
really?
Namor was.
I said Submariner. I don't know who the fuck that is.
no, that's still Namor.
Is that Namor?
He's Namor the Submariner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I said earlier, I was like, I don't even like that name. Who is that?
And I think his first appearance was like in 1939.
He's
He was-
old. No,
He's old
been-
as hell.
He's been on for
And
a
you
while.
telling me none of these guys made up Waterboy?
Damn.
All right.
Adam Sandler did.
Yeah,
I know. I
exactly.
said.
What else you got, Kev?
High quality H2O.
I'm gonna throw another one out. Little Ninja Brothers for Nintendo.
Little Ninja.
Another co-op.
That's a
come
great
on,
game.
Co-op RPG. You know, you walk around the field, you get into a random battle, and it's real time. And that was ahead of its time.
Put
man.
that with Super.
Music-
Put that together
no
with
Super
Super
Nintendo?
Ninja.
That was the
Super
first
Ninja Boy.
Yeah,
Did
put
that
that
end on
together.
Super Nintendo, that series?
Say what? What?
Did that end on Super Nintendo?
It ended on Super Nintendo. Yeah,
And
we
it never had anything after.
no.
There was another game.
That was my
You can
first.
look it up on
Only
YouTube.
Japanese, though. Right?
Yeah, only Japanese.
There was 2 games, 2 sequels that came out. And,
Was it Galactic
We got the
Heroes?
Galactic Defenders.
Galactic Defenders, and there was a third one,
Defenders,
Super Chinese World 3 or something like that. There was actually, I think there was 2 sequels to NES game that we never
Never
got.
came out?
We never got. It was Japan only.
Well, there was games that came out from Culture Brain that were like beta. Like,
Yeah.
They weren't ready.
Nah, they were
Those
master.
games were not good.
They were
Well,
master.
Oh dear God.
What was it? Flying Dragon was a
Stop that
beta,
joke.
and freaking what was it? Which one was it? Not Little Ninja Brothers, but Kung Fu Heroes. That was a beta also.
Basically.
that came out though. That was
Flying Dragon was like the first Flying Warriors, right?
Yes.
Little Ninja Brothers was the first co-op game I've ever played. My cousin had it.
What?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That's
That's
a
a
funny
great- that's a
first.
Before Double Drag, before all that, I remember going to her house, at my uncle's house, and then she had a Nintendo, and I remember she was like, "Oh, you want to play?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." First
Little
time I
Ninja
ever did
Brothers.
that.
That was the
Is it
first.
classified
My first
as-
co-op game, yeah.
Actually, I like the Nintendo one better than the Super Nintendo one. Sometimes they're very close.
It might have been a better game. It was more. It was more polished.
Is
Like,
it?
It was
is
slower.
it considered a role player or an
It's, a ro-
action
it's
game?
definitely an
That's
action.
definitely a role.
Definitely an
It's
action
considered a role
RPG.
player, right?
Definitely action RPG for both games.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's so old now.
Yep.
Like as an action RPG, that's like a thing that was never.
Pioneers,
I
man.
wish there was someone who did like that over now.
Because the battles were real time, and sometimes you got up to a boss that was turn based. Remember that?
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, and the same thing, and it carried over
like the
also.
big bosses were turn based.
Yeah, they were turn based, and it was just
I
like,
really like that game.
great
And the
music.
music, I still have that in my head.
yep.
That was good.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
Virtual console on Wii U. That's where it's available. I want them to make it available for the Switch Online, but we'll see.
All right. So I got 2 from one from the PlayStation era and one from the PlayStation 2 era. So since you were talking about fighters, I'll jump into the fighter I have on the list, and that is Bloody Roar.
Yeah.
More precisely, Bloody Roar 2, which was better.
Yeah.
3, I don't know, 2 is better to me. But that franchise isn't really, it's talked about, but they don't talk about it like it was good. Which
Nah,
is,
I gotta
it's
put some respect
weird.
on that name though.
It's weird, yeah, because the game is great.
Yeah,
it's
it
like
was-
it's like a
having
Tekken, but you
fun.
could transform into animals.
yeah.
And the mechanics of it were great. It was
was
like it was like when you turn to an animal, it's like you turn Super Saiyan, basically.
Yeah.
And they have more
Yeah.
powers,
Yeah,
they're more
they have the-
powerful.
Exactly.
And then when you run out of that power, you turn back into yourself, or if they kick you out of it, it's pretty dope.
What was the bunny rabbit's name? I forgot.
I don't know any names. Like
I forgot.
Bugs Bunny.
Kairaju.
Bugs Bunny.
It was like a
Bugs
Japanese name. No, it was some weird Japanese name. It ended with a U or something, like Kairaju. Or
Bugs
something.
Bunny U.
That was the character.
Stop!
I'm sorry.
Stop it! You don't even know this game.
Yes,
He said Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny.
He said like 5 times.
Bugs Bunny.
He was dying for attention.
It's like
Bugs
you never
Bunny.
even played Bloody Roar, so stop it.
Play Roy? No, I haven't played that shit.
No, because you have a PlayStation. But
Oh man.
as a game, like I think it was 60 frames back then too.
Yes.
Was it?
Yeah.
Bloody Roar?
I remember it being
highly underrated. Highly underrated. But I'm surprised that they don't have that franchise anymore. Like every other title from back then is still going strong. Tekken is going strong. Virtua Fighter, I don't know if it's going strong, but it's still going. And Street Fighter is 3D now. I don't understand.
They
What's
should-
the process of fighting with animals is a thing that can work still.
It's,
Yeah.
it's like same as Power Stone, man. Same thing. It's like
Yeah.
why I don't understand why it's not a thing now.
Well, not underrated, but yeah, Twisted Metal, Arena Fighter. What the fuck?
The bunny was Alice.
Yes.
Alice?
that was it.
Was it Alice?
Alice.
Alice in Wonderland.
Damn, I was thinking of some other name in there. Then. But I don't usually.
I
pick
like
the
that
bunny.
character.
Bunny was cool. But yeah, Twisted Metal. It's not underrated, but. And the other game that I have, Rygar for PS2.
Oh yeah.
That game is dope.
That was good.
That
yeah.
game was dope. It was
was
like
good.
That was dope.
It was God of War, but it was like God of War Light.
Yeah.
But God of War Light is still an awesome game.
No, it was still great. Yeah, it was still great though.
Right. It had bad voice acting. Don't get me wrong. The storyline was whack,
It was, yeah,
but the game was dope.
yeah,
And he
yeah.
had the shield. You throw it, and Rygar in arcade, I hate. We talked about this last week, I think. Vanguard Arcade, I hate. It's a bad game. And that was like simplicity at its finest. I did not like that game.
Yeah.
And I was like a runner, basically. It was like a runner back in the day because that's how you pass those stages, just keep going. But the one for Nintendo, we said was like a God of War for NES. As much as you could possibly pull off a God of War back then, it was pretty much like that. And they took it and they realized that and did it on PS2 like God of War. And I was like, hey, I knew it. I knew I was right. I knew it was like God of War back in Nintendo, and they did it again. And it plays real good. It's in 3D, action game. Worth picking up if you find it cheap. I don't know how much it's worth.
I need to watch more of that game, but I remember it looked pretty.
That was good.
It's like Devil May Cry-ish and God of War.
He
And
throws
that
the
type of
shield
thing.
and
You got
shit
the
like
shield,
that.
yeah.
That's cool.
It's light puzzles, nothing crazy.
Perfect. I hate
But-
puzzles. I hate thinking.
But the action in it, it's a good game. And there was a Wii version. I don't know if it was as good as the
They changed
PlayStation 2
the design
one.
and everything. I don't know what they were thinking.
Man.
Yeah, I think you use the controller, right, to throw it?
I think so.
Oh, no.
I never played, so I can't even speak on how well.
I mean,
it
I
worked.
was happy they were trying to bring it to some other system, but I don't know about that.
They want you to fucking look like a dickhead.
But that killed. There's no more franchise. There's no more Rygar, so it is what it is. But yeah, that's underrated.
unfortunate.
If you see it, pick it up. If it's not like $200, I don't know how much it's worth. If it's like 30,
Who knows?
it's worth it. If it's 20, 10,
Actually, I want to look at it.
yeah, it's good. But yeah, it's a dope game. Underrated.
All right, so I'm gonna name 4 because
Yeah, I'm about to knock
do
it
my,
out.
my list is.
I
keep
3
adding new
after.
ones because I'm like, oh shit, I forgot about this. game.
Without adding any, I had 3 left. I could throw those. After.
Okay, so I'm gonna shout out 4. So the first one I'm gonna shout out is Kane and Lynch 2.
Yes, sir.
Kane and Lynch, really?
Listen,
Listen.
I don't know why people don't talk about that.
Kane and Lynch 2.
yo, look, listen. Sorry.
Oh, stop.
Kane and Lynch 2 was better than the first one,
Yes, it
in
was.
my opinion.
It was.
The pacing and everything was so much better.
Is there a club in that one?
What's up?
That the one with the
Club,
club?
yeah,
Yeah, the
Club.
club. Yeah,
When
Yeah,
I
that was
put on
dope.
that horrible You God song
Yeah.
to it, that shit was amazing. Dude, that shit was perfect. That shit was
I do
perfect.
like the world building in that. I like the world building.
The pacing in the second one was a lot better than the first one. Although I did enjoy the first one. It was just
awesome.
it
As
was-
a multiplayer
it got
game, it's
glitchy.
dope. Yeah.
yeah.
It got glitchy and it made no sense. Like, why am I in the forest now? And the game got way harder.
Yeah. It was ridiculous. But the second one, they fixed a lot of the problems. My only gripe with it was that it was too short. But besides that, it was a solid game. Like
Intense
it's fun
shootouts.
and fun from start to finish, man. It was highly
Kane Lynch was
recommended.
awesome. Yeah.
The other one I'm going to recommend, similar type of game, Max Payne 3.
That's dope.
That game,
That doesn't get talked about enough. Yeah.
super underrated. Like
I like that a lot.
it's crazy because graphically it still holds up.
It does.
It still holds up,
does.
dude. I don't want to see a remake. They just need to port that to everything. It should be on the Switch. It should be on everything.
And the last
No reason
song
for
they
it.
used with the last part was fucking crazy. That shit was crazy.
What you
At
talking
the
about?
air- in the
You talking about
airport?
Max Payne?
Max Payne 3.
3?
Yeah.
Yeah, the airport.
Yeah, that shit was wild. I was the song came on. I said, "Oh, this is."
The game is tough. It's a challenging game.
I like Max Payne as a Max Payne. I like Max Payne 1 and 2 better.
Well, everybody says
But 3 was good.
I
I didn't like the headshots. Watching you guys, I was like, oh, that's cheap as fuck. They would just be like, headshot, boom, you're
You
dead.
just got
No,
to
it's-
get good.
yeah,
play.
dude.
You gotta get
Come
good,
on, man.
I didn't play it. No, I watched y'all. I'm
saying,
I had to get good. I wasn't playing.
you have to get good.
But I didn't like that.
That's why I like it because I'm.
I didn't like
good.
that Max Payne dude. He was the bald head one, right?
Bruce Willis.
Imagine if he was Bruce Willis.
It really was Bruce Willis. The other one I'm going to say is also and this is underrated because this basically paved the way of all the other games in the franchise, but nobody really talks about it. It's Far Cry 2.
Everyone talked about Far Cry 2.
Nah.
Does it
man.
run Far Cry? No.
Nah,
Was that in the time?
nah.
Or PC? Actually,
Nah,
it was different on
it's,
the
what is it? Crisis.
that's
that's the
actually,
one-
Far Cry was in Forest too, right? Yeah. Well,
That was the
Doesn't
one that
run-
they're talking
that's
about.
the meme one,
That's
yes.
the meme one. No,
I
but
remember
Far,
people used to do the
Far Cry
Forest was
2,
crazy.
I remember playing it, and I think it was on, what the hell was it? It was, I got it free on something.
it was PS2 days, right?
Yeah, no,
That wasn't PS1.
it wasn't PS1. It wasn't PS2 either. I think
No,
I
it was 3. I don't remember shipping PS3.
I think when I got the PS3, no, it was late. I played it late in the cycle, and I just remember I had PS3, and
it might be PS3. Yeah, definitely.
I remember. I think it might have been on PS Plus, maybe. And anyway, I don't remember paying for it, but I remember starting to play it, and I was super impressed with the game because of it was the first time I ever played a shooter where the gun mechanics, like if you use the same gun that you picked, we're shooting with, it would jam up if you didn't take care of it. Like you had to, you had to oil it. You had to like that was the first time I ever did that.
Yeah, to oil the gun.
Yeah, like you had to pick up parts or whatever and like use money to like
Can you shoot
repair
the
your gun.
leaves?
So it was like a RPG kind of
Can
element.
you chop
to it.
down trees?
No, no. But
Wasn't there yet?
it was
Hugging trees.
It was addictive though. Like that whole mechanic. Just I don't know how they like.
But it certainly went far away from that.
Well, yeah.
Looking at the Far Cry games now.
I mean, you look at the Far Cry games now.
It's a far cry from what it used to be.
Even the outposts and stuff like that. The way it like basically that's the skeleton of how all the modern Far Cry games play. It started with 2, and then after that it was
Cyber Crisis.
yeah no.
That was the forest. That was the forest.
No.
Far Cry is actually. Only thing I remember about early Far Cry was the forest.
The other one I'm going to say is Spec Ops, The Line. Super underrated, man.
Ooh,
Nobody
that
talks about
game.
that freaking
It's
game,
highly
man.
regarded.
That game that's not
For
even
people who played it.
That game
But
is,
nobody-
that game is special.
Talks about it.
That's
It's
a
under the radar.
special game.
super under the radar. Nobody talks about
But people
it.
think Spec Ops is fucking Call of Duty or something.
Like it's one of those
No.
things. That's what I thought until I
No,
saw
no,
it was
no.
third person.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I said, I'll fuck with this. And that story is deep.
But you think it was a Tom Clancy game? Also,
That's a
from back
deep
then?
story, dude.
Oh, real quick, I'm going to shout it out because you said Call of Duty.
Call of Booty.
Call of Duty. It's not a game.
I do have a
a
Call
movie,
of
it's a
Duty here.
movie.
Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is something special, man.
Is it?
It is.
People love
And
it.
I
Why
have
is
it on
that?
my-
They love that shit.
Why is that? Well, this is at the time. This is when I first got my PS4, and I remember.
But there's no Call of Duty that's underrated at all. None of them.
Well, out of no, there is.
underrated.
Out of all of them, yeah, this one doesn't get talked about enough. Look, I don't play online. All right,
I don't know.
I like the single player experience of Call of
I
Duty.
think I played that one though. Yeah.
and that was to me, that was my favorite. But everybody always shits on it. Everybody shits on it all the time. Every time I
should've
look
known when it
online,
came with
people are shitting on
PS4.
that.
I should have known when they came with PS4 with the floods.
What's the other one?
not Halo.
The Call of Duty Ghosts. That's probably the one. One
That's
of
the
the
one
weakest.
that sucked.
That's the one that everybody shits on the most.
That was
Coast.
bad. That was bad. That was
But right above it is this one. So I mean, but I enjoyed it.
Can't shoot
I
out
enjoyed
space.
it.
I mean,
and
I
a lot of
understand.
people were like, "Yo, this
Wait,
going into space."
And,
I
yeah,
understand.
Infinite Warfare. That was the one that was.
Yeah, the futuristic one.
Okay, gotcha.
I loved it. I thought it was good.
I enjoyed it. I
thought it
yeah,
was
I
good.
absolutely enjoyed it.
It was really
I don't
good.
think that was underrated though. Out of the Call of Duties, maybe that was like the most.
No,
underrated
I'm
one.
saying out of the Call of Duties.
Okay.
I'm saying that was
Yeah,
like,
Ghost was nah.
Ghost was
I got that because that was the only
yeah.
thing.
People hate Infinite and people hate Ghosts.
I traded my Vita for that shit.
Infinite Ghost.
That was my second Vita though, so it's whatever.
Wow.
I still have a Vita. All right.
I still do too. How many do I have left? How much time do you got left? We got 1, 2.
What we got?
A
Yeah.
little over half an hour.
After this round, I'm gonna
The
finish
last
up.
round will be.
All right, I
next.
got 7 left. So should I
Man,
say?
you better say some shit quick.
All right, Red Steel 2.
Red Steel 2? Okay.
2, not the first
That's
one. The
the
first one was garbage.
Hold on, that's for the Wii, right?
For the Wii.
It's the-
Oh, I didn't have that on my list, but it deserves to be. That was
definitely.
awesome.
It's
So
the
That game was
katana gun
awesome.
game.
Red
you had a
Steel-
katana and you had a gun.
Second one was good.
The second one was awesome. It was a way underrated
Wait,
game.
you played that a lot.
Yes,
think
I
remember-
did.
Yeah, you
Oh my
played the shit out of it.
God, it's
I
good.
beat that, and I'm like, yo,
But you
this-
also played Zombie though.
Zombie U, yes.
No, but the thing about it was like all the issues you had with the first game. Forget about the first game.
But that was more of a gimmick. That was new.
Yeah.
It was a new mechanic.
But they answered it with the sequel. They just the
But
controls
you
are so
chop bullets
smooth.
though.
they were.
Dude.
You
The
chop
controls are
bullets in
so
slow
goddamn good.
The
And
way
I'm
it
not-
switches between the gun and the sword, it was
Seamless.
pretty awesome.
It was
It
seamless.
was awesome. I was like,
and it
yo.
was intuitive. It was like, oh, okay, this makes sense.
It got good reviews, but it was, that was underrated. So I don't think it
Super
sold that well. It was awesome.
No, never sold that well. But if you got a Wii, it's probably cheap as hell now to pick that up too.
Oh, it's definitely one of the best games in the Wii.
You
Yeah,
could
absolutely.
probably it's one of those like you must buy.
Underrated gem.
Super
Underrated
underrated.
gem.
Lumines.
Lumines, knives.
Illuminati. Illuminati.
Illuminati. No,
Nah, I used to call it
Lumines, I guess it's called, right?
Lumines.
Lumines.
Nah, Lumines. It's fine. It sounds right.
Y'all know me. I'm a puzzle game fan, so that, but I love Tetris overall.
It's like Tetris and Rez put together.
But this, it's like a
Tetris.
not really too much of a rhythm, but I mean the music is
it's
cool.
supposed to be rhythm. It does go with your drops.
It does. The music changes as you progress or whatever, and with the drops. And
Very odd game though. 'Cause
It
you
is
do
a
have
very
to do
odd-
it in time with the line that goes by.
yes,
But you don't have to play that way. But they intend you to play that way.
yeah. And I get like besides Tetris, that's like the only other puzzle game that gets me hooked.
I
where I'm
cannot
like,
beat that game. I hate that I can't hear all the songs.
Oh, I got so far.
I got far. I don't know how to beat the game though.
I got so far in that game. Still have yet to stream
In fact,
it.
I have to look. I have to watch someone play that because I want to hear the next song. I want to hear the new song. I want to hear all the songs in the game because it progressively gets better, and I can't get it.
Another one is Evil Within 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Got that one.
Yes.
Is that underrated though?
Yes.
Yes,
It is.
it's underrated. Evil Within,
No one
both
talks
of them
about
are
Evil
underrated.
Within. No one talks about Evil Within.
No
the
one
series.
says a damn thing, especially
No.
about 2.
Yeah.
No one says shit about 2.
No.
I'll tell you, that was $5.
That's why.
$5
Because the first one,
On
bad
PC.
voice acting
Yeah.
and fucked up controls, and then they're like, well,
Outdated graphics.
If you like Resident Evil at all, Evil Within 2, you should probably pick
Evil
up.
Within,
Especially for $5
might
on
be
PC.
one of the top 3 horror games I've ever played.
It's great.
Top 3. It's
great.
Easily.
I didn't want to play it because it's too scary.
Dead Space 2.
I've
is
seen
right up
parts.
there.
I don't play because it's scary.
Dead Space 2 is my favorite, but Evil Within 2 is like right up there.
Well, as far
like-
as underrated, that's more underrated.
Yeah, it's more underrated.
Because people act like that shit didn't come out.
That's true. Yeah.
All right.
So I got 4 more left. I'm gonna save it to the end.
All right.
Go.
Save it to the end. All right. First one I'm going to say is Fury.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
underrated.
that's a good one.
Fury
yeah,
is
that's
very
underrated.
underrated.
That's a trance-like game.
I didn't even
Action.
know, I didn't
Music's
even know
awesome.
I would like that game that much. I just wanted to play it because y'all didn't beat the third boss.
Tough game, man. Tough game.
But it was funny when I played the third boss. I was like, yeah, ain't
It gets
shit.
easy.
And then he got to that spot. I was like,
Oh, okay.
this is where they quit. This is why they quit.
And
Right
then
here.
after I saw how you did it, I was like, oh, I could have fucking beat that.
Yeah.
Because there's a way to do it.
The boom, boom.
Yeah, there's a way to
shit.
do it.
Yeah, and it's just such
I
fuckery.
just-
It's just when you get to that part, you just don't
It's
want to
just too
invest
much.
time to like.
And then you relax,
that.
and then the boss 7 happens, and you want to put your head through the fucking TV.
Well, you
It's-
think
what a-
boss 3 would have been boss 9 or whatever? How many bosses?
He should have been close.
should have been right
to
before the
end.
last boss.
He should have been.
If not the last boss.
He's top 3 most difficult bosses in the, game.
third boss,
Third
right?
boss.
Yep.
Top 3.
He shouldn't have been third boss.
Boss 7 was I'll tell you right now. Oh, I was really upset. You can see it in the stream. I'm like, guys, I'm sorry. I'm fucking angry. Like, I'm fucking.
Well,
mad.
you were on there for like an hour fighting that guy.
Oh,
You need
yeah,
a-
he took up a big bulk of my stream.
Yeah.
You should do it again and have a heart monitor while you're playing.
Now make it more interesting.
That boss. Boop. All right, another one I got is Double Dragon Neon.
Underrated, definitely.
Extremely.
We shit on Double Dragon.
Is it underrated?
Yes.
Extremely.
They
Nobody
rated
talks
that
about
shit a
it.
2 on ESPN.
You tell me
what
someone
the
who
hell?
talks about Double Dragon Neon other than us.
No one.
No one even knows it's out.
That's true.
And it came out again on the
They'll
Switch.
talk about They'll talk about Double Dragon 4 before that,
Exactly. No, that's true.
and it's terrible.
Oof.
And that game is awful.
4 should have gotten a 2.
Neon is awesome.
Four is
Dude.
terrible.
I swear, people who talk about Neon only played it for 1 second.
And they said, "Oh fuck, this is stupid."
Yep.
No, combat's surprisingly deep. They got
you-
some fucking humor in there it's out of control. Dude.
I give you this: if you played the first stage and stopped, then I understand why you would say something like that. But if you play,
Starts off a little slow.
it does start off slow. But once you get used to it and get more moves, it's ridiculous.
And the second stage music,
The second
though.
stage is
Come
crazy.
on, man. And Skullmageddon sounds like fucking Skeletor,
Hey,
dude.
Skeletor, yeah.
Come on.
One of the most legendary bad guys of all time.
Oh, it's great.
Of all time, in any game,
He's
any game.
Skullmageddon.
It's Armageddon.
Jay. This might be on your list, or you might have forgot, but Red Star
Oh yes, Red
for
Star.
the
was dope.
PS2
Red Star.
Yes, that was dope.
might be one of the most underrated games I've
No
ever
one will
played
talk about
in my
that.
life. That
That's a
game,
hidden gem.
I forgot about that game.
Easy.
talk about
Awesome.
sick.
It's
Awesome.
an action game that turns slightly bullet hell.
Yeah.
but it's not a bullet hell game.
That is a
It's awesome, though.
awesome
in
game.
order to beat
That was
it,
co-op, right?
Yeah, it's co-op.
You guys played that.
It's got some
right, yeah.
melee. You could shoot.
Yeah.
it's kind of like what's the closest game I could say to it? Cannon Spike?
Cannon Spike is close to.
Closest
When
to
it comes to the bullet hell, yes. But when it
closest to
comes to up close
But
combat,
the game is like a better version of something like that. That's the
like what-
arcade version
it's
of
like
this.
what
This is
Contra
like
should
a-
have turned into.
a beat 'em up shooter.
Yeah, like it should have.
That's what Contra should
But
have
no,
turned
Red
to.
Star it's so dope. I thought about it the other day and I was like, I kind of want to play it.
Oh, it gets you.
Yeah,
it gets you.
it's-
Because I didn't think you would like it at all. I just started playing it. It was PS2, the one we played.
Right.
But
And
the,
I was like, it's catchy.
the main melee move
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
dude
yeah.
actually stabs the shit out of people. I'm like, that's awesome.
And then you actually got through the bullet hell part.
Because
so
I was slow. You were too fast.
Yeah, I
you were,
ran into
you were too
everything.
fast for that. But that boss, oh my god, dude.
I kind of want to play it again.
See, told you. All you gotta do is bring it up.
But we didn't
got it
max
obsessed.
out the characters, and I was so stuck on maxing those characters out.
Another one. I think this was on the Dreamcast. Binary Domain.
Binary
Nah,
Domain
that
was,
was Xbox
on
360.
PS2.
360.
Wasn't on a few. That
was on 360,
That was 360. Yes, it was.
360.
On the live, the fucking.
Because it came out after your other
Yep,
shit.
that was. Yep,
Came out after the...
that was like iRobot / Gears,
yeah. Yeah, it had the same...
and that was Sega.
Yep.
That was Sega, and that was dope. And it's only co-op online.
Came out after Vanquish.
Only co-op. Yeah, around that time.
Close to it.
Vanquish.
Sega was
Very
banging those
similar.
things out, man. I was like, yes.
I don't know if they made it, though. They
The name was on it.
No, they bought it out. I think they were probably bringing it, like releasing it. I don't think
Published
they
it.
actually... Yeah, they published. They didn't make it, I don't think.
Yeah, that was a special one. Marvel Alliance 3
Ultimate Alliance 3?
It's highly regarded. though.
hasn't been talked about.
I mean, it was on the Wii U, right?
No, that was Switch.
That's
The last
Switch.
one.
Was it Switch? It was on the Switch.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the Switch.
I thought that was very underrated. I
But
don't
that was
hear
by
nothing about that.
Nintendo, though.
I didn't hear shit about it after
Nah,
that game came
didn't
out.
Ninja Theory make that?
Nah, Team
Well,
Ninja.
Nintendo was behind it, though.
Team Ninja.
Team Ninja.
Team Ninja was the dev, and
But
Nintendo,
Nintendo
published
published
it. Yeah.
Okay.
It was. I think it was.
I don't think it's
highly-
underrated.
I don't think.
I don't
I
think it got enough chatter because it was only on Nintendo Switch.
I think it's so good.
I don't think it's
I'm
a
pretty
game
sure
that
it's so
really
good.
pushed the Switch. Like, the people who bought the Switch didn't really care much about the game.
Fuck them.
Wow.
It got good.
though.
It
That
got
was a
good
good game.
ratings. And it had great DLC. The
Yeah.
DLC was the Dilk was crazy.
Whoa.
That was a terrible choice of words, sir.
that.
That's a
It's
bad one.
DLC though. It's
Dude.
just
Dude, Dashie censors himself
Don't
with
mess
that
with
one. That's really.
the Dilk.
Wow.
Dude,
What's-
yes.
Stop, man.
It's you rather say DLC. It's tougher to
Yeah,
say.
I'd rather say
Listen,
DLC.
it should be DC anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna-
Downloadable is one word.
We're gonna have to do a poll. We're gonna have to do a
That's
poll.
one word.
See if people are
no,
offended
no.
by Dilk.
There's no poll and
I'm not
no dilk.
offended. It's
Kevin's just killing time on nonsense.
There's
Yeah.
no poll and
Anything
no
else?
dilk.
All right, I'm knocking out
None of that.
two quick ones, and then I'm gonna do the last round.
Go for it.
Young Souls.
Yep, that's on my
that's
list.
fucking
That's on
underrated.
my list.
Agreed.
That is
Agreed.
underrated. I don't
Highly
say-
underrated.
Just look at the stream. That's all I'm gonna say.
game is fire.
That blew my mind,
That
bro.
gets nothing, and I don't
I don't
understand.
understand. Because
Peop-
I saw the trailer for it. Hyped. Wasn't released. I was like, dude, when is this coming out? When
That
is this
is a
coming out?
that's a special
And then it
game.
came out and nobody told me. I didn't even know it was out. I was like, dude, it's on Game Pass.
Game Pass.
That
It
is
was-
special.
How is it not known?
special game.
I have to check Game
And
Pass every week.
Turbo will agree with this one. G.I. Joe Blackout. That's
Oh,
underrated.
people do like
that-
that game.
yeah.
They do
Yeah,
like that
no,
game.
it's underrated.
No, it's underrated.
underrated.
Because when it gets shit on, it's just like that's not right. I was
Well,
like, nah, it's
listen.
not right. But when it gets praised, it's like okay, yes. You know, it's
It
like
looks underpowered. It does. If you're just looking at it, it looks like it came off PS2 or whatever.
well, it was a year development. It was a year development time.
Yeah.
You know, it's not pushing.
It's not the most polished.
Well, the thing is, that's the problem. Is people look at games
Yeah, they don't
nowadays
play it,
and
though.
they make a decision based off how it looks. And there's games that are pixel art that look like games from the past, and you judge it based off of that. But you
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
pick up a control and play it.
Well, nobody's gonna base listen, when you're talking about nostalgia, nobody bases graphics PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. That doesn't
hell
live
no.
up to the standard now. You can look at a 16-bit game and say, "Oh, that looks dope still." Because pixel art does last. The art of it lasts better
Yeah.
than something like the games that the polygons didn't
Well,
work
people
too
will
well
look
in.
at a Double Dragon 2 and be like, "That's fucking ugly as hell." But Double
Oh, yeah,
Dragon
no,
2
but
is
still
fucking
love it,
incredible.
yeah. It's still past there.
But no,
Yo,
we were
yes.
playing that game. I'm like, yeah, it's the simplicity of it. Yeah, the graphics aren't as crazy as everything else. Yeah, but I'm
The
like,
multiplayer aspect
it
of
was fucking fun.
still.
Yeah.
It was really fun. And
Plus,
I'm like-
it was G.I. Joe.
and I want to see
the missions were fun.
Yeah, I want to see what they can do with more time because they
Yep.
said that this is what they could put together in like a year.
Oh, there was a more polished version that
Oh
was
my-
like really crazy like that.
If they went
4
in,
players?
yeah, that could be fucking sick.
That could be pretty.
Get the
crazy.
whole squad. There was only like 5 G.I. Joes that they really thought about.
That anybody wanted to be,
Yeah,
right?
that's all it was.
Yo, don't be disrespecting G.I. Joe, son.
It's
You
a
know there
fun-
was only 5 they focused on.
Nah, but there
The
were
rest
mad
was
G.I.
just
Joes,
There was
bro.
6 each. There was
It was
6 Cobra,
mad
6
G.I.
shows.
Joes.
I
There
think.
was-
Exactly. That's
There
not a
was
lot.
Flint, Scarlet, Lady J, Snake Eyes,
Hog.
Bazooka.
Nah, Scarlet
Hog.
doesn't count much.
What
Or
you mean
like one or the
Scarlet?
other.
Scarlet doesn't count?
Scarlet was
Lady J then.
no Scarlet.
One or
was
the other.
Scarlet don't count?
One or the other. I don't remember.
Bruh.
Redhead. Scarlet.
Mary J didn't count then.
Mary J. Blige. I'm sorry.
all right,
I'm
so
sorry.
let's go to you. Let's
Chalk,
go to you.
go ahead,
Sorry,
man. Let's
Kevin.
get
We're going to talk about Burning Rangers.
Burning Rangers.
That game was Damn, I was gonna say fire, but
See, that would have worked.
it's not.
Yeah, you know you want to do it.
That's it. That works, man.
Nah, it was a really good game, and
Feels good, don't it?
I never knew being a fireman could be that fun.
yeah, you're a futuristic fireman, and honestly, like that game was very fun.
Done nowadays, that game would be insane.
Multiplayer,
Insane.
Call it Ghostbusters.
trying to shut down a whole entire building from blowing up. Like, bro, that game would be so much fun.
I don't know why they don't do certain things like that anymore.
I don't know.
Like, you go with a squad of 4
There's
people.
an indie game that's like that.
Yeah?
We
Kick the
watch it.
doors
It's
down
like
and
a
stuff?
it's like a side scrolling fucking you put out flames and shit.
But I mean, with 3D,
Oh,
they
that
can
was
do that now. though.
Mighty
Of
Switch
course.
Force is like that.
Of course they can.
Yeah,
But
they,
you'd be
could,
like,
they could definitely
check
do
the
that.
door if it's gonna blow up and kick it and stuff. Like they could do some
Yeah,
good
come
stuff with
Hell
that.
yeah.
real.
Add like an AR mode like they have in Batman.
They'd have to get the fire right.
Get
though.
the get the
You gotta
ladder.
get
No, if the fire is not right,
You
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
get it right.
They could do the fire.
they
Oh,
can.
they could. They
could
could.
do that
Fire, it's
easily.
not right.
And have a mode where it goes back to the old graphics.
Ugh.
Man, that's
Stop.
the one
So you
thing.
hang
That's
yourself.
why it's not talked about. No, the Saturn,
Go back to the
Saturn
old
graphics.
graphics.
No one
It's a
talks
throw
about
up.
that.
Nasty.
Then we got Stranglehold starring Chow Yun-Fat.
Oh, you got my.
That's,
Oh, you got that?
That game is fire.
I watched
That game
Outplayed
is
and I
fire.
said no. I'm not
oh,
playing it.
that's actually
That
good.
game is mad hard.
That's
One of the
actually
toughest
good.
bosses I ever.
That was a good.
Oh yeah, dude. Once
thought
I beat
you
that
were
game,
mad.
I was never playing.
Dude,
it.
the walls shoot you.
Yo,
Yeah.
off camera.
The walls shoot you.
Well,
I'm
it's,
like-
it's Max Payne inspired.
I saw it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is Max Payne
But it's
inspired,
based on an actual movie.
Yeah,
but with its own
Chow
mechanic.
Yun-Fat.
Didn't it come with the movie? Like it came with something as a
Not
special.
that I know of.
Not that I know
I
of.
think it was someone.
Maybe if it was the special edition.
maybe.
I
I
got like the regular edition.
It was basically
It was stupid cheap though. They started.
The walls
shooting-
shoot
nah,
you.
that game
later
was
on in the
dumb.
level,
The walls.
like past
got too
level
crazy.
7,
It got too crazy.
and then it got ridiculous.
They
Yeah.
Turn that shit off.
I was actually going
But
to
I
buy
beat
it,
it. I
and I
was
saw
like-
him play it. I said,
Yep.
nope.
Yo, that museum level in level 7, there was no like you get checkpoints early on to
Oh,
the
no, it
early
was done.
stages. There was 2 checkpoints.
Yeah, man.
Yo, that shit was like a half hour playing to
Game
this
was
level,
rough, bro.
and you had to survive a shootout, like a straight up shootout. Everybody's bullets flying everywhere, and I'm like, I would be playing for like 25 minutes. And then just die off of some bullshit and have to start the whole thing over.
Yeah,
again.
man. No,
Yo,
thank you.
Hours.
That's terrible.
No, thank you, sir.
Terrible.
No, she
But
got-
nah, that game was fun.
But it was dope.
was
I love
fun.
the slow down.
the Matrix
power.
Bullet
effect.
time.
The bullet time shit.
Yeah.
The Matrix effect.
Matrix.
Well, you could upgrade that too. It was dope.
Alien versus Predator arcade.
Like,
That-
people, I mean, listen, it was only an arcade, so people don't talk about it.
Yeah.
It was good though. I mean,
That
listen,
game was. That
a
game was
three-player.
whoever played it is
Three-player,
not going to
right?
be like it's underrated. Yeah, it was 3 players.
Three player, yeah.
It
Of
was 3
course.
players. But a lot of people don't know about it. If
Nah.
you don't know, yeah, Aliens vs Predator in the arcade was dope. It was like it was on the Final Fight engine, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
It was
Yeah,
the Final
yeah,
Fight
yeah.
engine. It was a beat 'em
Yeah,
up.
man.
Yeah, it was either that or the.
And Punisher also.
But that was definitely.
But I'm saying-
Punisher arcade, yeah.
It was the same
Yeah, yeah.
engine.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they did a good job with it.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
definitely one of the better ones. Also, they had Aliens vs Predator for the Jaguar, which is underrated too.
Oh yeah, that was actually.
But that's like the only
good game.
for the Jaguar.
Damn.
So I don't know if it's underrated. It's rated pretty high.
It's rated.
So.
It's appropriately rated.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say X-Men: Children of the Atom.
Cow Young Fat, really?
I was gonna say X-Men: Children of the Atom, but I was just reading an article on it, and it's
did well.
It's appropriately rated. It's
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
okay.
rated highly, so that's the end of my list.
Okay.
All right, let's get
No
to
Halo,
a
though.
bunch of these pretty quick.
OSTD or whatever the fuck it was.
ODST is
That's underrated, isn't it?
Nah, not at all. There's none of the
Yo, the
none
Halo
of those
fans-
Halo games are underrated.
Yeah.
None of them.
Okay.
I saw this in the chat earlier, and it's definitely belongs. Return of the King, Lord of the Rings for
Ooh, those are dope.
Xbox.
Oh, those are dope.
Even Two Towers was great, but Lord of the Rings Return of the King was 2 players. That was like a freaking Golden X.
Wow.
That was like a Golden X. Like there was no Golden X type games around like that.
Nah, that was dope. That was dope.
It was very good, and I think it holds up to today. It's got the parry system and
I
everything.
actually saw a clip of it. Didn't look bad.
Look great. It
Did
looked
not
great.
look bad at all.
a lot of fun.
And that was multiplayer, right? 2 player.
Yeah,
Yep.
the second one.
Wow.
The second one
The
was.
Return of the King, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that one was.
Yep. That further
That game
went
doesn't
there.
get talked about at all.
No, it doesn't. And,
And
it's
it was very well done.
one of the best Lord of the Rings games that ever was released.
I wonder if it's better than Mordor. Or you wouldn't know because you didn't play it.
Oh, it's 60 frames. Once it's 60 frames, look at it. All right, here we go.
It
Yo,
is.
I like how you just
It
screamed
is.
that at you.
It is, and he won't play it.
He won't say it.
Nope. I'll
Once
stream
they
it.
do a
I'll
patch,
stream
I'll
it
get it.
60 frames, and he won't say anything.
Beyond and Legend of Oasis. Those
that was on my
Oh,
list.
facts.
those are
What
really
is it?
good.
Beyond? What?
Beyond Oasis and Legend of
Beyond
Oasis.
Oasis. and Legend. Okay.
Yeah, there's no reason why.
I
that
thought you
game-
said Beyond the Beyond for a second.
Beyond Oasis was on
Hell
the
no.
Genesis, and Legend of Oasis was on the Saturn.
Yeah, I don't know why Sega with Breath of the Wild.
That's high.
success-
That's regarded high though. That's one of the classics.
it's underrated.
Not
though,
not
man.
Legend of
Yeah.
Oasis.
But it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah,
it's
you
like-
know what I mean?
No one
Like,
mentions it.
It's underrated in regards to its treatment of the IP.
Okay.
Because that
Since the
game
Saturn.
was very creative. You could summon your guardian spirits like by how do you do it?
using the
Using the
armlet?
using the gauntlet.
You shoot at an element, like you shoot at water, and then one of them will
Yeah,
appear. You shoot at
exactly.
fire, the
Water,
other one's going to
fire.
appear.
Yeah, dude, it was.
So is Captain Planet.
I knew he was going to say that.
I felt it too.
Yep. It's they're becoming predictable.
Another one.
It was Avatar: The Last Airbender.
As you were
All
saying,
right,
Kevin,
let's keep going, man.
Had to change it.
he tried to kill it all.
real fast. Burger King Sneak King. I'm sorry.
Stop. Stop. Stop trying to sneak that onto the list.
Oh
man.
Sorry. All right, Starlink. That was awesome. That's not regarded very highly. It's
The
because
Star
the,
Fox game
the Toys for Life thing ruined its reputation.
failed.
And the sales weren't that great.
Right.
But I think Bizarre knows about that game. He knows about Starlink. If Star Fox
I know it was
continues
$5
It needs
with the toy.
to
That's
continue,
just crazy.
It's an awesome game. It is awesome. It is an awesome Star Fox game.
I
and,
almost bought it.
you know,
It was
people
sitting
talk
right
about No
there.
Man's Sky. I never played No Man's Sky yet. You know, I don't know no man that played No Man's Sky.
Okay.
Wow.
What else?
Why did y'all bring that joke? No.
All right, let's see. Beyond the Brute Force for Xbox.
Wait, Brute Force. I'm trying to remember what was that game like.
What for Xbox?
Yeah, it was 4
Oh
players.
hell
Come on.
no!
It was at the time. It was very fun. I do not want to see it now.
Yo, you
I
know
don't
what?
want to see it
I
back.
gotta look this up.
I was thinking of fighting.
It's the worst now.
I don't know why.
It was fun at the time.
I was thinking of
No,
Fighting
you were thinking of
Force.
Bro Force.
Fighting
Bro
Force.
Fighting
Oh,
Force.
That's what I thought.
No.
Brute Force was
Brute
a
Force is
4-player,
players.
third person.
You were a shooter, a sniper. It was an army game. It was like
Well,
it's
Fighting
third
Force is
person,
the
though, right?
Third
It's
person.
It was third person.
It was great for the fact that it was 4 players.
It was
back
like
in the
Gears
day.
of War before Gears of War.
It is fucking bad, dude.
Look
God,
at it. Look
I'm
at it
just
now. Look at it now.
I'm just I'm looking at the characters. I'm like, whoa.
That's what you said.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's
That
a
looks
age
so
well, huh?
bad now.
no,
Underrated.
no.
I think it's underrated. I think it's underrated. No one
It
talks-
is underrated,
it was a
but it's-
pioneer. It was a
aged-
pioneer.
It's
it
rated
aged-
perfectly.
It aged like old milk.
4-player split screen. It ran terribly. It did not run that fast,
ran
but it was
choppy as
fun. It was a lot of fun.
All right.
All right, here goes another one. Cyborg Justice for the Sega Genesis.
What is that?
He dropped
talking
the
about
cyborg
right now?
justice.
Oh, it's co-op.
Never
game.
heard of it.
All right, you're like a robot. When you beat enemies up, you kind of take their
take their
parts. You can
parts.
replace.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
You take their torso to heal your energy. You take like their legs.
Never
You
heard
take
of
their arms.
I know what they're talking about.
No, there was something about that game. I don't know what it was. I think it was just like, oh, I need new legs. Let me snatch them real quick.
That's for
Let
you
me,
Genesis
Yeah, that was
lovers.
the Genesis. Yeah.
That's
Wow.
not for me.
Never heard.
Dude,
of
you
that.
could tell it was mad default because your health bar is just a red thing at the top and it just goes down. That's it. There's nothing above it. Just a red
Nah,
bar.
I wasn't feeling that game.
Let's see. Last one. We're gonna go.
You
with
said
the
last one already.
Oh,
You
sorry.
got last one again?
Come on, man.
Go for it.
War of Cybertron. That's a 3-player War of Cybertron. The first one. Okay,
Is it underrated?
I think it's underrated. It's regarded as a good game, but you can't get it backwards. It's underrated, man. It was ahead of its time.
Yeah, that game was fire.
That was good.
I got 2. And these will be fast. All right, so I got Fight and Rage. It's a beat 'em up.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes,
Oh, it's a 3rd-player game you guys play. 3 players.
3 players.
Yeah.
It's a beat 'em up on the Switch. And I don't know, other systems too maybe. But dope game. Like,
Very
that
good.
was in between, like, what was it? When Scott Pilgrim came out,
There was tons of beat 'em ups. that were
and
coming out, man.
then Street Race came out after it. But
Yeah.
that was in between those, I think. And the way you could juggle your characters in that, like the enemies in there, it's dope. It's dope.
The combat feels very good.
Yeah, that's a definite standout. And that reminds me, Sengoku 3 is also very underrated.
Ooh, I have that on the Switch.
Yeah, no one talks about that.
What game is it?
I broke down and bought it.
People talk about
fuck it.
like let's talk about Golden Axe, that is Revenge or whatever in arcade, and they won't talk about Sengoku.
Oh,
And
Sengoku. The
when you
Neo
could
Geo
juggle
games?
and part three.
Part 3. Okay.
Yeah, then you could juggle them. It feels like Street Fighter 3 the fighter. Like that's what
Yeah,
it feels like.
'cause of the animation.
Animation is crazy. The
Yeah.
juggling is crazy. No one talks about
No
it.
one ever talks about it. No,
Nah,
Sengoku,
dope.
they do not.
So for beating 'em ups, those
That's a
two,
good one.
Fight and Rage and Sengoku 3. And the last one is Prey.
Oh yeah, for
The
360.
original Prey.
Yeah, yeah. For
Not the
360.
other Prey that came out recently.
the remaster or
The,
whatever.
the original Prey. The Prey. I don't know why they came out with a game named the same thing that's totally different.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. And they didn't. They said they did not want to do that. The guy who made the game said, I did not want to name the game the same as this other game. And they said, no, we have to do it or it's not coming out.
Well, then we're gonna make a sequel.
Pissed them off.
Because he was gonna make a sequel
It has nothing to but it has nothing to do with Prey.
that was gonna have to do with the first. I mean,
Yeah,
it was in development,
yes.
and then
that got canceled.
yeah, it was on that.
So this
alien
one was
planet.
about, it was an Indian who was on a reservation. He was
Oh, that's
it was in a town. He got abducted by aliens. It was
that-
weird. It was a first person
Oh,
game.
whoa.
And I don't play first person games. So you got to have a good story for me to jump into it.
This game wasn't bad.
You
Yeah.
just chill. Yeah, you were chilling at a bar. I think I had a demo before we played. Otherwise, I wouldn't have played it. But you're just walking around. You're like, what's going on here? Blah, blah, blah.
It's
blah.
awesome.
Light comes down. You're like, oh, shit. You get pulled into an alien space.
remember this game.
You get brought to a different planet.
You're on a freaking bar with the, and you see. I remember with the lights. You look out. And
Yeah.
you're like, what? And everything
It's
is
a
shaking.
great- it's a great
You feel
way to
like
start a
you're
story.
getting abducted. You're like, yo,
Yep.
what the fuck is going on? Then you see the light
And then they
come
got some
down,
crazy shit when you wake up.
pulling people
Getting
onto the
probed.
sky.
There's a guy who gets yes, there is.
Oh, yeah.
That shit's
He gets
real.
his eye drilled into.
Yo, that was
It
crazy.
is bad.
Nah, they
but
probe you in your
And then the aliens.
there was no ass probing. No. I would have stopped the game.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the aliens from The Simpsons came out.
That's what I was thinking of. When they remember he's got his probe. That shit was terrible.
But it stands out. It's a first person shooter that you will actually play. If you don't like first person shooters, it's a decent one because the story is cool.
It looked interesting.
Played through the whole game. Does it have like a Portal aesthetic? Like there's something in there that grabs you as far as the guns and stuff, but I forget now. I played it such a long time ago.
There's a spirit type of thing that you can't really die in the game. It's
So
really
is
a narrative game.
Is it two different planes? Like do you have
Yeah,
to,
like you go in a spirit world where because
Okay.
he's an Indian or whatever, Native
I
American.
knew there was a
he's
different
like,
Portal type of thing.
He's like praise and shit
Yes.
to go into the spirit world.
destroy all you. Yes. But yes, I mean it stands out, and I hate that there's another game out called Prey that's not as good. That's pretty default. It's not. I mean, people cared about that game a little
People
bit.
talk about that one, but
But the fact that they erased,
nobody talks about this
that it
one.
erased the
Yeah.
Prey that's good,
Yeah.
pisses me off.
I
That's
agree.
underrated.
I agree because this one is it deserves it. They should have.
Was
They
it
should've
10-year
been-
difference? It came out like 10 years before the other one, and they just said fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't understand. They just name it the same thing.
I mean, they did kind of the PT type of thing with the new Prey, with the new version, where it's like you wake up every morning, you do your routine,
Yeah.
and then something happens, and then you wake up again,
I
and it's
tried
like
to
the
play
same
that one.
routine
I
over
tried
and
to play
over
that. I
again.
did not get pulled in. That story
But
was
yeah,
not crazy.
it's a weird story, man.
yeah.
It's a weird story.
But yeah, Prey, the original.
Original.
The
Good
original.
choice. Good one.
Interesting.
For me, 3 I have on my list left off is Little Big Planet Vita.
Oh yeah.
Nobody talks about the Vita version. Everybody talks
Nobody
about.
talks about Vita.
Well, yeah.
Anything on Vita.
But that one, by far, out of all the Little Big Planets, the Vita version is my favorite out of all of them. It has the best music, in my opinion, the best platforming. It utilizes all the freaking features of the Vita, the back touch panel, all that stuff, even the microphone. All that stuff is utilized, and it's brilliantly done. It's done so well.
I had a lot of innovative features.
I
for
wanted to
Vita.
play the crap out. I actually, I played a little bit to see if it still holds up. Still holds up.
What's the game where Tear Away?
Tearaway, yes.
That was also
Same made Media Molecule. Same company that did
yeah.
this game. But
I played it for a little bit. I always wanted it to have Mega Man
There's one-
controls, but it doesn't. It's floaty.
well, there's one stage. It's like a retro. Each stage is like a different era, and there's one that goes into the retro era of video games, and the music in it is freaking dope, man. I
tried
gotta
to get
download
through
it. I
it.
keep forgetting to do that, but
I didn't play through it the whole way.
Oh,
I had it.
I recommend
I
it.
got pretty far in it. I might have gotten to that level.
I recommend
didn't beat
playing
the
it.
game, though.
That's the track that plays, and every stage has different music that goes along with it. It's just awesome, man.
Sackboy just came out for PC this week.
It didn't do well.
Well, I mean, it's called
Unfortunately.
Sackboy.
Unfortunately, it
Can't
didn't do well.
You can't expect to do well when you call
Nut sack.
Nutsack.
Damn, that's a different game.
It probably would have sold more.
Rated M for Unit 13
For PSP?
for Vita.
That's for Vita?
Yes, it only came out on the Vita.
Third person.
Yes, it's a third-person shooter.
It kind of reminds me of
It was like
Tom Clancy game.
SOCOM. Yeah,
Like a
it's
Tom
like
Clancy
it's
game.
like a Tom Clancy, but what was dope about it is like the missions were set up like short missions. So
well, it's for on the go.
yeah, it's very well tailored for a portable experience.
Bite size.
But nobody talks about it. Never made a sequel. Never nobody talks about this game, and I always wanted to see
Everyone
it.
forgot Vita. That's what I'm saying.
I wanted to
everyone
see it.
forgot everything about Vita.
Yeah, but Little Big Planet, even Tearaway was ported to.
Oh, it was.
Even what's that one? Gravity Rush was also ported to PS4.
Yep.
Like all these other Vita games,
That's still getting a cartoon too.
ported.
That's crazy.
But except for this one, this is like forgotten. Like nobody talks about it. It's a
No one
it's a
talks about
competent.
Siphon Filter either, which was
Siphon
that
Filter's
was
a
a
dope-
great game too.
That's a dope series
Siphon
too. Yeah.
Filter.
It just died.
Taser.
The taser was one of the best weapons of all time.
Last game, I'm gonna leave it off with a puzzle game. It was on the 3DS the first time I played it. It also came out on the Wii U. Was the only console version of this that I've ever played. You can't get this freaking game anywhere except for the 3DS, or if you have a Wii U, this is the only other ways that you can get it.
Yoshi's
Nintendo
Cookie
needs to freaking put this shit out on the Switch. I don't know why they haven't. Pushmo. That freaking game.
Came out
Push
two
one.
systems. Yeah.
Yeah, those are the only two systems that ever came out on. I looked in the eShop. I'm like, really? You can't port this game on the Switch? What? How? Why?
It's tough. It's tough to program.
What? It makes no sense to me, man. Makes
It's
no sense.
insane.
So what are you doing it?
Makes no sense. To me.
What are you doing it?
What?
What are you doing the game?
Oh, you don't know what's the game? It's you have these blocks or whatever.
I saw it. It was black and white.
You have to jump up on the you pull the blocks so you can jump up. The goal is to get to the flag on the top, and the area is flat. So you have to pull the block so you can jump on top of it, and it's a puzzle because
multiplayer though, right?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I thought it was.
I only played I played both versions, but I never played. I don't remember if it was multiplayer.
Okay.
But when I played these games for reference, I did the 3DS version, which is not multiplayer.
I have the.
But
image
maybe the
my head.
Wii U version is.
I have the image in my head. Yeah, I know what you're talking.
Yeah. But it's a fun puzzle game.
Interesting. Pushmo.
Yeah.
What you got, sir?
Astral Chain. Nah, no, I'm sorry.
Damn.
All right, that's the show, y'all.
Guys, I'm joking.
What a hell of a show it was.
I'm joking.
All right.
Moondiver.
Really? Oh, that's the 4-player, right?
The 4-player
Moondiver.
Strider game.
What a
Yes.
What a sleeper.
That was dope.
That was
dope.
fun. It was chaos. Don't
It
get
was
me wrong.
fast though.
But it was really fucking cool.
Yeah.
It
That
gave
was
me
good.
like Voltron vibes for some reason because everyone had like different colors and shit. Like even though there's no big robots or anything, but it just gave
if
me that
arcades
vibe.
were around, it would have been great in arcade.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's one of those arcades. You're like, oh no, I'm playing this today. I'm playing this. We're playing this to the end. Like it was that cool.
Shit, Strider is underrated. The remake.
It is. It is.
That is
Throw that right up there. That game's incredible.
Yeah. Actually, was that Strider 2?
Is
Did they call it
no,
Strider
Strider 2 is trash, right? Strider 2 is the bad one. It's the remake, I think. Or
Hey, just
reboot.
remake, just regular Strider. Okay.
Hit the remix. Guardian Heroes, man.
Yeah.
Guardian Heroes.
It's not underrated. It's not underrated.
It is underrated.
not
We're the only ones who talk about it.
Nah, people love that.
Who?
People.
Who talks about it?
I mean,
There's
as
a
far
small
as I know,
audience for Saturn. What do you want?
as far as I know, it was well rated when it was like
People love. They
out,
love that
but
game. They love. that game.
I would say it's underrated because it's
Should it be more?
it should have
Yes.
gotten a full console sequel. Like
If it's
But they
not
look like
ported,
Popeye though. Characters like
Han, and
Popeye.
then little ankles.
Yeah, little ankles,
And a
little elbows.
Popeye, a little.
Yeah, man.
if they don't port it,
cares?
it's underrated, man.
If it's not a cartoon, it's underrated.
characters were ill, man.
If they don't
were.
port the
It's
game,
one of the
to
best
another
beat 'em
system.
ups ever played.
They remade it recently though. I think that was not as good as
Xbox Live.
the new one.
That shit
right?
was not even remade. That was lazy.
Did they take stuff out?
wasn't-
It
nah,
was
that-
missing stuff, right?
That was a
That
port.
wasn't. Yeah, they
That
just
was a
ported
port.
it.
That
But it was
a
missing
port.
like the full motion video or something.
The animated full motion.
No, it's in there.
It's in there.
Yeah, you can watch it.
Oh, it is.
off the
You have to
microphone.
unlock it.
No,
You have to unlock it or something.
You have to unlock
No,
the
you can-
intro. Come on.
No,
No,
I
you
have it
can
for
watch it.
Xbox Live. I can't. You turn it on. It does not.
no,
come
you
on.
can watch it from like the option screen or something like that.
Oh, it's lazy.
Kevin's mic.
That's
Also, I got Unsighted. Unsighted's very underrated.
lazy. No, Inside is unrated. I get that. It's very good though.
Let it be known.
I didn't see
Shout
that
them out.
coming.
Indie game.
Oh God,
Oh man, with the Jesus, with the
I wish I controlled the sound.
now
for
you've
that one.
infected us. Bang bang.
I was gonna give it.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
These other two though, I don't think that I feel like they're underrated because I mean they're like AAA games, but I have a Control. I
I got Game of the Year.
I know,
Yeah,
but I feel like
that doesn't count
but
as-
I feel like it just went away. But
Oh,
whatever.
it should have got Game of the Year.
It got Game of the Year.
It got Game of the Year.
What?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
At a time when I didn't
Okay,
think
that
it
doesn't count then. But I feel like it's under.
Yeah.
Same thing with Days Gone, because Days Gone kind of
Well, that got improved.
it got destroyed
It got
because
shitted on
it came
and it got
out.
improved. And people
Yeah.
love it though. That now,
Kind of like Avengers.
yes, I don't think they love it.
And the
now.
last game I have is Shining Force 3.
Oh
Uh-huh.
God.
Now
That
that
is underrated.
is underrated.
That
it's
is
underrated only because it's forgotten. About.
Shut the fuck up.
Never been ported.
Hey, I'm
All
just,
right.
I said it's because it's
I don't want no reason. It's underrated. Okay.
Well, you're supposed to give a reason. That's the meaning.
Well,
of it.
God, let me finish.
Wow.
right.
Oh, we only got 5 minutes.
Because
I'm
no
sorry.
one knows about it.
They do. They just
Shining
didn't release
Force
the other
3,
parts.
greatest strategy role player you'll ever play in your fucking life.
Sega doesn't even know about it.
No, they don't. They forgot about it.
They said
I'm a-
there's a
I'm a-
1, 2, and 3.
I'm going to keep reminding people.
There's different scenarios.
Best game ever made.
Hell yeah.
Right next to Astral Chain.
Last scenario there was Tribe Called Quest.
What's with the jokes, man? It's so bad. That's so
That was good. That was good. That was
Just
good.
hit him with it. Don't even hit the button. Just hit him
Because
with
you're
the
in control of the sound.
Just
That
hit-
sucks. It was a great joke.
All right, guys.
Avengers isn't underrated, just underfunded and underdeveloped.
It's true.
Damn.
I mean, funded. They waste a lot of money on it. So I don't know about underfunded. they
it's-
lost a lot of
It's
money. on it.
appropriately funded. It's just
Which goes about how Square just had that thing they were talking about we're not going to make it if we just focus on Japanese games. Didn't you just sell all of your Western games?
Yep.
They sold all of them.
They sold them all.
And then they're like, we don't know if we can survive just of Japan. I was like, Final Fantasy sells over here. I think y'all fine.
How much time we got left?
We got time enough for the
Close it.
credits. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the show.
Yeah.
And I know you guys had a lot of stuff in the chat. Hope y'all were discussing it between you. But
Yeah.
you got a lot of titles in there that are definitely underrated.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And we saw them. Don't think we didn't see them. We
Indeed.
saw them. We had a list. We had a whole list.
That's right,
Yes. So y'all can discuss in the comments if you want to keep that going.
man. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
We enjoy it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show.
yeah, buddy.
For everybody out there listening, we got the live stream schedule.
Sundays,
Nah, you
3:30
jumped- you jumped the
p.m.
gun.
I jumped the game. I was talking about Sunday.
Oh, damn. You said
What the
jump
hell
game.
did he say?
Oh yeah, I was talking about Sunday.
Oh, I don't know what that voice is.
Wow.
Someone should.
Sorry, guys. We're going to need a transcript for the audio listeners.
Oh, man. I said we got
We talking about Sundays.
This isn't subtitled.
All right. Let's say irregular because we were.
Kev just killed it, actually.
Yeah,
Kev just
he
ruined
ruined the whole segment.
Kev just killed it.
In fact, I'm turning the music off, man.
Turn that music off. Yeah, this shit is-
Kev,
Yo,
that's
the
how
sec-
you ruin
Yo,
the
the
segment.
sexy is gone.
Kev
son.
said-
The sexy
Kev
is
said,
gone.
You can't go back into that.
Kev said, "Put the budget."
It's 3:30 p.m.
Turbo
So-
killed the sexy hard.
So if I didn't know you were going to yawn this whole thing through.
Yeah, tune in Sundays, guys. 3:30 p.m. every Sunday. Multi-Smash-O-Matics. If you want to see MultiVersus or Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Probably just multiverses.
Multimatics
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
I like the sound of that.
Then after that, Tuesdays we got me, LG857, playing Tactical Tuesday, a different game every week, playing a puzzle game, RPG, or strategy game.
That's right.
Any game that makes you think. Tune in 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for that. And of course, we got the Video Game Podcast, which you're listening to right now or watching live. We prefer you watch it live at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So tune in, join the crew, and also follow us on all our social media because tomorrow, which is November 3rd at 1 p.m., we're going to put up this next week is going to be a special podcast.
I don't even know what it is.
Which the audience is going to help participate in this, and
Oh,
you guys
I
are
do.
going
I
to
do know what it
determine.
is.
You guys are going to determine the fate of next week's podcast topic. So we urge all of you guys. We encourage you guys to vote when we put that up tomorrow. So
It'll still be
That'd be great.
yes, it's going to be up. It'll be up all week. The voting poll will be up all week, and it'll the deadline will be actually 10 p.m. Eastern time during the podcast, and that's when we're gonna get the results at the end.
Yes.
All right. So after that, we got Fighter Fridays.
And this Friday, first Friday of the month.
Speed it up, man.
Smash
I'm sorry.
Friday. After you had that long-winded speech. Anyways, this Friday, Smash Fridays, Smash Ultimate will be played.
Oh man.
And,
That's the only time you'll see Smash Ultimate on the channel, by the way.
Damn, I guess so.
It's not true. It's not true.
But yeah, it's going down this Friday.
Don't believe the
Open
hype.
arena. Anyone who wants to fight, bring the noise.
I'll
We
be
gonna
up.
rumble. Let's get it.
I'll be all up in there.
There you go.
I'll be all up in there.
And whenever we have free time, we do any our gameplays.
King K. Rool is not able to join the fight. He has been banned from the tournament. So any other character besides that character
Damn.
has been canceled from the show. He is not allowed.
Anytime we have free time available to us, we take care of our backlog on the backlog break. Tune in and follow us so that you don't miss out.
Yeah, and join the Discord, y'all, because it's going to be auto-updated whenever we go on YouTube. It'll be set up this time. Don't worry about it. Good. So be informed. Join Discord. The link is on Twitter.
And subscribe to, if you haven't already, subscribe to the live channel as well.
Damn right.
All right. And with that said, guys, it's been fun as always.
Thank you, guys.
Until
Hell
next
yes.
week, everyone in the chat, y'all are cool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Until next week, we'll see you.
Later, y'all.
See you guys later.
Peace.
Peace.